Hey, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. We're here at number 27. How sick is that? Um, this podcast is officially sponsored by Many Visions Apparel. The company is run by my great friend Bobby Cochran, who has been on the podcast many times, and I'm sure he'll be on it again. And basically, we're coming together now to bring you some amazing products that he has and that you can know about. And I said that completely wrong just now. I'm sorry. I am trying to think with my head and it's not working today. Basically, Many Visions has a wide array of clothing from sweatshirts to hats to pins and much more. You know, his products are amazing, man. And it's amazing to see him work with local artists and artists from around the country, etc. And they're awesome, kind of not hippie shit, but just really. I mean, if you like stuff like Tool, like let's use that as an example. The art that Tool uses in their music videos and with everything they do, basically. If you like that kind of stuff, and you also like something that's very spiritual um, and artistic, this is your shop. They have a location in Mandan, and then right now, I believe last I saw on Facebook, his store hours have been cut because their kiosk in the Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck is hopping, and they have great deals going on right now. He's also, let me look it up right now. He's doing something for, let's see here. I'm sorry if you hear a silence in this intro. This is going to be a long intro, by the way. Um, Shit, that's not what I want to do. Let's hear. Let's go to Bobby's page here, and I'm gonna let you know what he's doing with Christmas going on right now. Let's see here. Let's go in Many Visions. So basically, sorry. He's raising money for people in need for Christmas. Like I believe it's for Christmas toys and stuff like that. And basically, he just posted, just received a fairly large donation. Now I'm looking for a few extra families to help out this Christmas. Please message me. Anyway, if you know of a family that's in need, send them to Bobby Cochran. They're trying to raise money and toys and etc. for just families in need this Christmas, and I think it's an amazing cause, and I'd love to give him a huge shout out on this intro. But anyway, back to his store. Let's see if I can even read. Turn on a light here. I'm god awful, these guys. I'm sorry. I'll get it one day. Basically, like I said, hats, pins, sweatshirts, all sorts of crazy stuff in their store and in the kiosk. You can order their products at manyvisionsapparel.com or stop in the store in Mandan at 100 2nd Avenue West or the kiosk in the Kirkwood Mall. Basically, they have artists like Chris Dyer, Luke Brown, Mugwort, local artists. Go in and check it out. Go talk to him. He loves talking to people. He's always in the shop. He's always working his ass off, and that's what I love about Bobby. He's a great friend and a great business owner and will always help people in need and always give you the best product that he can. So if you're looking for your vision, go check out Many Visions and find it. Cool. I like that. I just made that up on the spot. That was sweet. Let's see here. What else do I have to advertise for people today? Also, on this podcast, I had a ton of special guests, and one of them was Danny motherfucking Savage, who used to produce this podcast. He's got a brand new CD out called Having a Go at It, and apparently his YouTube page just hit 70,000 views! Holy balls. That's a lot, guys. That's insanity. So go check out his music. Go check out this CD. Go check out the YouTube page. He is killing it, and I'm so proud of him, and so happy he was able to get on this podcast with Jordan Esslinger also and talk about some music. And man, that leads us into, I'm trying to think if we got any more. But anyway, check out his page on YouTube. It's blowing up. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna move this mic here for a second here. But yeah, amazing. Anyway, what else do we have? What else do I have to promote? I believe I'm playing a show at the Drink in Mandan again for Natalie Esslingers Invitational January 4th. I'll be in Bismarck, or Mandan, at the drink. You can go check me out there. Trying to think here. Okay, I think that's all we got. We have a new gaming segment on the YouTube channel called Drunkcast Gaming with me and Charles and guests. So basically, I'll have either Charles with me or another guest, and we'll get hammered and play through 4 or 5 games. Basically online stuff, just stuff that people are interested in, like Fortnite, Black Ops. Dragon Ball FighterZ is one of our favorite fighting games, and so we've been doing a lot of that. So that's cool. So yeah, check that out also. That's a new thing we're doing. You can find it on the YouTube page that will be in the link for this. When I post this and you go to SoundCloud or YouTube, just go into the same page in YouTube and you'll find the videos. It's actually our first live feeds, so I'm super happy about it, and it's super fun. And it's just something to give you guys more content. And that's one thing I'm going to try and do, is just content to get you guys used to us, used to the guests, and just having a great time. Anyway, this podcast, this one right here, this certain one, not in general, was really fun. It was Charles's birthday, and we basically went. Oh, a shout out to Alibis. Alibis, thank you for letting us use the room. I know probably nobody that works there is going to listen to this, but regardless, thank you guys. We got to use their back room, and we got shithouse, and we had a revolving door of guests. Charles got a lap dance. It got ridiculous. Some of the guests, we had some surprise guests, but Charles and me started off with D showed up. He was just in the bar, and he's been on the podcast before. He jumped in, and then we just kind of took it from there. So, 7 minutes. Sorry to keep you guys talking. I had a lot of ads to read. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoy this. This is a podcast number 27 for Charles's birthday, featuring Derek, Abby, Mark, Slinger, Danny, my boss Lawson showed up. And if you actually really like those little parts of this podcast where he and me are talking, we're trying to get him on as a singular podcast with him talking about business and etc. So I hope you guys really like it, and maybe I can make that happen if you guys request it enough. We can bother him. So yeah, we'll make that a thing. Let's get Lawson on the podcast. We'll start that now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is the Birth's Fucking Cold podcast number 27. Charles's motherfucking birthday! Woo!
It's fucking cold.
The unofficial North Dakota Boredom Podcast.
When I get the new one, it'll be a lot better.
It sounded all right, though?
Yeah,
all right.
It'll work. Cheers, birthday boy. Well, everybody, welcome to the podcast. We're here with, yours truly, and the great and awesome Charles Long. It's his birthday today. Officially,
Yep.
31?
31, yeah.
And,
Getting up in the years.
if he was willing to come with me on my podcast journey of my birthday, I was willing to do this for him today, too. And by the way, if you're listening to this and have not gone on the YouTube channel, check that out. It just came out. I'm sure I've done an ad for that already before this, but basically, we're going to have a bunch of cool content. Me and Charles are starting a new one called Drunkcast Gaming, and that's where we have different parts of singular podcasts, and we just go through different games on the PlayStation, so check that out. We just did a 4-parter today.
And keep your eyes open because we live
got
streamed
fucked
it.
up.
we live streamed it, and we plan to keep doing a lot more of that in the future. And it's gonna be fun.
It's
gonna be great. It's gonna be
it
great.
was really fun. It was really fun.
You can watch him be awesome and watch me suck. It's great.
That's all right.
It's fantastic.
We'll
It's
get
fun.
Charles
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Basically, we're just here at Alibis now, being what I would call, antisocial a little bit, and just stuck in a room together, me and Charles, on a podcast during a bar thing. what can you do?
Pool night at Alibis.
More
tonight,
people will
too.
be showing up,
Yeah.
so we're just kind of chilling and enjoying it while we can.
Yep. Don't worry. This is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen.
What I was going to show you about Garth Brooks.
Right. We were talking about that earlier.
So he's
Yep.
a serial killer.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Because this comedian Tom Segura started making fun of him because he happened upon his Instagram page. And it is one of the creepiest yet funniest Instagram pages I've ever seen in my entire life. And so
That's good and bad.
Here's the first one that's... Let me go back and start this over. We'll go to that one.
Everybody, Garth, Nashville, Tennessee, right here.
God damn it.
Everybody, Garth here, Nashville, Tennessee, right here. We got
Just watch. The end is the best.
announced the world tour today, the stadium tour. This is going to be fun. I want to call it the big ass stadium tour. It's a stadium tour. Above is all the information on it. What we talked about today is we're going to introduce 5 cities before Christmas to go on sale because on Inside Studio G, you guys asked for a longer planning date so you can plan to be in as many of these as you can. Here it comes, the first 2 cities. St. Louis is where we're kicking it off. Man, we talked about a lot of this last time we were there. Phoenix, specifically Glendale, Arizona, where the Cardinals played. There at State Farm Stadium as well. So those are the first 2. The other 3 will be
The way he's...
Yep.
His body language is so weird.
Christmas. And remember, this is all about game day. It's going to be game day or Garth Day. Support your team. Let's go have some fun. Let's get physical playing music. I like that.
What the fuck?
Everybody, Garth here.
Wow.
Let's get physical playing some music. I like that. I like that.
Wow.
There's a lot more. They've been making fun of him ever since that post. It's so funny. I don't know, but Garth Brooks is a scary individual, man. When I watch his videos, but yeah. Anyway,
Then when
man.
that came up earlier, you talked about like old country, and right away Garth Brooks is one name you bring up for that.
Dude, what do you think about us downing a shaker of fish dogs by ourselves before somebody gets here?
Oh,
Because we need something to do and talk about.
that sounds just so completely
And I'll get it.
wonderful.
I'll get it. Let's do this shit.
We can do that.
Let's do this shit.
Okay, I'll stay here and keep talking.
I can pause it. Just till I order.
No, I'm good. I'm good. His grandma. We were live streaming on YouTube playing some video games.
All day today.
Getting drunk, and his grandma made some stroganoff.
The
so
drunk
that was,
cast.
That was good.
Oh, well, Dee, welcome. We got our first guest tonight. Dee is with us. If you remember the Valentine's Day podcast, he was one of the main guests along with Slinger that time.
Yep.
Dee, you want a shot? Are you drinking?
Sure, buddy.
Okay. So how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Fucking killing it.
Oh, having a ball. Having an absolute ball. We're having a blast. It's
That's
great.
how our night's going tonight. Fucking killing it.
So unseasonably warm, huh?
Right? It's amazing.
That win today sucked, but
It's amazing.
cheers.
Cheers.
Slum John, something like that.
God, they rape you on the fucking fish dogs too here.
Yeah, they do.
But he did throw in some extra. I saw that happening. I was like, yeah, my boy.
Got hooked up.
Oh, dude, yeah, we drank a lot today. Today was interesting. We went through a case of beer. So we while video gaming the whole time. So
Live stream.
it was fun, man. It was fun. But no, tonight'll be a good time, man. I'm fucking ecstatic. It's your birthday.
Oh, I was gonna
your
mention.
birthday,
I don't know
huh?
if you
Yeah.
mentioned- Yep.
Happy birthday.
That's pretty much this rare
The purpose of
occasion.
the purpose of the podcast is actually birthday.
The what?
The purpose of this podcast. I scrambled that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Bad. But the purpose of this podcast is the second birthday podcast. The first was his last month, and it went so good.
Oh, I
we
missed
gotta
your
do it.
birthday, buddy. That's too
It's
bad.
okay. It was. I almost went to jail.
Too much to
I
drink, did
blew through a stoplight in Bismarck on
Yeah.
State Street.
They pulled you over?
No.
No, huh?
I thought I was gonna get a letter though. They got all those new fucking cameras.
They got
and
all the
shit.
cameras
and
up
it
there,
was
yeah.
blinking as we drove. I'd get halfway. I'm like, fuck, and I'm not even really that bad. I stayed
seen
away
a-
from hard alcohol.
A police officer then?
No. We went and stayed at the hotel we were staying at, and we fucking crashed, dude. We were
Yeah.
done. That night, we were
Okay.
done. That's gonna be us by the end of this night.
We
Just
were
done.
tore. We were tore up from the floor up for damn sure.
Yeah. Well, I bought 2 bottles of champagne. It just went.
It was fun. It was
yeah,
a great time.
It was great. Shout out to that last podcast. It was amazing. We had a good time.
And that's why we're doing this one, because that one went so well. Let's do it again.
Well, dude, you've kind of become like a part of this, kind of like how Dan was.
I was about to say.
Like you just kind of became like you've
At this
become
point-
not silent, but he was the silent partner. But
I am probably the guest that's been on more podcasts than anybody.
yep.
There's some people.
Close,
there's some
yeah.
people that can argue that. That's
Let's see here. Wait, I think I poured an old. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think one of those. Here, so
yeah, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
No one has herpes, right?
No, well, I don't.
Definitely don't, man.
I don't know where these cups came from, but I think I used one of them. I think this is the one, so I'll take the chance.
Okay, STDs, everyone.
Yeah.
STDs.
Yeah, no, I'll be the one.
That'll work.
Yeah, there's a little taste of whiskey in that one.
Oh yeah, they're good.
So we'll
good.
just get rid of those. Let me have a piece of that. Just one.
There you go, buddy.
Just one. That's all I need.
Some marinara there, too.
Yeah.
Speaking of fish
I don't
dogs,
ever-
by the way. Speaking
I
of
don't
fish
ever eat that
dogs,
too
that's
well.
what
Really? You don't like marinara, huh?
we're
I
taking
do, I
shots.
just like garlic butter sauce.
Oh.
We're taking shots of fish dogs right now, but speaking of that, there is an off chance that Sean Fisher could show up tonight. At
That'd be
one
awesome.
point.
I love
The,
this deal.
the so-called
'Cause-
inventor of fish dogs.
He might pop in
What do you
because
think?
because he might be
What
coming
do you
to town
think?
to pick up.
Yeah,
I can
Actually,
attest
that-
to this.
Well, I've heard the story.
When I turned 21 years old,
Right.
What up, chat?
I mean, besides the fact I was drunk as fuck, right?
So are you playing pool
Sean
or are you,
Fisher.
you actually? Oh, darn it.
Actually used to work at Borrowed Bucks.
Yeah. And that's the story I
And,
got.
he started mixing some drinks, and it was crazy. By the time people realized that Sean was the one that was making this drink,
Yeah. Oh,
Fish
God.
dogs had
Look
gone
behind you.
nationwide.
Look
Probably
behind
even
you.
further.
Look behind you, bird.
oh yeah,
You got Mark up here?
Jesus Christ, it's a party now. The guy who's going to be on my first T-shirt for this podcast.
fantastic.
2 weeks, try 5 fucking years. The first shirt I'm ever going to come out with. It's gonna be
Yep. 2 weeks.
Your
Try
fucking
5
slogan.
fucking years.
Your slogan will be on my first T-shirt. It's a
That's
promise.
great.
It's a promise. What's up, Mark? But anyway, yeah, Sean Fisher. He fucking.
So yeah, he creates that fish dog. I mean, I can attest to that
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
because I was clearly so drunk I puked 3 times on the way home. But it was funny though because you're hearing this drink fish dogs every time I went anywhere after I turned 21. This was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I find these drinks everywhere I went, and I'm like, the same story, chicken or the egg. Was it
Yeah.
Sean or was it someone else? And you know what? If Sean was here, he'd be like, you know what? I created fish dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tyler's gonna be stopping
Yeah,
by
that's-
shortly.
that's
he was
what he
was
is.
eating supper.
He's told me too. I mean, he taught me and Blaze the recipe
Yep.
for fish dogs, like precisely in college. When we were in college, he taught me and Blaze it, and it's the same drink except it's varied everywhere you go. Like
Yep.
there's
Yeah.
a little
Oh, yeah.
twist on each place you go. Like this place is definitely not the original fish dog. This is not original. It shouldn't
Right.
be this color.
To
Like it should.
the end result is if Sean is not in the end the actual creator, he definitely had a part in this being a thing.
Well, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
that's what I'm saying.
Plus, it
His name
doesn't
is
make
Fisher. I'm
sense.
pretty sure
Yeah,
he's the
yeah,
one who
Fisher,
makes fish
fish dog. Like.
He's a mixologist, he's been
Yep.
a bartender for a very
Yep.
long time.
oh,
and-
He was
absolutely. Yep.
21 before
And
I
I
was.
remember Blaze started banging all the bartenders in Bismarck, and all these chicks were wondering because we kept asking me, how to make fish dogs, and so eventually he started fucking all of them because it's Blaze and he's a fucking hound, dude. At his funeral, me and Nate would count all the girls that he'd hook up with that just showed up that he did not want any time of the day with. They would still show up to his funeral, and we counted them, and it was ridiculous, hundreds, dude. And we're just because when you're in the funeral as one of the guys
Yep.
who's carrying the thing
Yep,
or whatever,
you
the
know,
pallbearers,
yep.
you have to stand there and watch everybody walk in, and so we're just 1, 2, 3, 10, 12, 15, 20, 25. Jesus Christ, dude, how many girls did he bang?
Okay, so-
I don't
so-
know. Like.
So this shot
Yeah.
right here that we're about to take right now is to Blaze.
Well, that too. But let me finish his story. Is that he started teaching all these bartenders that he was fucking how to make fish dogs because it was his favorite drink at the bar. Like that's what he wanted. And so he got fed up of like having to show each one all the time, do this, do that, that he just taught them all, after, because we'd throw massive parties.
Yeah.
And they would all come. It was insanity. I mean, your brother was there all the time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you killed it, dude. 11 the D, killed it. And so, hey, you hear 11th the D, you're like, what? Like it's like a horror story, but it's really amazing. But, it was one of those things that finally, now you could walk into a Bismarck bar and order a fish dog, and they know exactly what you're talking about. It's partly blame for him. And thank God somebody had to step up to the plate and do that. You had to take one.
So to
Take one for
Blaze.
the team. To
Everything
Blaze.
aside, fantastic drink.
To Blaze.
I was just thinking about him the other day too. Sorry to bring it up, but
Kind of a solid
No,
moment
you're supposed to
there.
remember.
not
people.
really. It was
You're
really
supposed
a
to
fun,
remember people through
a
good
fun
stories.
memory. Yeah, fun memory of that.
When you bring his name up and you're smiling, you did something right. That's
right. Well,
He's a
not
hell of
even
a bartender.
What's
He's
that?
a hell of a mixologist.
Oh, Sean,
Sean
yes.
is-
Fisher.
very
Oh,
He
good
is. He
bartender.
really is.
But that's what I'm saying is Fisher's so attached to the Unruh family that's why Blaze was able to get the recipe and everything from him, Because,
Right.
like, he loves them. Like, Fisher's always been a part of the Unruh's family.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since he started working at Lignite and probably before that, too.
Yeah, before
You
that.
know, like,
Definitely.
he's always been a part of that family. So, of course, it made sense that he would teach Blaze how to do that. So, that's the crazy
Be
part.
careful with that. Of course, when you turn 21, Sean makes you he wants you to take a shaker of those,
Yeah.
And he says, "There's your cup. See if that shaker's empty." And he gets you, boy. You're 21 years old. He's gonna get you good.
He fucking got me when I turned
got
See,
21.
now this is a pleasure drink to me. Like, this is like it tastes really good. Like, that to me. But
That's
but
exactly
it's still
what
got
he
a
did it
kicker.
for. I
But
know
it's
it
still
is.
got a
Yep,
kick.
yep. He knows.
It's still got a
He
kick.
knew what he
but
was
it's not-
doing.
well, for one
He
thing,
said,
this
"I want to have a
isn't.
sweet
Hey,
drink."
this
where these
isn't
young
made.
guys come in when they turn 21. He goes,
Yeah.
"I never want them to forget what it feels like when
Yeah.
you're 21. You're gonna be hungover as shit. You're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna go, I'm never drinking."
This makes me feel like.
And this will do that.
makes me
This
feel
will
young
do
again.
that. It
This,
will do
this
that to you.
drink makes me feel young again.
But it will
That's
do
the
that
crazy
to you.
part. But
It's
here's
very
the thing, though.
dangerous.
Sean didn't make this, though. That's why it
Yeah.
tastes different.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's
taste.
different.
Yep,
It
it is.
doesn't taste the way it should. But hey, Shane can only do so much.
He does-
Like,
you-
you can't
You're just a bartender.
be the
You only can do what
master
you
of
know.
the
Yeah.
recipe. Like me and Blaze, when we were in college, we would buy bottles of everything that's in it, like peach schnapps and Crown, and like we would experiment and try and make it better, and we never could. So we stuck with the original recipe.
Yeah.
Because it's just so hard to replicate something like that. And then make it better. Tyler is entered the building, so shit, we
How are
got
you doing, buddy?
birthday boy, we got Mark,
Fantastic.
we got Tyler, we got D with us, myself. God damn.
Yourself is with you?
We had a rough day already.
Yeah.
You want a fish dog quick? A little fish dog for you? We
No,
just took
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We started today doing live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stream, yeah.
I seen the
Oh, the
Oh, you
Facebook?
popped on there?
yeah, a little bit.
I was watching it for
Oh,
a little
it's
bit
on
on
break.
Oh, you
Facebook
popped
too.
on there
It didn't
Yeah.
show us. It just said 0.
I know. It
For
just a small
everybody.
screen on the
Well,
top
well,
there.
no,
That's
no,
what
that-
showed you guys.
no,
Well,
that's-
we fixed our camera,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
Like,
PlayStation
there's a bunch of
weird.
different
you
parts.
You can't go to settings and change
Yeah.
the zoom.
We had. I
So
had
the
the.
only
I
way
had
he
the.
could get it to work
This
is,
You had a
and, I-
podcast
and it
for
took
it
me
or
a
what?
minute.
Well, no, we got
It took
camera
me a
for
minute
the
to figure
stream.
this out. Like I was
And
YouTubing
so-
and Googling everything, trying to figure this out.
Yeah, the first one didn't show
But
up.
He
But
had to, he had
then
to
the
walk
other
up to
3
the
or
camera
4
like
that you get
this
showed up.
and keep trying and trying until it recognized his face, and then it set the zoom on that. So then when we sit
So
back,
it
we were
zooms
both in the
into
camera.
It zooms into your face when it says "Let's register your face."
But
so
when you
what
go to
gotta
settings
do
with the PlayStation
is go
camera,
like
there's
this.
no setting
And you
for
gotta
zoom.
like try and shit and you got to get like this right up to the camera, so it's like your face is covering almost the screen, and then it zooms out on the camera to fit your face into a box. So that way we were able to fit me and Charles.
That's the only way you could do it, so that both of us could be in the camera.
Otherwise, it just zoomed in on Charles, and we're like,
It loved
shit.
me. It loved me because obviously I'm prettier than Scott.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, like that was the fucked up part. Is like
It was
we were
fun.
trying for 30, for a while to get it to work, and then finally we did. And
Finally, I found a video on how to fucking do it.
Yeah, and the guy even said, he's like, there's no fucking, he was like English, he's like, there's no fucking videos out there to help you figure this fucking shit out, to have you and your fucking mate fucking chill here and do a stream together. And I'm just like, all right, get to the point where you help us. Like, and finally he did. And I was like, God damn it, that's simple. It really is simple, but it's complicated.
Who thinks of that when you're?
But we got it.
You know,
it worked.
right away.
you know?
Right away. You're going to settings. You're trying to figure it out that way. We
Yeah,
all
how
do.
do we zoom out on a camera? How do we zoom in? And eventually we figured out that it's a sensor and you have to trick it.
And it's dumb.
Trick it to zoom out.
It's
on
dumb
there.
that you would have to do this in this day and age with technology. It's
But
dumb.
it is made for VR. That's the thing. It's the PlayStation camera.
Still,
And that is literally made for VR, so it's got to be up close. It's got to track your body movements.
still, God damn it though.
But that's the technology. It tracks everything. It tracks your body
New,
movements. It
new,
tracks everything you're
new
doing.
technology is great,
Like, I'm about
but
to
let's
buy
not
Beat
forget
Saber.
old technology. Like literally, like
And I'm so hyped for that.
we
Well,
want
some
two
of
of us to be on camera. You literally,
Yeah.
there's no setting to do that with a PlayStation camera.
No.
Some of the best
You have to
technology we've
trick.
ever had came out in the 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we think old technology, we think, chemical and mechanical engineering. Some of the
Yeah.
best men that ever worked in mechanical and chemical engineering were born or were coming to the height of power in the 40s. Most
Yep.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys slingshotted what we know today is space travel and everything else. These guys did
Yeah.
intricate mechanical engineering on a level that people didn't even believe possible. It's amazing. It's amazing. You think
Yeah.
about technology, you got to credit those guys for what we have today.
Yep.
Right.
But that's what I always say. Don't forget old technology. Which PlayStation with their
Right.
camera forgot old technology because you can't
Wait,
just
what?
go to settings and set a zoom on a camera. This day and age, good job PlayStation. You're
Right.
wonderful.
Well, it's
My
it's-
God,
But I go back. I get what I get what it was doing.
I could do
was-
it. I could do it on a computer in
it's-
2001.
I know that, but I get what it was doing. It's built for VR. It's not built for that, but it's luckily able to be used for that. You know what I mean? It wasn't built to be streaming, like on different levels. It was built to track your body for a VR.
And it does that fine.
Yeah,
But at the
that's
same
what I'm
ti-
saying.
At the
It's
same
not
time,
built for streaming. So there was never a
they
consideration.
should have
of-
thought ahead for streaming
Yeah,
because
but they
streaming was
weren't.
already getting big.
Yeah, they weren't. He's got to remember.
They literally just didn't do it, and they should when they came up with it.
Tyler, so what's up, man?
No, not too much.
Remember when webcams were brand new?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Like
me too.
fuck,
Yeah.
that would have worked easier than what we just were doing and had to figure it out.
Well, if I would have hooked a webcam up to it, I feel like we'd have the same problem. I feel like it would have tried to do the same thing. Just because PlayStation, like you said, doesn't have those settings.
But webcams do.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
can plug in.
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
It's PlayStation. It's
Yep,
PlayStation.
It's
It's
still
not
PlayStation,
yeah.
so it's gonna act just like the same thing. So you gotta have to finagle it. I was gonna say, try and shut that door because I don't want the music.
And if anyone's trying to do this and is having problems with it,
We're
we
on
can tell you
YouTube
exactly
now,
how to do
so-
it. You can make it work.
Yeah, well, I
You have
will
to,
be.
you have
after
to, you have to
But
really fake it
YouTube
out to
will
get the zoom
pull
right.
us for any
What we had to
music.
do, so we were both on
Like,
camera.
say if we play a song, YouTube can pull us from it, which sucks. But what can you do? Yeah, what can you do?
Well, see,
SoundCloud don't
see,
give a
see,
fuck,
you can
but
just you
YouTube
can
does.
stand in the background and just read all that, you know, as the song's playing.
Or I could cut it. I could always cut it.
So-
It's not a big issue.
So by the time you're done reading all the legal bullshit, the song's over. But you know, you just do it quietly in the background so we can still hear the song.
What? Charles, you know me and you have been drinking too much today, right?
No,
Like,
actually-
I have no idea what you just said.
We should almost do that just because.
Do you see, by the way, do you see the new trailer for Hellboy? The new Hellboy coming out?
Really?
Yeah, it
Oh,
came
I
out.
don't know
It's
anything
got to
about
do it. It's a reboot.
Fantastic. I like it.
But I think it looks really good, but I'm still pissed because Ron Perlman will always be Hellboy to me.
Always not.
Ron Perlman.
He'll always be Hellboy to me. Like, he's just amazing. Like, his Hellboy.
So they're going with somebody else on that.
Yeah, the guy from Stranger Things, the cop.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But to be
He
fair,
looks
from
fantastic.
We'll
the
have you-
trailer,
I'll
from the
just show
trailer,
you.
it
We'll-
does
we'll-
look and
we'll
sound
show
pretty
it.
good.
Oh,
Like,
Abby just
it's gonna be
messaged me.
alright.
Let's hear. Abby says, you guys at Albi's, right? Yeah.
No, we're at the other alibis. Fuck.
Albi's number 2.0. 2.0.
We've been telling her to come up here for 3 fucking days.
Right. But anyway, it looks really good, but dude, Ron Perlman will still always be my Hellboy.
Ron Perlman, he plays a fantastic Hellboy.
Oh my god.
Yep.
He's good in everything he does. Let's just be honest.
Oh, well, fuck.
For
Even,
most of the part, I love him in Sons.
yeah.
I mean,
good.
come
He's
on,
very good.
guys. I mean, Sons.
That's why I said Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Like, he's just good. He is just
He's amazing.
He's just fucking good.
You know, he was really shitty in that Aliens 4. He was in Aliens 4. I don't know if you guys knew that. I remember that clearly. Because I remember his jawline.
Aliens 4.
I remember his fucking... He had no beard
Oh, yeah.
in Aliens 4. He was a Marine, whatever they call him in the Aliens franchise. But,
A Marine.
yeah, but
Cool.
he had no
No facial
beard,
hair.
no facial hair. But you remember that jawline.
Yeah.
Because he's got a big fucking... His face is huge.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it's like a brick. It's like a brick on his chin. He's got a chin brick. Like, it's it's fucking funny, but... Anyway, let's
Yeah.
look up that new Hellboy, 2019. There we go. But anyway, yeah, we'll let you watch this, guys, real quick. After this.
It looks really.
Liberty Mutual, not one of my... Oh, shit.
Baron Yager.
Baron Yager.
Drink it. Someone has to.
I don't know if you guys can put this up on something, a beer bottle. Mark, use your beer bottle. There. So Tyler can see it too.
Oh, I got it.
And they got that guy too. I love that guy as the professor. Can't remember his fucking name either. My bad. The new Watchmen is coming. We'll talk about that after, actually, too. I want to talk about that. A lot of English people in this movie, I feel like.
Oh, looks like it's set in Britain.
Yeah.
Is this a prequel?
Nope, this is a reboot.
A reboot.
Yeah, so forget about all the other movies. This is starting over, basically, like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just wanted to help you become the best you.
It's supposed to be darker, but it doesn't look that darker. Like, it looks actually more kind of
Humorous.
Look at that song.
Does it do anything special? Yeah,
It breaks shit.
it smashes things real good. Mankind's best and only hope. I thought we were supposed to be fighting monsters, not working with them. Monster, pal, you look in the mirror.
You look in the mirror. Dude's got facial fuck. She's so hot. I'm happy she's in the movie.
Fantastic.
So sexy.
No, it actually looks pretty good,
Evangeline
though.
Lilly.
Yeah, it does look good.
Is that Aerosmith's daughter? Singer out? Yeah. From Lord of the Rings? That was her. Pretty sure. Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
right?
really good, though.
Right? But yeah, anyway, good movie. I'm sure it'll be good. Why can't I? I got a new phone. It's kind of fucking me up right now. Get out of this. There we go.
I think your drinking's fucking you up right now.
The what?
The drinking?
That's why Verizon now comes with
What are you talking about?
The drinking.
The drinking?
The drinking.
The drinking.
No, the drinking.
The drinking.
Drinking. Drinking like normal human beings say it.
But I'm not a normal human being.
You sound like a David Bowie song.
But damn. Wow. Ouch. By the way, I got that insult while Mark's sitting here, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, hi, Mark. Let me get to you.
Your life is a David Bowie song.
So what's your count on iTunes card so far?
I don't know.
Lost track when he ran out of a notebook.
Heard Shelley moved back in.
Yes.
Oh,
Damn.
Damn.
how's that going?
It's going.
Right on.
She get a job yet?
So you're telling me there's a Watchmen coming out too, huh?
Yeah, on
Is this
HBO.
about-
On
is this-
HBO.
Is this a series?
It's going to
then,
be.
or a movie?
It's going to take place. Basically, what they've said. It's going to take place before the Watchmen movie that came out. And the Watchmen movie, forget it exists. Okay. So basically, the comic books are a little bit different, but pretty much the same as the movie.
Is
The
that,
only
is that,
difference
is that
is
Stan Lee or is that DC? Or
that's
is that
DC.
something-
That's DC.
Okay.
They're connected to DC.
Okay.
But okay, so in the comics, instead of Mr. Manhattan blowing up his thing in the middle of New York, you know, the movie,
Sure.
instead they faked an alien invasion
Okay.
and they repelled it with superheroes, and then life was good. So that's how the comics went. So they're basing it straight off comics, but it's going to take place before and after the main event in the comics.
Sure.
That's the crazy part about this show. Trent Reznor is doing all the music for it.
I like that.
Right. 9 Inch Nails is doing all the, pretty much 9 Inch Nails is doing all
Yeah.
the music for the Watchmen series. They've released like 0 details except little tidbits that nobody can understand, of course. And from what they're talking like, it's going to be a huge hit because here's the thing, HBO is going to suffer after our show is done, Game of Thrones.
Sure.
Game of Thrones is almost done. It's coming out, what, really soon?
Well, I thought
Really
they had a
fucking soon.
season that aired here this fall, right?
Well, no. It's been a while since Game of Thrones has come out.
Okay.
They pushed it back even farther.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they pushed it back, and the final season's coming out really soon. And so after that, they're kind of left without a big hit.
Oh,
you know?
sure.
So they're looking for that next big hit. And dude, what's better than the comic book universe? I mean, it's selling so hot right now for everything. You know, TV shows like Netflix, but Netflix just canceled Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones and The Punisher both have new seasons coming out. So they're not announcing their cancellation yet, but they're gonna, because Marvel's doing the same thing DC is right now, and they're coming out with their own subscription service. Like DC's has already come out, the DC Universe streaming with like Titans, that new show that came out. They've done that, and Disney's doing the same thing. So that includes Marvel. So they're trying to cut ties with Netflix and all this. And they're more family friendly over there. So whether or not Daredevil and the Defenders and definitely the Punisher survive is definitely not going to happen, I think. I think they're all going to get axed, which is a shame because, god damn it, like the Punisher comics are fucking brutal.
They are.
as
They are.
show it.
They really are.
And they are printed under a different banner. It was called Marvel Max. And the Max series had like Elektra, Daredevil, the Punisher, Moon Knight, like all these like sort of obscure, sort of popular, dark fucking comic book heroes. So basically, whether or not they continue is a big if. I hope they figure that out because it's a huge market. Same with like what's going to happen to Deadpool now. They don't know. Like nobody knows. Oh, Abby's here. She's asking if we're in the room. Yeah, come in.
It's a good question. What happens to Deadpool now? You know what?
Yeah.
Don't give it away. I did not
Yeah.
see the second Avengers yet. Or did
Well,
I?
it's not out yet.
It's not out yet. Okay.
Endgame? They just released a trailer.
Okay.
It looks crazy. But they did not show 1 ounce of Captain Marvel in the trailer.
They did not.
Which, thank God, because they shouldn't, because the movie's not even out yet. You know?
Right.
Like, I have no idea who she is yet. You know, I want to watch that movie first. And that's what I'm thinking. They're waiting until her after credits scene.
Okay.
And then it's going to be a huge reveal. In the trailer, it looks like Tony Stark's going to die because he's stranded in space with Nebula. And Nebula will make it because she's pretty much machine. So
Right.
he looks like he's about to run out of oxygen. Who's the only one in the Marvel Universe now that can save him in space?
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. Duh. So they're not going to show that right away.
Imbued with the powers of a Kree soldier.
Yeah. She said
Fantastic,
she's
I like it.
smoking. Right on. But yeah, dude, isn't that nuts, dude? How crazy is it that they're probably after the next Avengers, Robert Downey Jr. is probably done.
Well, he's had
Him and Captain America, him and Chris Evans are probably done.
Yeah.
All those roles.
Robert
They're
Downey's
tired.
over a
They're
billion.
tired. Yeah.
Well over $1 billion into the Marvel
Imagine-
franchise. If I was
Oh
him,
my!
I'd
He
say
started it. He's pretty much their leading man
He's right
in the
there at the beginning,
franchise.
yeah.
Even though people hated him after Civil War,
Yeah.
I
like
thought
they
he was
were.
fantastic.
Well, no, I meant like
He was good.
his character, like Iron Man. Everybody was like, "Fuck Iron Man" after Civil War, because he was a douchebag. And
Yeah.
everybody was like, Captain America's the man. And then
Captain
when
America
Avengers
is-
came out, like, it was crazy because they all got split up, and that was the whole point of the story, was to make you either hate or love Captain America and Iron Man. That was the whole point of Civil War, and
Yep.
then it split them in the story.
And it
then
worked well.
They got
It worked-
taken out.
it
No,
worked
they
well.
got taken out. That's the whole reason why Thanos won. And that's how it is in the comics, too. Now, there's several instances in the comics where Thanos wins. So whichever one they borrow from is to guess how they're going to finish the story. Because they'll win. I mean, it's the comics. They
Yeah.
have to win. That's just how it is.
We all know.
Well,
So,
they
yeah.
beat
Yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah, they have to. In every Thanos storyline, all like 10 of them, they win. Like, but most of the time, a lot of people die in the process, and they get brought back to life and or stay dead. So it's kind of like, which one do they borrow from? Which one?
Which way are they going with that?
Which way do they combine the stories to make it work?
You know,
Like,
if you believe
without staying, they gotta stay true to the comic. Hey, Abby.
Folklore
Hey, Abby.
tells us that, there was a man who was a Thane back in the day. A long time
Grab a
ago.
chair.
Right?
What's that? What are you
There
talking
was a
about?
man long time ago that was a Thane.
Oh, a Thane?
And
What the
you
hell's a
believe
Thane?
a Thane, a white man.
What?
A white man.
What's
But
I'm a
people
white
called
man.
him, that is where the name Thanos comes from. Is
Oh,
Thanos. Okay. This
What?
man was pretty much, he was undefeated all through the time of his life.
I hear a shot.
And I'm pretty sure that's where the name Thanos is derived from, because this man was undefeated in
Yeah.
combat,
Yeah.
early
I-
days.
Really?
And it's a
I didn't
fantastic
know
story. It follows a crazy storyline, but Thanos was a Viking. He was. But it's a fantastic story. I love it.
that. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Should we take a smoke break? Are you feeling a smoke?
Yeah, I'm good
I
for
know,
a smoke
Abby,
break.
I'm sorry. You just got done with smoke, but I'm kind of craving a smoke.
Pause time.
And I do need to go try and figure out my code to get in my ATM. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna eat his shit if he dipped out. Sorry, D. Your pizza's done. Did D dip out?
I don't know.
He probably dipped out.
He was walking that way when we walked.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So what's up, guys? What's up? What's up?
Shit.
The fucking hell yeah.
Hey, Scott. I
What's
know
up?
you hate this, but it's about to happen because it always happens because I'm here. Are you ready? Feel free to jump in. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name's my name too. Whenever we go out,
The people always shout,
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Da 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 da.
Thank you, sir.
Has to be done. It's a staple.
All right, I'm saving the rest for Charles. Charles,
Yeah, I'll
where's
take
your
it
cup?
right here.
You'll get the last of it.
No, you get the last of it.
I'll take the
Abby
last
gets
of it
the
after
last of
this.
Abby, yeah.
What is it exactly?
Fish dogs.
Fish dog.
Yeah? Alright.
Locally made.
Locally made.
John Fisher made them up.
Oh, yeah?
Well, the recipe, basically, which this isn't exactly
sirs.
the recipe, but
Close enough.
close enough. I downed mine already.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
sorry.
It's a Charles's birthday.
Here's
Yeah.
Abby's
Happy
penis.
birthday.
Jesus
Thanks, guys.
Christ. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully someone eventually gets drunk enough to order one of these.
Everyone's
Hint.
I mean, because I'm broke.
Oh, fuck
Of course you are. all your bills.
No, we had fun.
Christmas
games.
shopping
We-
for Shelley.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You fucking kidding me? That's worse. I'd rather get iTunes for
So,
a dude I never
how's your dad's door doing?
I don't
His
know.
car.
I don't know.
You don't know? Well,
pretty
is your,
fucked.
is your brother moving in back in with you?
No.
No, he's still staying there.
Oh, Jesus.
Really? Your dad didn't kick him out.
No.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm sorry, I'm going
Who
to take
is
the
it?
phone
Who
call.
is
I
it? Who is
apologize.
it? Yes, tell him what we're doing.
Hey. Yeah. Tyler's here, Scott's here, Bart's here, Abby's here. We're
Tell him
just
we're doing a podcast.
we're alibis, just chilling in the back room, having a little party. If you wanted to stop by.
Tell him we're doing a podcast. He's gonna get pissed.
Well, yeah. If you're not busy, stop by. All right, cool. All right. Yep.
You know, if you don't tell him, he's just gonna throw a fit, and then I have to edit it all out. You know that, right?
Yeah, but it's worth it for Lawson's fit.
No, it's not, because then it's just deleted and it's gone. like, I feel Tyler right now. I'm like, why didn't you tell
Oh, great. You
No,
buy-
when he walks
you
in,
buy
I'll be
everybody around.
no. When he walks in, I'll be like, oh shit,
Whatever.
sorry, Lawson, I
Fuck
forgot to
it.
tell you.
Why- it's your birthday. You can take care of it.
No, just and he. And
son of a bitch,
if
you know
he
what's
ever
gonna
starts listening to these, oh fuck it, Lawson, I forgot to tell you, we're recording.
Fuck.
See, you know,
Are we?
What's our
Wait,
worst?
I didn't know we
our
were
worst
recording.
Our worst case scenario on this is he bitches and leaves.
well, false.
That's the worst case scenario.
No, it's not, because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to hear about it tomorrow. I
Yeah.
already fucking know.
Yeah.
God damn it, you guys, blah, 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 blah.
And I'll hear about it when I get to work in the morning.
And then I'll hear about it from Tyler when I.
It'll take me a week, but he'll eventually message me like later tonight, hammered. You need to edit this out. You need to edit that out. You edit this out. And I'm gonna be like, no,
Can't.
I can't. It
ain't
wasn't
happening.
Like
Hey,
I know
hey.
Lost. He'll say a lot of dumb shit, but it ain't gonna be anything
Hey,
life changing.
it's not my fault that I completely spaced out mentioning that
He'll
we're
be
doing a
on his
podcast.
good behavior. once
Moral
he's
of the
here.
story, yeah, right. Moral of the story is, though, at the end of the day, you've been drinking for, what, fucking 7.5
7.5
hours?
hours.
Me and him have.
Yeah,
let's
both
not
of you. I
forget
don't
about
know how
me.
you do that.
Yeah, but I mean,
I was joined in on this.
There's a really good inside joke for luring Lawson into a podcast, though. There's a really good inside
Let's
joke.
just get
that involves-
physical. Let's just get physical.
Let's get physical.
No, it's a Garth
Physical.
Brooks thing.
Yeah, Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks is
Brooks.
his
Garth Brooks
Instagram
is a
is one of the
serial
best
killer,
Instagram
you know.
pages ever. Honestly, if you guys never witnessed this shit, I gotta show you. I gotta show you Garth Brooks'
It's
Instagram.
amazing. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. It's amazing.
Just got the chills.
You don't have to back it up for me, buddy. I got this. I'm joking. I'm fucking with you.
See, I was sad until he said that.
Wait, is that turned up?
Listen to it.
Big ass stadium too. Just listen to the end. The end's the best part.
Yep.
Tom Segura's been just making fun of him constantly over this. And it's been so funny. Just wait. I love his hands.
Yeah.
Game day. Guard day. Let's get physical playing music. I like that.
I like that.
I like that. It's guard day. He's a serial killer. He kills people. I'm not even joking. He's got him in his backyard. I'm not even fucking
He's like the
joking.
biggest white gangster you'd ever meet.
Oh my god.
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Just don't say anything like that to my mother. She'll kill us all.
Oh, I'll say it.
Conspiracy theorist.
I can, because your mother knows me very well.
Yeah.
You could show her that video and be like, "Tell me now."
Oh no. If
You're
I,
Garth.
no,
Are
no,
you down with Garth
No.
Day?
I could. No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Tyler's
It's
mom.
candy, or
Here's
as
the
I
thing with
like
Tyler's
to
mom.
call
I
it,
can
Garth
tell her
Day.
this,
Studio
and
G,
she knows me. So
Studio
I'll be
Garth.
like, if I show her that video, I'm waking up 2 hours later. She will knock the fuck out of me for showing her that. I'm not kidding you.
Why?
She's a big
She's a
Garth Brooks
very,
fan.
very, very.
Wouldn't she be like hyped on it? Be like, "Yeah, I love Garth."
Except for the whole, he's a serial killer.
Yeah, don't say that. We'll just be like, check out this video. Just do that.
But Garth
See what
Brooks
she
is a
says.
serial killer, and the
don't-
cops need to get on it because we're letting them get away with it.
Oh, we are, but I mean, you don't have to tell her that part. You can just be like, check this video out. You don't have to tell her you're making fun
Oh,
of it.
God.
Remember my first?
Just show her. Just show her.
So one major thing about, like, when I got here at least, I fucking walk in here and I'm like, okay, well, I didn't even know
Yeah,
this
back row,
existed.
yeah.
I knew it was here, but I didn't know.
I was
if you guys
like,
were
why are you
back
messaging
here.
me?
Yeah, no,
I
was
just
like,
asked Shane.
there's
Yeah.
everybody.
Where
But
we're at.
I walked in and Mary Ann's looking at me.
Mhm.
She's like, come here. Come fuck.
Yeah, I got that in the main. We stopped at the main right before we come up here. I got the same fucking treatment.
Oh,
yeah.
so did I.
And, honestly.
You're sitting there like, no.
Yeah. She's like, so are you going to go work down at the kettle? I'm like, fuck no. I did that once. She's
Oh,
like,
you left all the fucking...
shitty bitch. Yeah.
That bitch.
Oh.
Anyways,
Hey, just go to Jimmy's and get a pizza, Scott.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Do that.
how,
They
go
know
back
he
there and
needed
make
a night
yourself
off,
one.
but they don't know where he
No,
is or
no,
what
yeah.
he's doing. He's right next door.
I took it off. Somebody's like...
He's sitting right here.
Yeah, I'm not really supposed to be probably across the thing, but that's all right.
we'll be
fun.
fine right up until Charity decides to walk in here.
Yeah, and then I'll tell her, I'm like, I'm doing a podcast. This would be simpler to explain. Like, with all this shit here, I'd be like, I'm
Then we
doing a
all look
podcast.
serious about we'll say sports, Facebook.
Well, yeah. We'll just be like, I'm doing one of my things. It's Charles's birth. That's what I told her, though. I was like, it's Charles's birthday. That's exactly what I told her. I'm like, he wants to have a party. I got invited. If you can't have somebody work for me, I'll work. Not a
Right,
problem.
because we were down to
And
start
then she's like,
after
I got
we
your
got there.
Wednesday covered. I was like, oh, you're awesome. Like, fuck.
It's fine.
I
but-
hate
but
I hate
you
all
walking
the
in there
kids
is-
that work there.
you
I
walking
hate
in there is kind of
everybody,
rubbing
but
it in the face a
Charity's
little bit.
always treated me really good. So
Oh, a day off's a day off.
they just really hate me there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, a bunch of fucking kids.
I mean, there are a whole bunch of fucking rude
Well,
ass people.
I talked some shit.
No, they're rude. Them ones.
I did. I talked some shit about one of their friends.
Oh yeah, I have a good one for you.
And it wasn't even
The,
talking shit. I just said I don't like that
This
person.
is while
and then
this
they
is while
got
Tyler
pissed
was
off.
on break last night, by the way. But and like I was just hanging out because we
Jay
thought
Hurley.
for sure we were getting drilled after this fucking basketball game. It was boys.
Yeah.
I mean, are you
Never
guys friends
happened.
with them?
A shame.
Dan Hurley.
So I was there till like 9:20 as a
Oh,
fucking
I
delivery.
he made
But,
this drawing that looked like a 2-year-old's, and I guess he made it when he was 18. I was making fun. So okay, this is the story. So all the kids and me are sitting there.
Charles is
Yeah, Charles, I'm
Yeah, you win.
overstating you. And I'm sitting there with these kids, and they're like, I'm making fun of this picture on the wall that looks like it's like from a 2-year-old. So I'm like, it looks like that's a pizza with Skittles. And they're like, yeah, one of this guy made it. And I'm like, what do you mean by guy? Oh, Jaden Hurley. I was like, did he make it when he was 5? No, he made it when he was 18. And I looked at him like, no.
You're talking about Gigantor, right?
Yeah. And weirdo. And That's
Yep.
what I said. I was just like, instantly, I was just like, I don't like him. I've never liked him. It's just the way it is. And they all hate me now over there because they're like, you talk
Why-
shit about one of our friends.
You're
We
sitting
all
there like,
love
you're
him."
sitting there
Why
like,
are all these
you're
little
sitting there
kids
like,
hanging out
you're
with
sitting there like,
someone
you,
that's-
Yeah.
you run into the dude, you
Yeah.
can do hi bye just because you don't like him. Doesn't
I don't
mean
like
you-
him. I don't
doesn't
like
mean
him.
you
That's
can't.
just the way it is.
Doesn't mean you can't get along with
Don't
him.
hate him. I just
You
don't
didn't
like
do
him.
anything. You didn't. You've never done anything.
Kind of
You've
made
never
fun
said-
of his drawing.
So
That's what
a
I did.
fucking drawing.
if a drawing's
Yeah,
a
that's
piece
what I
of
did.
shit, a
I
drawing's a
made, I
piece
made
of
fun
shit.
of a
It
piece
doesn't
of
matter
shit
who
drawing,
does it.
but they all hate me now, and I'm just like, you know what? But then it focused me. I was like, you know what? I'm only here to work. I'm only here to fucking work and go home. I don't. And then none of them talk to me. They all hate me, and then they walk away from me when I tell them, hey, I need this. They'll walk away from me because I had told them, yeah, like I literally don't like the dude, and if he comes up to me and starts talking shit, I walk away from him because I don't even want to deal with that situation. So now they walk away from me whenever I come up to them and talk.
And you didn't even
About
say
anything.
You didn't even talk shit about him or nothing.
No, you said you just don't like him.
I talk shit about his painting and shit.
Oh,
like that.
see, that's a different story, though. I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's completely
But
different.
they'll tell you something. But this is what I'm saying is like they just don't like me. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is what's between me and Charity. Like I'm working, and that's the money, and I'm due the money, and I go home. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like why I give a fuck about the kids. And granted, I did want to try and make everybody my friend and just get along.
Well, that's part of being
I
in the
fucked that up,
workplace.
and that's just who I am. I fucked
It
that up.
happens.
Well,
you
even
know?
then, fuck that. All them little kids.
I know, they
fucking bitch
don't.
and moan
They-
about
they-
that.
yeah,
I
they-
guarantee you.
yeah.
nine
Same,
times out of 10.
same story.
Jaden's our friend,
Like last
blah,
night
blah.
when Tyler
I
was
know,
on
there's
break.
the rude. Even when you order over there, they're like,
They're
"What do you
rude.
want?" It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her daughter.
I'm not. I'm
That's
not.
her
I'm,
daughter.
I'm gonna
She's
say.
just rude
I'm gonna
about
say
it.
who that Tyler
I'm like,
and I were working with last night. But Tyler was on break.
can't you say
He was the
hello,
manager.
welcome to Jimmy's?
And
or
I was working
something
in the
to say,
back, and I
"What do you
happened to be
want?"
working with another
Yeah.
manager. She just happened to be working in the back that night with me,
Yeah.
and that's Marissa. She just happened to be working in the back with me, and Marissa died laughing because I looked up front at these two kids, and I said, "You know, if you guys would try to do your job with a little less suck, you'd be amazing at it."
I mean, really.
No,
yeah.
I literally straight up said that because I'm watching this, and I don't work up front at Dairy Queen. You never see me up front at
Right.
Dairy because I don't do it. Fine, whatever. But goddamn, I could have walked up there and done their
Well,
job
honestly,
better than they
what-
were learning it.
Yeah.
New. I was watching them just struggle through something. It's so slow. It's
That-
so easy.
That you've seen me do by myself.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Why do you think so many people get deliveries at Jimmy's? It's because they don't want to walk in there and deal with that shit.
Like I'm
They don't wanna
I'm
walk in
watching.
and see
I'm watching
kids
these two fucking
booming
kids. Like
fucking
they're gonna
dirty
do a video
rap
code,
music.
right?
Yep.
Mark can do a
And
fucking
they'd
video.
rather have me come and be polite,
Just say it.
try and
It's
get
a
a
code.
tip.
What are you gonna
You
do?
know,
Fuck it
and
up
they'd
the
rather
first
have
time
that,
because it's your
you
first
know?
ever try and get it right the second time. It's easy. It's not rocket science to use a ice cream machine.
I
They
just
ha-
wish your dad
you know,
was still
it just
running
isn't.
that joint.
And I
You
watched
would
this-
have never allowed
just
that.
Inconsistency.
Ever.
Like, what do
Nobody
you
liked
mean?
him because
medium
he made
You
coat.
would
him
have
do
Grab
the
the
kicked
medium
job.
coat and
their ass.
fill
Yep.
it.
You would have
Go.
kicked everybody's ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. What do you mean trying? Grab a medium coat and fucking do it.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
if you
can
guys
only
did your
do-
jobs with a little less suck, you'd be doing a little better right now.
I tried.
Well, yeah. Let's. I'm sorry. I'm the one who brought it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
that's
but
fine. We're
let's
done
get-
with it. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
let's-
It's just funny, as you
we
know,
should stop
kids.
bitching about work. How's everybody's lives? How's everything going?
It's alright.
I need to figure out how to
Mango.
get cigarettes. That's
Mark-
my problem.
Mark
right now.
Mark has breast cancer.
Testicular cancer.
Hey, what time is it? What time is it?
I don't know.
Beer.
8 or 9 o'clock.
Sentence,
I know I could go to Senex.
or you could do the quarter machine.
You can't go
I
to
don't
low
want
for
to do
what?
the quarter. Well, Senex is really close.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah,
Because,
yeah.
sentence is literally right there.
Yeah. And I can charge. And maybe
That
figure
too.
out what my ATM code is.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We all
I
hear
got it.
conversations with
Well,
Adam.
does anybody else need to go to Senex? Maybe we can make a group trip to Senex for shit.
No, I don't.
We can pause the podcast for a minute.
I hit before, I'm good. But
Oh,
well,
no,
we
you're
got to
good.
pause. Well, you don't have to pause. You should just worry about what happens if you don't.
What?
Like, I could think of a few commercials to pitch here.
Well, I mean, if you want to if you want to keep recording with yourself here, I trust you enough. But
Well, that's
It's up
fine.
to
Just,
you.
a lot of editing later. And then, make sure to knock on the door twice before you come back in.
Jesus
False.
Christ.
False. I mean, I'll warn you if something like that happens.
Yeah,
I'll be
give
standing
me
out
a
back.
time at least, okay? Walk over there and be like, at this time, I said this. You might want to watch this.
You didn't let me finish. Let me finish, okay?
Okay.
He's just talking about
Okay,
all the stuff.
I'm not gonna use this table.
You gonna use that one?
Well, I'm not sitting on that one, so yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
Oh, fuck you. I'm sitting at this one. You can go use. Fuck
Wait,
table.
who's getting naked right now?
Mark.
Oh, hey,
what?
speaking of naked, Mark, I have a great massage parlor you need to go to.
Oh, man. That's terrible.
I'm joking, but I'm joking.
Is it the same massage parlor with the little Asian feet?
Did you see what my dad said?
Yeah.
That's my dad. Yeah. Did you see what I said afterwards? Good. Because I had to restrain
It's a great
my-
place. You
I
and
can't
your dad
believe my
and your brother
dad
need to
said
go.
that.
I know. No, nothing to do.
Look, I was like, no.
It's right there in Mandan.
Might have to go check it out.
It's right there in Mandan. It's a great place.
Happy ending?
I'll tell you guys later. Just shut
That's
up.
an edit.
I'll literally tell you guys later. Just shut up. I'm not gonna edit that because I'm too lazy. But shut up.
It's okay. We didn't say any names.
But Mark.
Extra?
That's terrible.
Strong boy.
He raised up good.
You wake up real good.
Damn it.
I'm joking. I'm literally joking.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Shut up.
I am. That shit's ridiculous. But anyway, I do need to go get smokes. Does anybody need to go to Cenex? All right. I think I will pause it though. I mean, just
You could do the quarters.
what?
you could
no,
do the
I don't
quarters.
really want to. I want some 27s.
They're probably not in there.
Plus, it'll take me 7 minutes? Yeah. You want to come with?
I don't.
Are you guys planning on staying for a while?
In 7 minutes,
I'll
I
be
can
here for a
explain
few
a story.
I'm gonna have to write down when I'm leaving, just so I can check.
Well, no, don't keep recording. Pause it.
You know, I mean,
What-
I can keep it recorded
What I meant,
for you
what I meant
guys.
is, I could tell a story though. It's
I
not
don't
dipping
know.
out.
He-
Tyler's
he
gonna be
would-
here for a couple hours, I
Yeah.
promise.
Yeah. Oh.
Like Mariah's actually cool with it. Like
Yeah,
everything's good.
she's good.
Like there's no arguments or anything.
No.
Like when we tried to do the first podcast there. We're recording and I shouldn't have said that. Edit.
No,
Sorry.
we're fine.
That one's an edit.
It's fine.
It's not that I said anything wrong. I just said something stupid.
Just shut up, Charles. Just shut up.
Charles say something stupid?
Shut up. Damn it, dude. I'm low.
Thank you. Thank you. Mark spoke and I realized Mark was here and I feel better about myself now.
Right. I just wish Mark would go get us another thing of fish dogs for 25
Hey.
bucks.
By the way, thanks for showing
I wish I had that much money, but I
Yeah, you
don't.
do. You got more money than I do.
So
silent.
I'm a broke
I'll tell you
bitch.
what, I'll trade you an iTunes card.
I'm a broke bitch still.
Jesus.
I'm always broke.
Let's get Tyler.
Well,
Tyler will buy us
anyway,
something
it was
of
like I was
fish
saying, thank you, Mark, for showing up. It's really cool. And
Right.
thank you, Abby, for showing up. And
Yeah.
thanks to Tyler, wherever he is right now.
Tyler's somewhere. He's so.
Oh, thank God. He didn't disappear.
Hey guys, I'm Tyler.
I'm
Oh, hi Tyler. Thanks for showing up back. Yeah, man, I'm so excited about being here.
Hey, Tyler, are you Lawson's little bitch?
Yeah, man.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bup. It's a joke, by the way.
God, if Laws, he's gonna analyze it.
Oh, yeah, he's going to way overthink it when he gets here.
Oh,
This is going to be great. He's going to hate us all. That's
I
gonna be
just ate.
that's gonna be great.
me too.
Well, no, I. Oh, Lawson,
wait.
sorry, I forgot to tell you, we're recording.
Yeah.
That's Tyler.
Hey, do you mind getting us a thing of fish dogs?
No,
Well,
I
well,
was
well-
actually going to say something about that before you guys
That'd be
left.
fun.
We'll finish the
That'd
Tyler
be
story
super
later.
What?
Hi guys.
No, he was Tyler while you were gone.
Let me play a rap for you.
Oh, I see. All right.
Beck Mallard has joined.
Ariana Grande. I got something on this. No, I'm kidding. He's hiding in North Dakota. He didn't die.
He got tired of 2 lives.
Yeah.
I chose the easier one.
Yeah. All
Maybe.
those days off Tyler has, he's playing shows. Keeping
Well, he
up
was.
experience.
He used to.
Keeping up
Low key.
He used to,
experience.
but no, he's
Jesus,
getting older
keeping
now.
Up,
And
appearances.
and
Jesus.
he's gonna be a father soon.
Yes, very soon.
Yeah.
Yep, a couple months.
What's
No,
your, what's
I
your
was like,
feelings
Mom,
on
can I
that?
please touch your belly? And she's
Ha-
like, Abby, you shouldn't have to ask. I was just like,
You got to ask. You cannot just go up
okay,
and touch
certain
somebody's
women,
belly.
it depends.
I feel sketched out about that. I would
Well, yeah,
not.
I mean,
you
a
should.
man,
Yeah.
a man going up to a
Sounds like
woman,
a really good
a
social
woman
experiment.
and touching her belly is
Even a
something
girl,
different.
I've seen girls get really pissed about like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
There are
I mean,
certain women
stop
that don't
touching
like
me,
it.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I always ask first.
Right.
Well,
yeah,
and I give
that's
her
a
good
thing,
credit.
yeah.
She's actually handling her pregnancy very well. Like
Oh my
she seems to
God,
be in
yeah.
good spirits with it. And
For the most part.
Not with
Like,
Clay
you
the
never
other
know.
day.
I was about to say, you
Clay
literally,
pissed her off
you
so
literally just
fucking
never
bad
know.
just for
was
being-
Clay?
because you
Just
know,
just
and there's
because
nothing you
Clay
can do.
was said
It's-
something like joking around, like
Yeah.
I tried to do this, like Clay was being like
Clay.
jokey,
Yeah.
but she was just like, Clay, don't fucking say that, otherwise I'm gonna kill you. And I was just like, Clay, you
That's
should
the
shut the
hormones.
fuck up.
That's
I was like, Clay,
hormones.
shut the fuck up.
No, that's not a hormone.
You don't
she
understand.
would really kill him if he doesn't shut the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
up.
I was
Yeah.
like, Clay, shut the fuck up. That's why I did so good the other day.
Poor kid. Because he was scared.
He's scared shitless.
But yeah, no, she's been handling it pretty good. No morning sickness or anything like that either, so it's been pretty
You
good.
don't have any
Not
either?
yet.
No.
Because that does
But
that,
it-
that
hey,
does
Yeah,
happen, by the way.
I get cravings. Like, I've been eating fuck ton of
I figured, and I did figure this. I figured
Ew.
Tyler would just wake up throwing up.
Yeah.
He's
Morning
already
sickness.
having dad bod sickness.
And
Dad bod.
So anyway, that concert. So it's changed now. Does that affect anything?
No, I probably still won't be able to go. I mean,
When is it again? What did it
the
say?
end of March.
The end of March. Damn, it's
Yeah.
Bismarck.
Well,
wanna go
she's
see
due
that
on
show.
the 18th or the 17th or 18th.
Oh, we'll be all right.
what shows?
Of the next month,
Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin, Under Oath, asking.
No,
Dogs.
February. So I'll already have my
Yeah, you
daughter.
already have her.
Oh yeah, you'll be.
What, they switched it to February now?
No.
You'll
My
need a
girlfriend's
break.
due in February.
Hey, this is what you do. Give her like a nice break from it, like for
Before.
like 2 days.
And then take
Yeah,
one night.
and then take one night with us.
That's
Yeah.
me doing this right now.
Plus, we still need to
I
go
was gonna
see.
say.
Well, no, plus we still need to go see the DBZ movie too.
See, yeah.
That's happening.
Yeah, and that's
That's-
not like a huge issue, but the reviews are out, and the
Good
reviews are saying it's
job.
the best DBZ movie ever.
I was
made.
watching more in depth
Yeah.
into it.
I sent you a link on the review
Oh,
so
yeah.
that you saw it.
Yeah, I fucking.
We saw the English
Yeah.
review, and they were like, it's the best like story-driven movie
Yeah.
that they've ever come up with.
Except they didn't. It was more of like a. It was Brawly based. It's not.
Yep.
There's no character progression on.
Vegeta or
Vegeta
Goku,
or Goku.
which is good.
It's-
You get sick of those guys.
Well, that and.
And I want to, and they retcon. They said a lot. They didn't retcon, but they tweaked everything that. Okay, so me and you were having this discussion
Yep.
that all the info we have on the destruction of Planet Vegeta
Right.
was in the movies.
Yeah.
If you think about
So
it,
therefore, it's not canon.
therefore it's not
Ooh,
canon.
Yeah.
So they said they actually did a beginning origin story on Frieza with the planet and everything blowing up the way they would really want to.
Oh,
That's
cool.
what they said. They're
Because-
not going to
because
spoil it. They didn't
They
spoil
could,
it
they
for
could
us,
do it.
but,
They could do that now
but
and
they
make
made
it.
it.
canon.
Yeah.
Right.
They made. Well, it is canon. If
Yep,
it's in,
right.
if
Yeah,
it's under a
that's what I
Dragon Ball
mean.
Super
The way they're doing
name
it now. Yep.
it's canon. Like it's all canon.
But everything before that wasn't
that's
canon.
the
was
sick part.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Holy shit!
Hey, you made it.
What's up?
Hey, forgot to tell you, we're recording, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, cool.
Jesus Christ! Didn't you hear me screaming? I'm like, tell them we're doing a podcast.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Jesus Christ, Charles! Tell him we're doing a podcast. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Anyway,
anyway.
yeah, let's go get fish. I'll pause it.
How much do those fuckers?
Oh, $25.
Might as well
It's
go fucking.
ridiculous.
Might as well go fucking smoke.
I need another. Yeah, I need another drink too.
I need another drink too.
Not bad.
Game goes from, you know, the game's serious. You know, has
Turn
a little
to a
bit of music.
chicken.
Turn to a chicken. There's this music playing, and it's like.
Yeah, you're looking it up. Just look up like gameplay.
You're trying to
You'll see.
survive, and all you can do is laugh.
All right, let's do some shots here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 6
I don't want a
shots.
shot, so you guys.
Fish stocks? Fish stocks are nothing.
You can do a fish dog.
Fish dogs are literally nothing. I don't think they're anything.
We have Tyler at a bar. You have to do a fish dog.
Yeah, it's not too often.
That's a fair assessment.
Without being yelled
We're not
at.
gonna have a chance like this
Without
again.
being yelled at.
Thank you,
she
Mark.
doesn't really yell.
No, I just.
You know, when you were in a relationship, you understand, man.
Yeah, I'm not one.
I was married for 9 months.
There you go. I mean,
10 months, sorry.
Until I took Charles to that concert.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, if I
Oh
would have
shit,
never.
we forgot to get. Oh, Lawson did get us beers. Hell yeah, I forgot all about
Oh,
that.
thanks, Lawson.
Thanks, Lawson.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. How are you doing? How's Bismarck?
That's fine. I gotta go back tomorrow because they can't finish it, so they give me.
Oh, shit.
Come to find out, new tires and
Okay.
2 fronts.
Well, hey, at least take this one for his birthday. We got one for the birthday shot. So.
It's a fish dog. They're easy.
Cheers,
Fish
guys.
dog.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Charles.
birthday,
Cheers.
Charles.
And thanks for coming, Lawson. Appreciate it.
Of course. Wouldn't miss it.
Oh yeah.
So they gave me a loan, so I drove I got the dealership car outside. Yeah. I gotta go back.
So it's pretty much like Fortnite.
A little
They said
bit.
they
It
could
is.
do
A
some
little
of
bit.
it.
It is.
You don't
There's
build,
no building
you don't
and shit,
build,
Okay.
but you use like magical weapons. That's the funniest part.
Also,
And
Like I said,
you have
imagine
you have
Warcraft.
skills to use too.
okay.
You have skills to use too, and you can change your skills as you find things too.
Yeah,
it's
super
fun.
crazy.
Oh, okay.
Like I went on one-on-one battle
drive a
during
lot, so
squads.
it's
At the end of the match, it was me versus one
Tires
other
need to
guy.
be changed.
I took out all his teammates,
And then he
and
took
we
it
were
out.
just
They took it off
battling
and
back
showed
and
me on
forth.
the
And
ends it was-
finally,
it was bald.
he won.
And then,
Like he
Yeah.
got me.
But the front,
But
But
the
it was
whole
a
but the
battle.
whole time you get turned into
I turned
a chicken.
into a chicken twice,
And
and
then-
I survived it because I revived.
But the whole time the music changes and everything is very it's kind of cartoon. It made you laugh. Like you don't mind getting killed because it's funny because the music
funny,
and
it's
everything
fun.
that.
And they can bring you back too later on, even after you die.
Yep.
Like,
So like,
officially
it's
die.
just like a time limit.
Running board.
No, but yeah. But
There's a time limit with the
basically, they
chicken,
go to
yeah.
this thing called a forge, and they can pay like this currency you get from like
because the motors are back.
breaking down material. Basically, you can pay this to bring back your teammates. It's really cool. It's
Yep.
interesting.
So there's
Like in Fortnite, when you die, you die.
Yeah.
You're done.
You're just done.
This game, no, they can bring you back. So it's interesting. So,
and that's even after the chicken.
but like I said, you have to go into the website. You have to pay $8, and then
Like I
you
said,
go to,
like I
you
said,
have to
well,
have the
you're looking up a
PlayStation
little bit.
app.
Like when you turn into a chicken, like you look
it's
hilarious,
worth it. It's
and you're
really
running around
fun.
jumping, just trying to get away from people trying to
It's super fun.
kill you
Are you
off.
recording or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was recording.
Yeah.
I can see it moving. when
Yep.
we're talking.
Yeah, eventually, after this Christmas, I'll have a new computer and a better program and all sorts of fucking. I'm gonna get several more mics. Just make it better, basically. More money I make, the better I can make
Well,
it.
you're already
You know.
sponsored though.
Yeah, one sponsor.
You got a sponsor.
That's paying my gas, barely.
Yeah, but still, it's something.
Yeah, it is something.
Yeah. Well, Bobby's been a good friend forever, and he opened his own business, and he's doing really well for himself. And so, you know, a
What
shout
sponsor
out.
is it?
Bobby Cochran's Many Vision store. He's got a kiosk in the mall, and he's also opened up his first store in Mandan. So, yeah, and it's like a head shop in a way. They just sell hippie shit. Like they got good artists and shit like that. But
Yeah.
they don't sell like pipes and shit like that. It's just a clothing store.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much, which is cool.
But
I,
it's
I
quality.
like that.
It is quality.
Yeah,
though.
it's expensive as fuck. Like, I tell him, bro, I'm like, why is it so expensive? He's like, dude, I get the best artists. Like, I do have really good artists working,
Yep.
like national artists working on this stuff that he's met through the festival scene.
And he's
doing
doing well.
this
He's doing
for
well,
so
and that's
long. He
cool.
said he's like,
doing well.
Well, he
Everybody
is.
listening, that it's good quality stuff.
it is, it is.
Well,
Well, he's
keep the
he's
sponsor.
able to get his own. He's been able to get his own house, his own building to sell shit.
We're just waiting for Baron Yager to get on board.
Hello. Hello. What were you expecting? Strippers?
Come grab a chair.
Or candy canes and strippers? Or
Pretty mild.
Marianne has joined us, everyone.
hello? Wait, what is that between your legs right now? I'm very confused. I'm so confused. Oh, it lights up. Oh no. Does that happen when you hit it or when you press a button? I'm very confused. Is it touch centered?
We've known for a long time that Marianne had a penis, and now it's proven.
Why does this happen every time me and you do a podcast together? Like,
Oops, I gotta push the button.
well, you gotta do. What?
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
Hi. How are you? Welcome. I don't even know what to do at this point. Charles, you're in charge like the last time.
I was in charge last time.
Wait, Charles is in charge?
No, Natalie was in charge.
Natalie
last
and
time.
Tessa took over.
During my birthday podcast.
No, so it's gonna be really kind of fucking creep me out. But
Have you been drinking tonight, ma'am?
no,
Yeah, I was about to.
I think drinking is good.
Is it good? There you go, Tyler. Let's take a shot.
Hey, wait, Marianne, would you like a fish dog?
Sure. Oh, sure, good. I don't have to.
I got her, Charles. I got
He's
her.
got
I got like two, maybe three.
I know me and you have been drinking all day, but I got this.
That's how.
Yeah.
Don't
drink it. Don't drop it.
Don't
We
drink it.
Don't drop it. Don't drink it. Don't drop it. What?
Yeah.
You're confusing me.
Second one. Don't drop
It's
it.
like, oh my God. Wait a minute. What do I do?
Break the glass.
Yeah, this is glass. Be very careful.
You're right.
Right.
Anyway,
Anyway,
looks like fun.
welcome to the party.
Yep. Welcome. So, anyways, what the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know. I lost track of life.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to come in.
It's
here
your
with
birthday.
these,
That's where we're at.
Thank you all for being here for this. That's cool.
Right. It's fun.
It's a lot of fun. It really is. And
Oh, you're still putting it there, huh?
I pray congrats to Tyler being a new daddy.
Oh
So
God,
who else did you invite to show up tonight?
Well, Dan's probably showing up. Marissa's probably going to show up. So,
Right on.
Dan and Marissa.
I'm really happy I've been able to like sneak past Jimmy's without them seeing me yet. Because, well, they found a driver for me tonight, but I was supposed to work. But then I told them straight up, I was like, all right, Charles asked me to be a part. Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you have someone who wants to make a lot of money tonight, here's the shift, you know, and they found someone. But I've still been like,
stupid shit.
Yeah, he's sponsored actually for it.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
he's actually
I do.
sponsored for this, yeah.
I do get paid, not a lot, but it's worth
But I
it.
get paid.
I
As
do
long
get
as
paid.
I make sure I credit the sponsor.
Yep. Yeah.
This is, what, number
Before and
27, actually.
And I wasn't
26,
even invited,
Wait,
so
no,
this you
27,
get paid extra.
No, this here is number 27. Like,
Yeah. But no, I had the sneak past
I
Jimmy's the
remember
past
The
couple
last
times now.
podcast I was
We had
That you
that never went out, so
in. No.
no,
I'm so glad it didn't.
because you allegedly
if you're not
were
invited, you just
holding up
sneak in.
to be on the
Allegedly.
podcast. Yeah.
Allegedly.
oh, no.
Allegedly.
This is
Allegedly.
different. This
Yeah.
is
I
drinking
learned that through
podcast for my birthday.
lawyers.
Oh, so
Make sure you say
Yeah, so everybody
Make sure you
come
say
in.
allegedly.
Yeah.
You can save yourself a lot of heartache.
anyway, I don't understand, but
You're going to be
Hello.
on the internet.
Yeah.
What about the internet? It's big.
You're going to be on the internet.
oh, I know the
He's gonna be on
internet.
YouTube.
No.
Yeah, we just got on YouTube.
Actually, yep, that's right. You did
Yeah.
just get that too.
YouTube become kind of famous. on
Took a
it.
minute.
It's amazing. Scott started this a little over a year ago, and
Really?
but
Oh, yeah.
didn't think it
Not
was
even
going
a
anywhere.
year.
That's why it's called Birds Fucking Cold. We were trying to figure that
Yeah, 'cause
out.
it was for
And
the
I was like,
winter.
it couldn't have been a year ago. He's like,
Yeah.
Why? You named it after the winter.
Yeah.
It had to have been a year ago, and I'm like, oh
Give or
yeah.
take.
Well,
Yeah.
after
like, oh,
the
yeah.
winter or the winter storm. you
Well,
know,
during the
now
winter.
No, it was during that. Yeah.
during the
during-
They, yeah, but they
like
make
that.
these fucking.
Well, it's our name. The name of the podcast is called Birds Fucking Cold Out.
Birds fucking cold, man.
Yeah, but they have winter storms. They name. They name the winter storms.
God damn it, Daniel. Keeps fucking sucking away my cows. The name Winter Storms.
They name
And it's
winter
sucking my
storms.
cows in there and
And
killing them.
they name the
I called that one Daniel. Don't get mad at me.
Wow.
His name's Daniel. The
They
last
named
one,
the
whatever. I'm
winter
just saying an
storms.
example.
Yeah, that's what he's
you
talking
guys.
about. Yeah.
What the fuck is
It's an
this?
example.
What the hell? It's like, why are you naming
I don't know.
name?
I don't know. Could you tell me? Could you tell me what's wrong with Wait, we're not playing Jeopardy.
There's four. Those four. Those four.
I like to buy a vowel.
Dude, those four notes.
Oh,
Do, 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 do.
Do you want a cigarette?
oh dear Lord.
I think you should. I think we should go out and have a cigarette. That might be a good
Nobody
choice.
knows that Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Okay. We're
Go around the
gonna
Twilight Zone.
we're gonna take a momentary break. And,
Pause. This is
That
pause.
was awesome. It was fucking fun as all hell.
you know, like it's
It worked fine for
It's one of those
just
situations
for just
that
the two of
suck.
us today. It worked
eventually I want to get a studio. You know, like I'd
That was
love
really
to
fun,
have a
and
little
I'm
studio
glad you
to
guys
do this
were
in.
watching. That's really cool.
For real.
You'll get everything soundproofed, have mics and cams, just like a regular podcast. That'd be the dream, you know.
Yeah.
But in order to achieve that dream, you got to work really hard and get sponsors, and you got to fucking work your ass off for it.
Yeah.
You know, but you still have to have fun and keep that fun to it, because otherwise your listeners are going to realize, well, he's just doing it for money now, and you can never do that because they're just going to think you're fake. Yeah, I know, right?
No, we're having a serious conversation.
No, not even it's just, you know what I mean. You fucking take those off. You fuck.
What's the matter?
For everybody listening, because that's all we have.
I'm trying to have a serious
Charles is wearing some glasses that are Christmas trees.
Those actually hurt.
I bet they did. But you know, like it's one of those. This is one of those things, like in the entertainment industry, it's all just work, you know. But you still have to have fun. Stop, you fucks. You guys are fuck. You guys are
Sorry.
fucks.
That's good. I like
Actually,
that.
it goes with the point you're making, though. It really does.
Right.
We're still having fun.
We always have fun doing this, so that's the thing I like to keep.
No, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Earlier
Yeah.
today, did the first live stream with
That was fun.
2 people.
Yeah. Even though we got
What
kinda
is this?
fucked.
My third podcast now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even count. I can't even count. I was
This is
too
Lawson's first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up, Lawson?
What's up, brother?
Let's get another shot for you.
I still think that'd be a
Where's
cool
that? Where's
podcast.
that?
Also.
What's that?
Oh, me,
You.
me and him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have sat down with business owners now. Nothing.
You've
like,
been doing it on a regular basis, actually. Are you
Right,
kidding
yeah.
me? What do you mean
I
have?
was gonna say.
Yeah, I know.
Haven't you done a couple?
That's like half
Yeah.
your podcast is sitting down with business owners,
Well,
and it's
I like
cool.
it. I like to pick people's brains, and just see, what led to that. What led to
Yeah.
everyone getting to where they're at now. It's a cool thing, and I'm trying to catch up. That's what I told Bobby. When we were doing ours, I was like, it's so cool. I get to see all of my friends doing really well, and now I'm catching up. I'm trying to catch up in my way, though, because they all did it their way, and they're happy with the way they did it. But me, I spent so long fucking off,
Yeah.
and now I'm like trying to figure out, okay, so how do I do things the way I want to do it and have fun while I do it and be happy about it at the end of the day? How do I not like be sad, like, oh, I hate this job? like even about podcasting, I don't think I could ever hate this. You know, like
Right.
it's one of those things where it's just fun.
It's something to do.
You
It's
have
something
to have
do.
you have to have fun while you do it. Otherwise, it's not true.
It's not, yeah.
People listening to it'll be like, "Oh, you're just a phony." They will. They'll spot that in a heartbeat. They'll be like, "Yeah, you're doing it.
I don't think I
you're
could
doing it to
handle the
make money."
criticism.
And I know people. Is this your one? Is this your shot glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And
when,
I'm not even
anytime
sure
you
there's
do
so many
anything
shot
like this,
glasses here.
criticism.
I'm just pouring on
Lost
this.
track.
You
I don't
have
know
to-
where Tyler's at, but we're gonna take
He's
one right
talking
now.
to Tristan.
You have to deal with criticism when you do anything
Cheers.
like
Anything
this.
in life,
Cheers.
yeah.
Lawson, get in on this.
Cheers, guys.
Let's do a
Salud.
podcast.
Well, here's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Charles.
Well, how old are you, Charles? If I may be so bold.
31.
21.
Oh, drag
No, I'm
collar.
31 now. I've been around for
I
a
wish
minute.
I was 21.
Getting
And I've
old.
known this shit since I was 15.
I've got the cane coming in the mail. Don't
I'm
worry.
21. Sorry, I'm so young.
I'd give everything to be 31.
If I could, I always think
I
about-
was 31.
it's a terrible
at the
thing.
end.
You can't
No,
let
my
your.
dad's like, you need to stop. Just
How's your
stop."
dad doing?
He's pretty
I was,
good.
I was
He has
kind
to
of worried
wear
about that.
a Holter monitor.
What happened? What happened?
The top of so the bottom of his heart is beating faster than the top of his heart is.
What?
Yeah, and
That's
you know,
possible.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. The electrodes. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not a.
Right.
They have to go in there and try to
Yeah.
make them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But depending on what the monitor says, he goes back Friday to the cardiologist, and then they're gonna discuss a pacemaker depending on those results of it. So.
Can't you do stints?
Well,
there
it's
was
not a heart
there wasn't-
attack.
Not for
Oh,
that.
it wasn't a heart attack?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Actually, he could.
I'm guessing it was like an
the symptoms
arrhythmia
of a
or some
heart
shit
attack.
like
Oh,
that.
okay. It wasn't a
Then-
heart attack, but he had the symptoms?
Yeah, the
Okay.
symptoms of a heart attack.
Yeah.
It's
Did
like
you
an
hear the first one?
arrhythmia. What they
No.
call, I think. A heart arrhythmia.
No,
What?
but it really freaked me out because I mean, like,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
my dad. I really,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
I like freaked out. My sister was like, "Oh, it's okay. Like they're going to figure it out. That's what they're going down there for."
Right.
And,
Yeah.
you know, you tell me not to freak out about it.
Well, it's
He
just
was
his,
sick
it's just
for
his
2
heart.
weeks,
What are you
though.
worried about?
Don't worry, my grandpa's been through 4 heart
Yeah.
attacks, a major one and 3 minor ones, and he's still kicking. And he's gonna be
Right.
90 years old.
My grandpa just died, but he had like a lot of heart attacks. and a
But
lot
he
of
has
shit.
12 stints in his heart, my grandpa.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They said the blockage was all normal in his heart for his age, so I mean they were good on that.
It was just a heartbeat then.
Yep.
So
Just his heart's the bottom's beating faster than the top.
It's crazy how your body responds to that when
Yeah.
it happens. Like you know it. Like you get sick.
Yeah,
Like,
my
is
dad
that
was
what
sick.
happened?
My dad
Yeah,
was
he
sick
got
for 2
really
weeks,
sick.
and then he just this pain in his chest got
And you're-
really bad.
Yeah,
so.
just because of one little thing that like a heart tick like happened, and you're like sick forever, and like that's
it's
crazy how your
amazing
body
how your body
reacts.
does that.
Well,
yeah.
it's basically telling you something's wrong. You need to go get this taken care of.
I just
Yeah.
freak
Yeah.
out really bad if I get heartburn, because I never get heartburn, and once in a while I get heartburn, it's like, okay.
Hello, random person again. How are you?
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, did anybody sing you happy birthday yet?
So now.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, try to. Yeah, I'll get pulled from YouTube.
Really?
Any
Yep.
music, yeah, anything.
Don't you have to just say like?
No, I can't even say it. They'll just
Happy
copyright it. They'll be like, yeah,
Somebody-
your brain's copyrighted. We got pull you.
Dear Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, Charles is Mr. President.
We missed you, President.
Mr. President, can we launch the nukes yet?
It was,
Oh.
that was in 1963 or something like
Huh?
that when Marilyn Monroe sang happy birthday to
JFK,
President.
because they hooked up. Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah,
No, Marilyn Monroe
It's like,
and JFK allegedly hooked up. I'm saying. I'm just saying.
I never
think it
had
happened.
sexual
It's very much.
interactions with that
And
woman.
then Marilyn Monroe was dead like 2 months later, and
Mm-hmm.
the president was
Dead also.
Not very good. Like, hey, what the hell is going on?
I don't know.
But anyway,
That was only 40 years ago, though.
Yeah.
that was
Only.
much 40. That was much longer than that. It's like 60 years ago. For 50.
What just happened?
Okay, thank you
I love
for
you,
the
Charles.
history
And
lesson.
you know, I always have, and
I know.
I know, and I know. And,
Fuck.
oh well, you know what? These are my kids.
Mm-hmm.
They were like addition to my kids.
Crazy.
That's even
So
better.
they're add-ons?
Yeah, they were
Kind
add-ons.
of like
I've
shitty
only had two
$25
kids.
add-ons on the PlayStation
It's
store?
like, God damn
I'm
it!
just making a
You know, I have to read. I have to.
One was yellow,
Charles.
one was
I have
gray.
to. I have to raise my
Better back up and go
retards.
to work.
Why?
No, I got two.
What's going on?
Three other.
What?
Wait, what's going on?
Unless I can't clock out.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
computer shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yippee,
That's fine.
It's
This
only
podcast has been a
7:56.
shit show from the beginning anyway. So.
It's been. Are you kidding me? It's been wonderful.
It has been a great day. All right. Everybody enjoyed it.
Okay.
I hope you love it!
No, you're not Shantae.
Abby.
Abby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that
I-
big line,
I
Charles.
really
She worked for you for a minute.
Charles, look at that.
Yeah, I know, but yeah,
I like
well,
working.
how many
Working man.
people have worked for me for a minute?
Not me.
That's actually
That
good.
is true.
Yep.
Shantae worked in the other building.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Oh yeah, she did, didn't she?
Shantae worked there for a while.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn.
Lawson's so weirded
Well,
out by the
there's
podcast,
a lot of
isn't he?
people that work there for
He's super weirded out
a
by
minute.
it.
Yeah,
I think it's
and
funny.
people will come up
I love
to
you,
me
Lawson,
and
if
goes,
you're listening, which I know you
"Hi,
will.
how are you doing?" It's like,
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Remember you, man.
Because guess what? It just goes downhill from here.
Actually,
I
he'd
have
probably
no
give
clue
Tyler a
who
ride
the
right
hell
now.
you are.
No.
Maybe,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that made sense.
I do need the pee, too. Let's get into that
What's
point.
that boy's name?
Norman.
Norman.
Yep.
Norman.
Yeah, my name's Norman.
I have an aunt that's Norma.
Yeah. Well, that's my last name is Norman.
Norma?
My first name is
Greg.
Greg.
Greg Norma.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm really drunk. You have to remind me.
Well, you
It's-
know what? I'm
it's-
pretty drunk too.
Yeah, it
so.
happens. But I'm Greg Norman. It's
Greg.
nice to meet you. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Oh man.
Oh, I
This is my podcast, the Burr It's Not Cold Out podcast.
It's not cool out.
It's funny, isn't it? Isn't it funny?
was good,
That's
that was
the
good.
name of it. No, it really is. Burr,
Burr,
it's
it's
fucking
not-
not cold out.
Because it's not cold.
No,
in
it's
winter.
not.
fucking December and it's fucking
Beautiful.
6
It's
degrees.
beautiful.
6
Exactly.
degrees
It's the
outside.
Burr It's Not
50.
Cold Out.
It's like
50, 50.
Seriously?
Yeah. 50.
It's the Burr It's Not
Yesterday, I
Fucking
think-
Cold Out
Oh, I
podcast.
think maybe
And it's
my
amazing.
ride was
Hosted by yours truly.
Who's your ride?
Greg
care.
Norman.
Who's your ride?
Shayla.
Oh, you had Shayla up here?
She's getting good. Well, if you don't behave, I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna drive.
This is what
home
happens
like,
when randoms jump on people.
Oh, don't worry about
grown
Shayla.
woman.
Stay up here because Marissa's coming. Don't worry about that.
I gotta pee so
I am
bad.
not
Do you want to keep it rolling or should we pause it? I
You can
gotta
pause.
pee so bad. I gotta pee so
That is
bad.
positive.
My dick is just crying.
Wow.
How old is she?
Tyler, what's up?
Nothing.
What happened? Where'd you go?
Hang out.
Yeah.
What happened?
I had to go to Derek.
Throw it.
Counter right froze up one of the tills.
Oh no.
So you just had to do a system.
Oh no. Well, let me. Where's your shot glass? Let me get you a little bit. Give you a little bit.
I don't know.
No, but me and Charles were out there talking about the what we did today, the gaming one, and I was like, God, dude, I could do this with
Gaming.
Yeah, basically we figured out how to get the camera. Yeah, fucking, it's all right. But basically we just live streamed gaming, me and Charles.
Oh, what game? Fortnite or something?
All of them. We did 5 hours of drinking. We called it Gamecast Game, or no, Jesus, Drunkcast Gaming. And yeah, it just for content for the YouTube channel, just more content for people to check out. And it was really fun, and we got pretty tuned up before we came here, and yeah, then we made some food. That was bomb, and then we came here. So it was a good time. But we were talking. I was like,
Tyler, what, is he with another chick?
I mean, she used to get mad at me for just talking to Tyler, so I can't.
she come at it.
It's
Yeah, there's a
woman
bunch of old
thing.
hags
It's
here.
a
Just
woman
tell you that.
thing, yeah.
Mary Ann was trying to get out of
Yeah,
here.
took the hottest chick.
Yeah,
here.
Mary's all over him.
Marianne's all over Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's all over Charles, if we want to be honest. But no, today was pretty fun. I hopefully Charles had a good birthday so far.
Seems like he's
Wherever
pretty
he
lit up.
went, probably.
Did I schedule him
Yes.
off today? Because he didn't request
Yeah,
it.
he was off today.
I didn't. It just happened that way because he didn't request it.
Yeah, you
Just-
did that last week too.
Yeah.
Because we have Colin 11 to 7 today, and LZ.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that
that's
close or
right.
whatever.
Yeah, today's Wednesday. You're right. Yeah, because Zach wanted to work night over there or whatever.
So how is it gonna affect you now with owning 4
I don't know.
businesses now? Like, is it gonna be more complicated? You think for yourself?
I'm sure.
I get a chance to have you
I
on
was
the
gonna
podcast.
say,
I might as well
four
ask you some
businesses,
cool
yeah.
questions. I mean, like,
Well-
like what's it? I mean, how is it to you to do all these things together? I mean,
It's
is
very
it?
hard.
It's very hard.
It's very hard. I wake up sometimes at 3 and I'm so nervous about stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How do you deal with that? Like what
Just
what
deal with it. That's
what are some
That's-
things
Rolls your
like
boat.
say
Scott, let me answer.
Yeah,
That's what entrepreneurs do.
right.
You step into the unknown all the time.
To the unknown. Do you think it's just something that like comes like when you first got Dairy Queen? Were you scared shitless, or were you confident in yourself that you could
Scared
make this? Scared shitless. Do you think that's like a common thing with
Yes.
most business owners? I know, like my buddy Bobby, when he finally got the store in Mandan, and like he told me he was just like he didn't know, you know, like it was the unknown for him. He said, and he had to work through it, you know, and try and figure out a way to make it all work, you know, because he had a kid. Just got a house, trying to make it all work, and he's just like, I'm kind of scared, but at the same time, he was excited because he knew he could do it. Like he had that confidence that he could do it, and so I'm sure you maybe felt like that also, you know. Gee, what is going on in this? No, Jesus. We got a lap
my
dance.
God.
Everybody
Good
listening.
night,
Charles is getting a lap dance. I'll visualize it. I'll take one for the team.
To be fair,
So this
I don't
is
like
I
it.
did this to her.
Are you
several years
married?
ago on her birthday.
is what is going on okay?
Right.
He's not saying no, so yeah.
Tyler, fuck you.
I didn't.
Well, he's not saying no, so
this
that's
is that
fine.
point where I wish I had cameras, you know, like
Yeah, right.
just for live, you know, and just because this is
Anybody would wanna
ridiculous.
watch that live?
And trust me, there'd be some sick fuck out there that would enjoy this. Okay,
Marianne, get the fuck off.
please, for all of us that are witnesses to this abomination.
He's more than 18, so.
Yep, there you
It's
go.
more than 18.
I hope you had fun.
Take it like a man.
I had to do it.
Gonna be crying with the dog tonight. Fuck.
Mark, you're next.
No, it's not my birthday. Mark! Okay, I support this. Come on, Mark. No, it's not my birthday. Yes, it
He's
is.
just scared.
It is
Every
now.
day is your birthday.
I'm messing with you.
It's your birthday tonight, buddy.
Just wait till your birthday. She'll find you. It'll be like a fox. You know, like she'll just fucking sniff it out. She'll be like, it's Mark's birthday today. Yes.
Last night, he just had a birthday.
Exactly. You got a while
In
to
November.
brush up on your skills.
No, I was
I can imagine Mark's
I was
birthday.
unavailable.
Are ya? Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
I'm really happy. Audience, I warned you. we would have. No, this is 18.
I know.
This is what I've said numerous times on the channel.
Greg
This is
Norman,
18
ladies and
up
gentlemen.
fucking podcast.
Greg
Jesus
Norman.
Christ, Greg. Yeah. Wow. Okay, hi.
Oh, that was the other.
Oh.
I got two personalities. It's me drunk and me not drunk.
Okay, so I don't know how to come back from that.
All right,
Charles,
George Norman.
you take
What
it
was that?
from here.
Well,
I was having a nice conversation with Lawson. I
to
lost
continue
myself.
on, Lawson, that's gotta be very
I
exciting
lost
at the same time,
everything I was talking about.
The whole kettle thing.
Right? Yeah. Well, you know, owning so many businesses, like you said, going into the unknown. You know, you wake up at 3 a.m. You were talking, but it's gotta be very exciting at the same time. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing it.
Right?
No,
Is there like a high to it in a way? Like, and when I say high, I mean like a
When something works, it works. You know,
like a good, yeah, euphoria to it. Like you're like, yes, I'm gonna kill it. You know, I'm gonna do good with this. You know, like when you know, it's
Well,
like kind of
Scott,
like a knowing thing. When
You gotta understand something. I'll explain it to you if you let. Just let me say it. You know, I was given up for adoption when I was a baby.
Yeah.
So I had that rock or had that chip on my shoulder, and it's going to drive me till the day I die. It's going to push me to do new things. It's going to push me to work hard. It's going to push me to try things. I'll never own enough restaurants. I'll never have enough success. I'll never have enough nice things. It's going to it's a blessing and a curse. It's going to push me when I can't even push myself. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And it's always going to make me strive and do new challenges and take on new things. And when I conquer things, I just don't sit at a throne and relax about it. I just go after other stuff.
You're just not content with
I'm not content because
Yeah.
that's the high for me.
right as
Going
being
out
not
and things
content,
and
but
stuff
by
like that.
going after it.
Yeah.
Basically.
So what I was asking is that exciting at sometimes? Like,
Yo, of course. Yes, it is, Charles. That's a good question.
Yep.
It is. It is. Yeah, don't get me
so
wrong.
so there is a lot of enjoyment that you get out of it because you know when things work, they work, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's gotta be like, you know, that
Yeah,
rush
oh.
he was talking about for you. Like, yeah,
When things
yeah,
work, it
this
feels
is
really
great.
good.
This is
It
great.
feels really good. It feels
Yep.
really good.
What's really weird is like the rush he gets from that is the same rush I get when I'm on stage and I play an amazing set. Isn't that weird? Like what he described is what I feel
Well, you gotta stick
when
to
I
it.
kill it on it, like just for an hour. You know, like and I kill it on
Success
stage.
is not.
You know, like
Not
Well,
given.
success is.
it makes me want to do it 100 times.
Well, it's not just money too, as far as success.
Right.
It's not just having a Corvette or stuff like that. It's
Right.
like,
It helps.
you know, well, success is having somebody, and I'm being serious now, have somebody like Mark
Yeah.
be your employer loyal to you for 4 or 5 years, whatever it is,
8.
and bust his butt for you. And you know that it feels good because he's doing it for your business. And you try to take care of him, and it makes you proud, and you see him succeed.
And he trusts you. He trusts
And
you.
he trusts me, and
Yeah.
he's loyal to me, and that
And that's
just-
a good feeling.
that's a good high.
Yeah.
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 Or like someone
that's-
like Tyler that I hired when he's 15, now he's 22.
Right.
He's still with me
And he's running your business.
He's
now.
with me for a
Yeah,
reason.
basically.
because
You know,
he
that's
thinks
what
I'm
he's-
a good leader, and,
Yep.
and that's what I try to be, and that's a good high.
Right.
You know, and then
And that's day to day.
day to day, that's
Yep.
day to day.
And I use
That's great. That's
everybody
great.
looks
That's
down
wonderful.
on that word like when describing as something as a high. Everybody looks down on that. I'm like, it's not really like because when you think about it, you get euphoric about the fact of doing good at something at a task. Like say you go to the gym and you have a 2-hour session and you lift weights. You're euphoric after
Yeah.
that. Like you're on a
Oh,
world
yeah.
where like
Yep,
nothing can bother you for the next 4 hours. You know. And so, like, when I use that word, I'm not trying to describe, like, getting stoned or anything like that. It's a good word to describe that. Well,
Yeah.
that's how a lot of people look
Oh,
at
yeah.
it.
I
Like-
guess
like
if
When
it's
you
like
say
more
hi,
What
they're,
Lawson's
like,
talking about on a
negative. And I'm like,
day-to-day
no.
basis, when he-
It's
when-
not that
when he
negative.
walks
You're
into
using
his
it in a
business,
different context.
And he comes up and he's trying to help and he's just in the way because everything's running so well.
Here we go.
Right? I mean, he Lawson walks down the stairs with a smile on his face because
He knows
that's
his
his
people are
business,
working.
and that's the people that's working for him
Yep.
Yeah.
that just shoved him out of the way. Like, get out of here. We
He
don't.
got this.
That day
I'm
when the
just
health
saying,
inspector came
that's a
back up.
great
No,
day.
that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Chuck.
The
Yeah.
day the
Because
health.
I like.
It's amazing.
I like being a leader. Look, if I was going to cook, the other day I cooked myself a meal, but I got to read it off of a box. I'm not a cook.
Yep.
You know,
Just
I'm
like
not a
me and-
chef. I'm a lead. I lead people, and that's the high about, and that's why I'm successful because I can lead people. There's people out there that open restaurants that can cook meals like that you wouldn't believe, but their restaurant during
High-class
the
chef.
last 6 months because they don't know how to lead people.
Yeah. Well, they don't have to run a business.
They don't know how to run a business,
yeah.
but they don't know how to
But
run
the
a
people
business. They
either.
don't know how to lead people because in a restaurant, if you can't lead people, you're gonna have problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need, until they make robots
Yeah.
that do everything, you gotta have people.
We're just
So you gotta
coming. We're
lead
just
people.
coming
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah, just like
It's coming.
It's like me
It's
and-
coming. It's
But
sad.
no,
but it's coming. yeah.
that's a great
Yeah,
way
that
to
is-
put it.
that is awesome.
It is.
yeah, just like me in college today. Ty was coming in back and helping us out, but
Yeah.
he knew we could handle it, so he was
Yeah,
like,
just
"I'm
went
going back
back.
up front," you know. It's
Could
like,
you? Could you handle it?
yeah, they were doing good. Yeah,
Yeah, he could, come on.
Yeah.
No, it was good today. I'm sorry.
but I barely had any
thought-
burgers. But Colin's screen was all full. It's like, okay. Then Colin had his screen, you know.
Go on, look at
That's
this.
not quite what we're talking about, Mark.
No,
No,
but
just listen.
you know,
I know.
I know.
Today
Yeah.
I took, what did I do today? I had to take my car to the dealership in Mandan. I couldn't have done that if, on a busy day like today, because I knew because school thing, if I didn't have a conflict.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you look around, go to work, look around. You'll see people, most people have been there at least over a year. People stay in that place.
No.
It's not a rotating door like some businesses.
No.
And that's a high.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, and it's like I tell my brother, I'm like, hey, you need to do good at any job you do because when you go to college,
I
man,
wish I
and
would have
like,
learned that at a young age.
like you go to college and everything, like you're gonna go off to a big
Well, my
city like
situation was
Bismarck
different. I had
or
to.
Minot, whatever
I was
you
alone
have.
when I was 15.
You know, and,
I had no
and
choice. I
you're
had to
gonna
go.
have a choice. You're gonna go work somewhere part time while you do college classes. Like if you don't do what they tell you to do there, you're gone. They have 100 different applicants. Like the fact that you've even got a job there is a good thing. You know what I mean? I tell my brother, I'm like, so working here and doing a good job here builds you up into the fact that you can go off. And that's what happened to me when I worked for Lawson for 4 years during high school. You know, that built me up to the fact that I could get a decent job like in Mickey D's, which I did in Bismarck right after
Yeah.
I moved to Bismarck. And that was like super hard because they wanted to fire you for every little thing. And not really, okay, I say that wrong.
But you were able to do it.
They could have
because-
fired me for every little thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Because they can. Because they want someone perfect there that's a robot for them.
I'm sorry. Every job
And
I
then-
quit
yep.
was because I got
I
mad.
went to Bismarck.
What's that?
Every job I've quit is because I got mad.
Right, and that, yeah, and when you're in a big
It's so
town, they don't give
stupid.
a fuck. They're just
No,
like,
they're like,
guess
"All right,
what,
bye."
brother? We got 100 other people that can do the same thing you're
Technically,
doing. You're out.
Technically,
You know,
technically,
and that's
Abby
just
got
how it
fired
is.
from
You
the kennel. She
gotta
did not
prove
quit.
your worth. You gotta
Technically-
prove your worth as a
Technically, yeah.
person.
She got
worked
fired
at
from
the
the
kennel?
kennel.
Yeah, I love that
Waitressing?
job.
Well,
Well,
I
there was
could-
dishwashing
I could
first,
explain.
but,
I could explain to you what happened with Abby at the kennel.
Oh man, I
Okay,
was
so
angry.
it's a Friday night,
I was
and
so
guess,
mad.
guess what? She shows up to work. I show up to work. We're the only two people there. Busy. The place is packed on a Friday night,
Back, front.
and she's doing what she can. She's doing what she can. She's the only person up. I'm the only person in the back. So
Where are the
I
waitresses?
I can.
They called out?
There's your waitress, right?
Oh,
there.
I think you said you dishwashed.
I dishwashed and then went into race.
So that was the only, you guys were the only one on the schedule?
No,
No,
JJ
there were 4
quit.
people scheduled. 2 people didn't show up. So, it was-
Yeah.
JJ and who?
and me, I'm coming from the back,
can't
and I'm
remember.
like
No.
honestly, if I gotta run 2 plates of food out because I have 3 seconds, I'm trying to. That's all I can do to
Seriously,
help her
he was
because
taking
I'm
orders
alone in
and
the back.
everything. Yeah,
You know,
it was
and I'm doing it,
terrible.
and this is working, and you know, people understand this. You know, you explain to them, sorry,
No,
we're short staffed tonight.
That
We have one
person
waitress.
did not understand.
It was that one guy. It was that one guy, and
Oh, man.
she was very nice to him at the till
That's
I
customers.
tried.
because it came down. This guy had his mom there, and it was the day before Mother's Day, by the way.
Yep.
And this guy had his mom there, and at the till, they got a hot hamburger instead of a hot beef.
Hot beef. It's supposed to be
Yep.
hot beef.
And the lady still ate it, and she was fine with and Abby was like,
Even
okay,
the lady was like, it's
fi-"
all right.
And Abby's like, well, we'll take the hot beef off for you and just charge you for the soup. And the lady's fine, and she's the one paying for her son,
Yep.
Oh,
and her son is bitching about it. So anyways,
He's
finally,
yelling at me.
I have
Have a customer's always
I have
right.
food-
Yeah.
You can't,
like food's on the
you
grill,
can't argue.
dishes are stacking up. Like finally, I have 2 seconds, so I go out there to the till, and I tell him the same thing Abby does, and very nicely, and the lady's fine with it. And at this point, she had already paid,
Yeah,
and
she
Abby
was
Abby's
already
like, I'm
paid. He
sorry,
was
I
just
have to go
standing there,
because
yeah.
she's alone. There's all these people in there. She's got to go. So I'm at the till instead,
I did
and this
not
guy
have
is
one
like, well, I
second.
was thinking about bringing my mom in tomorrow for Mother's Day, but okay, you can only play the customers always right game and be nice to us. It's
So far.
and she wasn't one that was mean to the customer. I was, because at this point I said your mother's more than welcome here for Mother's Day, and naturally her meal's on us because sorry we messed up, but you can't come in here tomorrow. Because you can't come
Yeah,
in
you
here.
see,
Yeah,
you
no,
can't
I
come in here.
assist the guy right there at the tail.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay,
Why?
okay, when
Why?
I take
Why?
that place, don't say
No,
that.
no.
But it's at the point like we've
Yeah,
been
he was
dealing with
being-
it.
he
We've
was,
been
like,
dealing.
totally being crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he's
like,
trying to steal money, basically.
Yeah,
And down to
she
it.
even ate it.
Down
out.
to
she,
the-
she was the one
fine.
paying.
And
She
she's
was
probably
fine.
just
She was alright
like,
with it.
I
She
don't
said-
know what's going on. My
She
son
said,
is
she said,
an
I don't like the
asshole.
hot beefs as much as
You
the
know,
hot,
like-
it was okay. She was willing to pay for the whole
Yeah.
meal anyway. She didn't care.
Right.
It's only
like,
the son that
it
was.
was
just
It's too
yelling.
bad. That's too bad.
And we comped her, and
Yeah.
and I even told her like, if you come in tomorrow, your meal's free. You
Yep.
Mother's Day buffet.
But your
and
son
she was
wasn't
happy.
allowed in.
She was
Just smiles
surprised.
ears to ear. Like this is as taken care of as you could take care of
Oh,
something
man.
without like. And this guy just would
That
not
was a
let it
long
go. And
night.
finally,
That was a really.
it wasn't
long
it
night.
wasn't her that smarted off to him. It was me.
Right.
She
I got
calls.
What
She
can you-
calls
what
in the
can you
next
do,
day.
guys? I mean-
She calls in the next day.
Oh.
She's supposed to be my dishwasher, by the way. She calls in. I'm not coming to work because it's nice out. Yeah, I'm
Scotty.
just taking you off the schedule. So.
Yeah.
Working. What are you? Scott's working right now.
But like, and
Oh, is it?
And by the way,
Yeah,
I'm
I
really,
texted him
Lawson,
earlier. I was
am
like,
really
"What are you
great with
doing?" He's
people.
like, "I'm working."
I would not have 86 this guy
Crazy.
if
guy.
he didn't like.
Yeah.
Like
to
this is
alibis.
literally giving chances, giving chances,
Getting it on the
and
podcast.
chances that we didn't even have time to give him.
Yeah.
We're dealing, we're taking
Shit
the
like
time.
that, what starts is just
I'm a
being
people-
short-staffed.
I'm a
Short
people.
staff,
Well,
yeah.
no,
That's what
Lawson,
starts
I'm a
everything.
people person. I'm a people person, but you know, customers always right. Only go so far, and this is the only time.
The
Well,
only
no,
time,
at what
yeah.
there was, I had to kick a guy out of Subway because he was scaring the two high school girls that I was working with over a meatball sandwich.
Jesus.
And I gave him a refund too, and I said, hey man, don't come back here. Like he's cussing and using
Yeah.
language and everything, and
No, they can't do
he's doing it, and he's doing it. And I'm trying to calm him down. Like, hey, you know, I'm
I bet
refunding you. Like it's fine.
that. What's the website that sells shoes and you get it like in 2 days?
Shoes for cruise.
No, not shoes for cruise.
Oh.
It's a big, like just regular shoes.
Never even heard of that
Is that what
before.
it's called?
You never heard of
Or
shoes for
something
cruise?
like that?
Yeah,
New York.
No. It's a big. It's
Check
just,
it
they
out.
sell all kind of shoes. It's just a. It's like an
They
Amazon.
sell work shoes.
oh,
in
they
there.
they have
Check
phone
that site
people
out.
that take the order.
Good shoes.
yeah.
But they,
That's
they
where I get
the
all my
president
work
of the
shoes
company
from.
lets them
All of them.
quote unquote fire
For the
customers.
last 10 years of my life.
Meaning
Fire 'em?
fire customers. What that means is when the customer starts cussing or
Or being belligerent with them.
they're
Yeah.
calling a woman a bitch or they're
Yeah.
saying ethnic
Yeah.
slurs to people.
Hey.
They get to fire the customer. But it has to be under those grounds and all the
Yeah.
calls are recorded.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
Legally,
got to kind of have a
legally.
legit reason to
Yeah.
fire the customer. But it happens.
Well,
Yeah.
see, that was the meatball thing at Subway.
Yeah, the
Because,
guy's
like,
cussing at
I've got
kids.
two
It's like,
16-year-old
these are
girls working for me,
Yeah,
Yeah, these are
that's-
freaking kids.
yeah.
and this dude is 350 fucking pounds. He just sits just
He's
as
a
big
Subway?
As, really, he's a customer. He was the customer.
Eat fresh.
And they had to bring me up obviously because
Yeah,
there was a
Jared.
problem. I can't remember what the problem was. Like what? Like I was like, we can remake the sandwich. No, blah, blah. I'm like, well, here's your right here. Here's your money back. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to be nice. No, and he's
Goodbye,
like,
sir.
fuck that stupid bitch doing this to a 16-year-old girl. I get upset.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I
that's
just
a
do
kid.
like.
Well, you're kind of the adult there. You.
That's just it. Like,
I remember I had this. I don't want to say her name. but
well, you know that.
Yeah,
because
don't say names.
Like,
she was just very,
you feel
very attractive.
bad
She
for
was
you.
like 16.
You feel bad
Right.
for your little.
And one of those
high school
oil
kids.
workers was
You do.
flirting with
They
her,
don't
like
deserve
just
that.
saying in her. I said, dude, she's a kid.
Wait, was it my cousin?
No.
Was it?
But no, it was after you left. But it was
Okay.
it was just a girl that was 16,
Right.
and he was
16-year-old,
he
yeah.
was catcalling her or something. It was late at night. I'm like, dude, she's a kid.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bad. He was like flirting, like hardcore. He was drunk.
Yeah.
And
Like, I was like, dude, she's
but
a
at the same time, like
And he kind of stopped at that point.
you
She
you
looked like
have
she was 23.
you have to go tell a guy like, hey man, knock it off. Like that's a kid.
Well, I've been there a few times.
Yeah, these are kids working here. I mean, they
Yeah,
are kids.
right.
They're cheap.
Like honestly, if I
Well,
hear anyone out front, if I hear
I
anyone
don't
out
think
front,
I've
anyone
ever
out front of our kids
pursued a
working,
girl like
I'm gonna
at a
walk over, I'm a little
restaurant.
gruffy about it.
working.
I'm gonna be nice about it.
I don't think I
to-
really have
to a
ever.
point.
No,
If they don't
Unless
wanna
I
resolve
knew
it, I'm
them
gonna
and I
get
knew
mean
how,
about it.
like I got to
You
know them like through.
I
Because
don't
most of
want
the
to
girls
do
are
that. I
like
don't
beat
want to be
ups
that
when I was
guy,
in
but,
college.
you know.
I knew all of them,
Like-
because we partied together.
You-
We were all in college.
You can only do
So
so
they were
much with
always at my
kids.
house partying, and so I knew how old all of them were. You know, like
That's why I don't make employees
You know?
wear name tags because
yeah.
Yeah.
all these out of town workers, they don't need to know what a 16
Nope.
girl's name
No.
is.
Oh yeah, you bet. And then they'll fucking sock the shit out of
Yeah,
them.
that's why
that's-
I quit.
It'll be
that's-
like
I told you
uh,
about the drive-through story with Rachel recently.
Yeah.
The drive-through story.
Brianna, one time I had
This-
Brianna, that
or
big,
Marissa
big
and that
black
dude when
guy
the fair was
just like,
going on.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, that those guys kept
Just-
socking her up there, and
Yeah.
Wyatt and me had to come back. Wyatt was taking me home, and Wyatt and me had to go
oh, was
back
that the
up there.
one where they were driving next to her asking her for a ride? Or
Yeah.
was that Marissa?
Yeah,
and it
that,
happened
that
to
happened to
Anna,
me,
too.
Marissa, and it happened to Anna too.
They were following me for a
And
while.
remember, that's when that you saying like no,
That's scary.
I
like
scared them
no
off.
females leaving here alone. Period. After dark.
Yeah.
But still, like when customers start getting on younger workers, like I let adults.
That's
handle
how
their
I
own-
am
Yeah,
too.
especially with
I'll
all
let
the,
an adult handle their own
especially with
business.
all these out of towners that
Yeah.
come into town.
And
Well,
it hasn't-
it
it hasn't
doesn't
been a
even
huge-
matter if they're an out of towner or not.
Yeah,
It
and
does
then
not
Beulah,
matter.
to be honest, it hasn't been a
It could
huge
be a
problem.
local
Like, for the
who
most
does
part,
it,
been
and it's
fine,
still
been
wrong.
fine.
Here and
That's
there.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a
But it does
local who
happen.
does
Yeah.
it.
Or
I'll
even
tell
when you get
I'll
that
tell
one guy
if,
that's
if I'm
just
working at
belligerent.
Dairy Queen, and
Yeah.
there's some big dude out there cussing at high schoolers,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm
those
gonna
are
go
right.
defend those kids
Yeah.
because
Well, I've
they're
been
kids
there.
and they don't deserve that.
I've
You
been
don't even
there
cussing at
more
the
than
kids.
once.
Like if you're pissed off, we can refund you. You don't have to come back here. That's fine, and I'll be nice about it. And
Yeah.
I'll, I've
I
done
know
it.
My phone's a little bit of a cunt, and every once in a
No,
while
is
when
it
I
right?
press
Like
the
when
button.
Lawson just told me, please don't do that after I take over, whatever. No, at this point, that is the only solution. Is you're not
Yeah.
coming back, dude.
Well, yeah, you got to think about it.
And we were both trying to be nice, and
Yeah, I
And-
was
and here-
surprisingly.
and here was what it was.
Surprisingly, I was really nice.
the problem, and I don't know if you messed it up, who knows?
It was me because I took her.
But
order
it didn't
wrong.
matter. It doesn't matter
No.
because she still ate it and she was
She
okay
ate
with
it,
it.
yeah.
She just told you that she got the wrong
It
thing.
was alright. It's good
Hey,
still.
good question. Where's Johnny Walker at?
He's not coming. Sorry, but we don't.
You're not good
We're
at
not going
that?
to talk about that.
Ah,
No,
I
nothing.
thought you guys
nothing.
friends.
No. We are. We're Johnny Marigood. Johnny Marigood. He just can't come.
Ah.
Don't worry about it.
Anywho,
I was just
I'll
going to ask the
explain
same
that later.
question.
I'll explain that later.
Ah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Just don't worry. No, don't worry about it.
I don't know.
There's
I knew that was
there's
gonna
no like deep dark story behind this or
Okay.
nothing.
all right.
But in this case with Abby,
Smoke
like,
break?
No, I got to go.
this guy was
You're going
wrong
home?
to the point,
What?
and wrong to the point, and wrong to
Okay.
the point that I ate his system.
Well, let's take a break and go have a cigarette.
and I was,
Yeah, I'll go out and
she was
smoke with
patient
you.
with
Yeah,
him,
let's
and then
go have a
I was
cigarette
patient with him. I was
Yeah.
like, well, we took the sandwich off. She's paying for a cup
My
of soup,
fuck,
and she
yeah.
was.
Start jogging.
Well, it's just us guys for now.
That was
Oh,
alright.
it's all right.
No, I am glad Lawson did decide to come.
For real, that
That
was
was
awesome.
Where's the danager at?
The danager is practicing. that Dan manager, fuck.
Danager. Everybody washes
You know he's
trays.
gone too, right? You know.
Yep.
Okay.
27th.
He's fucked. Who's gonna take over? I mean, I'm only 2 days a week.
I'm zero.
Yeah,
I cannot be. It's gonna be months before I can get back to Dairy Queen to help
Yeah.
out.
And I might.
Even then, it's gonna be part time.
With,
Yeah.
with you might be taking me with you, so I might not be there
That's
either.
the plan.
That is the
And
plan.
even
'cause
Lawson,
I don't
Lawson
want
even
to
asked
be.
me to come down there a couple of nights a week.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
You're not allowed.
Why?
You're not
He asked
allowed.
me to.
I don't care if he asked you.
I
He's
don't
not the
care.
one running it.
Yes.
So, yes.
Mark.
It doesn't matter if he asks. He's not the one in charge.
Scotty gets.
You're
a
not
chance
coming down.
Abby might
I don't
have
need you.
a
I'm
chance.
sorry. I just don't need you. I need you at Dairy Queen so that
Yeah.
I don't have to be at Dairy Queen.
Yep. They need you.
Does
there,
that make sense
Yep.
when I say it like that?
Yeah, it does. does.
I'm not saying it as a bad
That
thing.
means you gotta work more days, cause I mean I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be able to cover all
Like,
your openings.
You
so.
opening 5 days a
Sorry.
week at Dairy Queen
You're gonna make some money.
has to
You're gonna
happen
make some
because,
more money, man.
because with
That's
me
what's gonna
completely
happen.
gone.
Yeah, and then there's no.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm only 2
like,
days a week,
you know-
and then probably no days a week because.
The
By the
only
way, you're
morning
gonna make more
people-
at Dairy Queen than you make at the Kettle anyways. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Like Aaron could probably be a morning person.
Aaron's
but-
not allowed at the Kettle.
No, I'm not talking about the cattle. Fuck that.
I wanted Aaron to come to the Kettle part time because when Aaron shows up to work and actually works, he can
doesn't
work.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I'm not dealing with the inconsistency.
No.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for Colin, and I already told Colin I'm not talking shit.
No.
I already told him Colin's not coming.
Yeah.
And Colin hates Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Worse than
Colin
all of
hates
us
Dairy
put
Queen.
I
together.
mean, I don't know if I'm going there. I'm just speculating, but I mean,
It'd be nice to work back at the kettle.
I'm probably gonna get stuck there because I'm a good worker,
I can also save money.
and I don't want to be a Dairy Queen. Like,
I'll
that's-
tell you,
that's
it's
the
gonna be
thing,
different.
You know.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be run like a
Yeah.
business.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It is gonna be great.
What's
It's gonna
that?
be fun. The Kettle. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
I think so.
It's
I
gonna be
think
run
the
like a
town-
business. Instead of, well, you see the current manager, by the way.
Even the people with it, like, we can't wait to
Yeah,
take it
I know.
over.
But, well, Abby, you work there. You work for
Yeah.
Mary.
Yeah.
Whenever you need anything, you had to come through me. You couldn't even go to
Yeah,
Mary.
no, I went to Charles for everything when I was down there. Charles, what do I do about this? All right.
And then Marianne's, but I'm like, Marianne, shut up. I
Shut
told her
up,
what
shut
to
up.
do.
And then she told me the opposite thing to do one day. I was like,
And then
But-
she comes to me, and I go to Marianne. I'm like, Marianne, what the fuck are you telling her?
Yeah. By the way,
don't know.
Lawson doesn't know this, but when it comes to podcasting, literally, it's just whatever. Like,
random.
don't worry. But
Yep.
like,
No, I'm
there's-
just saying, it's,
If
if you're a boss, you gotta be approachable.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be. And
Sure.
Yeah.
You can be
Well,
a
you
friend
should
to a
be.
point,
you know,
Yeah.
though.
Lawson, I really think you should consider doing a podcast about that.
Oh, no.
About
Well, Tyler wants to be in on it. I think
Tyler
that'd be
wants in
really-
on it. So
Me,
it'd be the
you,
three
and
of you.
Tyler, and
We'll do
maybe
it.
Scott. That's what we had planned.
You know, it starts.
like
Lawson,
you and
started-
Scott
sober?
and me. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we start sober.
Started so.
Yeah, we get a nice bottle of bourbon.
But it would be
And
it'd be
we
one of
just-
those. Lawson, welcome to North Dakota. How'd you get here?
Yeah.
Well, not
One of
even
those.
that. It's me. Like, okay, when I want to talk to like certain people about certain things, you do have to like not even set guidelines. You can go off into
Oh, yeah,
fucking
you can talk about whatever you
want.
wanna talk
yeah,
about, yeah.
but you still need to have like,
That
okay,
main
this is a
focus.
business owner
Main
and
focus.
someone I respect. Like, I want to respect them in the fact that let's do this podcast in a way that makes them.
Well, and
Feel
you have.
comfortable,
I don't know if you ever
talk
listened to any of
about-
them, but he sat
Yeah,
down with business
but-
owners of Bismarck, and like, not every podcast Scott does is, hey, happy
Perfect.
birthday, Charles. Let's get drunk.
Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah,
sweet
That's
tea.
this
The
podcast.
past two have, you know.
We've done it
But,
too many times.
There's a lot of those too, but there's
Well,
a lot
it's
of
a fun
legit ones where he
podcast.
sits down and people explain how they got here and why they're,
Well,
running their businesses.
I
And,
love
things like that.
storytelling, and I love the fact that you can like
and there
share
are
stories
listeners. He's
with
got
people.
listeners. Like there are a lot of people
Not
do
that
listen to
many,
his
but
podcast.
I like
I know.
I
You
like
have 'em.
sharing
You
stories.
ever talk to the guy that does Good Talk Minot?
No.
I met
Is
that
he on
guy.
the radio stations?
No, it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
Oh.
I went to there's a thing in Minot that they have the last Wednesday of every month. They have two business owners come in and talk to other business owners, and I got invited to do it about over a year
So you've
ago.
done one now.
No, it's not a podcast.
Oh, okay.
This is
I
just
thought
a
you said-
meeting of business owners. Like a business owner will come to a
Okay.
room like this in a hotel
Right.
in Minot. It'll be about 30, 40 people, and then they'll have two guest speakers.
Okay, so
So I got invited to a couple of them, and they asked me if I'd guest speak, and I did.
yeah.
But the one right before I guest spoke, a guy that does Talk Minot, it's kind of a popular thing in Minot. They talk about local things in Minot. Like the last time I listened to it, they talked about it because
Shout
Minot
out.
doesn't allow Uber yet, and they talked
Right.
about that. And
That might have been me.
You know,
Was it
things
you?
like that. So You know, and then he has other podcasts, but it's a pretty good podcast.
Nice.
You know, I mean, it's pretty
Right.
popular.
Well, if you have a link for it,
Well, not even, yeah, but
I don't know if I have a link.
but that's the cool thing about podcasts is
all
what
I
he
listen,
said.
all I
is,
listen
like,
to
we
is
can-
Howard Stern and
Right.
sometimes Adam Carolla, and that's it.
well,
If
we
I
listen to
listen,
Howard
'cause I'm
Stern,
driving.
yeah, a lot.
Because I'm driving.
Howard
and I got
Stern
satellite.
pretty much paved the way for podcasting.
Yep.
He really
Yep,
did.
he really
like
did.
Joe Rogan always says that. He's like, man, I looked up to Howard Stern. Like, and he's huge right now. Like, Joe has the biggest selling podcast. He's making a shit ton
Is
of
he
money off
beating
it.
out Adam
He's
Carolla?
beating out
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
Because
He's top
Adam
everybody.
overtook
He's
Ricky
top.
Gervais.
Joe Rogan's winning.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
Joe
he's
Rogan.
beating
I haven't
them.
listened to
He's
Adam that much
beating
lately.
them like a redheaded stepchild. Like
Joe,
he
Joe,
is
Joe
just
Rogan's more
destroying.
than times 2 on anybody.
He's got more followers than Donald Trump does. They figured out. Like on
believe it.
like on Instagram and like Twitter and all that shit, he's got more followers, and that's because it just kind of blew out of proportions. And he says it like that. He stops people literally during the podcast when they're like trying to give him a huge compliment. He's like, just stop, because that's all null and void. He's like, it's all null and void. I do this because I have a blast doing it, and I make a ton of money from it. Like it's like, but I'm here to talk to you, not talk about me.
Yep.
You know,
Who else is coming over?
I don't fucking
Dan was
know.
supposed to. He's still
We're literally
Dan-
playing this
Dan's
all by.
practicing. He's gonna show up. And,
Marissa's coming?
Mom's gonna come when she gets off work.
Who's mom?
Marissa. Mom.
You know,
I can tell you. I can tell.
like I said, this is null and
I don't
void.
know if everyone.
It's
I
kinda
don't know if
whatever.
everyone here knows the story of why
Jesus.
Marissa's mom.
No, that was definitely me.
Okay.
I heard the
So,
story, yeah.
anyways, you hire this kid, and his last name is Weeby, and he's the third in line behind
Oh,
Jameson. You're right. So, anyways, he's cousins with Jaden Gerke, right? Well, every time Marissa gets anywhere where they can't see her, they're cousins. They fuck with each other like children. And then Marissa walks up and she's got to yell. I'm like, hey, you stop doing that. I told you to go over there and do this. I told you to go over there and do that. Yes, Mom. Yes, that's where it started.
Is that really? Yes,
Now it's Mom.
All right,
It's Mom. We just call her Mom.
I want.
She's
the
the
day shift.
kind of
I'm an
like
adult.
Dan's the,
I'm
that
older than
Dan
that.
manager.
I can't call her mom.
It's the momager. It's the momager.
And when I lived in Miami, and that,
See,
that
it gets
dark
really
young
weird
man,
when
there
your
was a
last
lady,
girlfriend would
everybody
call
called
you
mom.
daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haitian lady. 'Cause her
You
mom-
didn't even
'cause her
get
daughter
it.
worked there.
You didn't even get it.
Her daughter was like a 15-year-old, and she had worked there for a while.
I get it.
Everybody called her mom, even the customers.
You didn't even get it, Charles. You
Mom
son
said
of
it,
a
mom, like the Haitians said it. Mom.
You didn't even get it.
Hey, mommy.
I can't call Marissa mom
Yeah, 'cause
because my
Haitians, they
ex-girlfriend
speak,
would call me
local
daddy.
No, I heard that. That's what I told you. Scott, I told you I got it.
I know you did.
That's terrible.
Come on, it's
I'm
funny.
sorry. I think it's weird
It's
if you call
hilarious.
your
Listen, now
other
the other side of
She was
partner
older than me,
daddy.
that's why it's
just, I call
funny.
my own
I
daddy.
can't call
daddy.
Marissa mom because my ex-girlfriend
see-
called me
see-
daddy.
The other side of Marissa being mom is the
She's
fact that
38. I can't. No.
well,
It's funny. Come on.
it's actually over a year ago that Lawson made Bonna a manager.
Bonna.
Brianna.
Brianna.
I don't get these
But,
stupid fucking nicknames. I really don't.
Hang on.
I know,
That's
but-
that's not
but-
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 she was
hang on.
Oh no.
I don't think
I know
I've
the
heard that.
story already, but go.
She would make me come
Hey,
around the
take
counter
over.
and
I
go,
gotta pee.
Really?
That when I
Charles,
first
you got
moved
it?
here,
That
she's a
is
little
awesome.
Yeah.
kid. And then one time, I went to pick up my dog, the babysitter, because Brandon was there too, and Brandon came out, and I had my ex-wife, my wife at the time was there with me one time, and then I came to get my daughter again the next week, and I was by myself, and Brandon goes, "Who is that lady with you? Who's that, your girlfriend?" I was like, "No, it's my wife."
You could just
She's
see her doing
she's
it.
my wife at the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
She
this
was
is 15
she was a
years
little
ago.
shit though. She was, but she was little.
And she said everything as a matter of fact, you know.
Yeah.
But she always made me walk around, because this is back when we had to walk through the door.
Oh,
You
door
did have that
around
little-
the-
that was
yeah.
back, you know,
Which is
back-
but the
I
point I
always
was
tease
getting
about
to,
that.
like whenever she became manager,
I
Marissa
think
was
little
pushing her
Bob-
like, hey, you're not a man, you're a woman, and you're little. You
You're a
have
woman,
to be
dude.
loud, otherwise no one's gonna listen to you. You need to be loud and obnoxious when you speak to
I
your
like when Brianna
employees.
manages. She makes people do stuff.
But you know that came from Marissa. Marissa was telling her that point because when Marissa manages, like Marissa doesn't look over at Abby and says, "Abby, go clean bathrooms." It's Abby, go clean bathroom because and Marissa explains this like, no, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just that if I don't come off that way, I'm a small woman. People aren't going to listen to me unless I do it that way. So she pushed that off on Bonna, and now Bonna does the same thing. Like Bonna, hey, go clean bathrooms right now. That's
Don't listen to me.
if she goes, hey, will you go clean bathrooms? Who's going to listen to Bonna? Like she's
Well,
step on her by
what's the
accident.
situation a little bit ago? I kind of stepped away with Rachel. Did somebody
Situation
bother
with
her
Rachel?
or something? You guys were talking about
Oh,
Rachel.
when
Somebody in drive-thru or something?
older adult.
Oh, yeah. And this is through drive-thru, so obviously he doesn't know he's talking to a fucking kid.
Yeah.
But it was one of those weird things. I happened to go on break at this time, so I was sitting outside, so I heard it that way.
Okay.
And the other mic was on, Marissa was managing. Yep. The other mic was on, that's a lie, it was on Dan. Dan was managing. And,
All right, ladies and gents, I'm gonna get us some more fish dogs.
and this guy just keeps asking her a lot of personal questions, keeps asking her, and she's very, very
At
nice
the
about
window?
it. No, this is in the drive-thru.
In the speaker.
In the drive-thru. Like I said, like he can't even see, so.
Yeah, he's that desperate.
Some of them times. Some of them times.
You can talk to somebody who looks like Mark or me.
And
or
I'm,
something.
I'm sitting outside.
Hi, sir.
And I give
What happened to
Rachel,
all that Livy-Dub talk?
I
Just
give
now in
Rachel
the
full
window.
credit on this because I can already picture Dan in there just dying with the headset on. You know, I'm outside, I'm dying,
I don't think some
and they
people
can
know
see
that there's two
they can
headsets,
see me
though.
they can
There's
see me
two
literally.
different
I'm on the
people.
ground laughing so fucking hard, and Rachel's not cracking a fucking anything. She's just doing it. She's
Yeah.
dealing with this fucking dude, and he's like, "Oh, so you going to school? Yeah. Oh, where you go to school at? High school." And all of a sudden, oh. The whole tune changed. The whole tune changed. This dude got, and then I'm like fucking crawling just to get
Well,
back in
and
the building and go back
Vatican
to work.
guys went
The who?
Vatican. They're
Yeah,
from West
Vatican
Virginia.
guys too. Yeah.
Like
Vatican.
my sister's husband, Justin, worked for Vatican, and then
Oh.
he got together with Ashley.
By the way, Rachel's our only under 18 girl right now.
Yeah.
So that's good.
One
She's
time.
and how old is she? She's 17, right?
She's like 17, 16,
Yeah,
17.
she's
I don't know.
16 or 17.
I've
The,
never talked to her. I've worked with her a lot. And
Yeah, I like her.
she's a good worker. and
I don't
she's
really,
doing
I haven't
fine.
really
But
worked with her. I only worked with her one time, I think.
I must have never worked. Shot.
I remember,
I couldn't tell you how old she is.
one time when Shane B, the bartender, was in high school. He was right behind the pastor, and I was working nights because my ex-wife would work during the day, I'd work during the night, so I was working with the kids all the time. And
Yeah, doesn't that
Basically-
suck?
There's your cup.
Does that suck?
yeah, this is
Grab
like
it.
14
Yeah.
years ago.
Where's your cup at?
So basically, this kid was like, and this is back when we had the speaker box, we didn't have the headsets, Charles.
He knows.
And we had the speaker box, and these kids were in drive-through, and they started popping off to me. And I said, "What did you say?" And they said it, and I went like this, and to go around,
Yep.
and I could hear Shane B go, "Well, that guy's fucked." It's like, "Oh, he's fucked" or something.
I'm guessing this one's probably yours.
Shane said he liked working there.
Oh, he
Which, you know, he's
Shane
doing
worked
good.
there for a while.
Yeah. He
Like
liked
a
working
He
there.
came back.
He was there after I left.
Shane would
for
come
high
in.
school.
In high school, he'd come on a Sunday.
Yeah.
On a day
Shane
he
was like
scheduled
one of
off
your
and has to
guys.
make it work.
Yep.
All right, here we go, boys.
Shane was one of your guys.
Cheers,
back in the
happy
day.
birthday, Charles.
Birthday,
Happy
birthday,
Charles.
Yeah,
Thank you.
again and again and again.
Love it, love it, love it.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I could
Shane
drink
would
that
come
all
on
the
his
time.
day
That's
off and
sweet.
ask if he could punch in.
I love fish.
Well, they're shots.
I love fish.
The shots are shots, not drinks.
Yeah. They have made me at when I got a fish dog at the Comfort that night. Well, not that night, but
You know who invented that?
yeah, Fisher.
Sean Fisher.
We actually did an in-depth
And the
thing
Comfort
with-
in Bismarck?
There-
No, they made me
There's
one
no
there,
guarantee.
yeah.
Oh,
I can't
And
guarantee
it was like
this,
a glass.
But there's
They're
a
like, here's
chance
your
he
shot.
shows up tonight.
what?
Well, I mean, he hasn't
He
drank
quit
in years.
drinking.
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah,
drank
but
in
it
years.
becomes
But
a chills. That's awesome.
he usually comes and picks up Kelly and takes him back to Zap after he's done working at the main. So if
Which
they
who
close
knows
early,
how long we're here.
you never know. But
Does he bartend anywhere?
I don't
He
think
bartends
Tyler
at
went
Napa,
home because
Yeah.
like a couple times.
What's up?
I
Yeah.
don't think Tyler
Yeah,
went home
once in a-
because he was
I think he works every Saturday, I think.
What?
Every Saturday right now.
What are
or-
in fish dogs? What is it? Is it vodka?
Oh, there's a bunch of shit in fish
There's
dogs.
Peachtree,
Yep, Peachtree and vodka.
vodka.
Vodka's in there.
He had to go.
Yeah, that's
And where
right.
is he?
Straight up vodka is one of the things.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
I can't remember. But no, he's the
I'm
inventor.
confused.
Which these aren't the same. You know, when you go
So
to a
is
bar
he
and
in
get fish
trouble?
dogs, they're not the same
'Cause he
anymore
wasn't
because
supposed to go
this
out.
happened years ago when he invented.
Whatever. That means
It's
I'm gonna
whatever.
get my ass chewed too.
It's alright.
Fuck. Well, we're all getting our ass chewed, guys.
No,
Why am I getting asked to?
Oh.
keep to herself.
Who?
She's just alone.
Well, Tyler wasn't supposed to come out tonight at all.
Oh, nope.
We're
I
fucked.
promise you, I'm not getting my ass chewed on
I'm
this one.
fucked. I'm gonna
Mar-
pour
Mar-
myself
Mariah
a
fucked up
going
once.
away shot.
Mariah fucked up once
This is
with me.
I'm
Once.
gonna die.
She fucked up once.
Well,
with
it's
me.
my
She will
podcast.
never
That's
do
why
it
I know
again.
I'm gonna
I
die.
was like, some people need a timeout, but she never really gets out.
I know.
understand. I'll go hang.
She
I go
could have
hang out
come
with
and
her all
chilled
the
though
time.
and like talked with us. Like
That's what I was
I'm
thinking.
cool
We're
with
in a
that.
closed room.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
there's
could've?
alcohol.
Because you know
It's a
she's
closed
not
room.
21 and can't walk into a bar, but
I'm sorry, I forgot that little
derp.
part. Well, she never drinks. Okay, sorry. I'm just saying.
No, I love drinking with Mariah. She's fun when she drinks.
No, I'm not worried about. I'm not
Well, it
worried.
is actually.
You
I
guys
shouldn't
can worry
say
about
sorry
Mariah if you want,
because
but
she
No,
can't.
I'm not.
She's
She-
like she's not 21. She can't come in here. Like
She won't
get
say.
over it.
She will
you
not
know?
say a word to me. I promise you, because I fixed that a long time ago.
I remember.
Well, I try to be nice.
Well, you guys.
enough
Well,
where you
well,
can,
Lawson doesn't know this, but when I first started at
I'm just
Dairy
excited.
Queen,
She has
Mariah
to be
go.
here.
hated me. Mariah
I got my little
hated me.
baby.
Yeah.
because I talk to Tyler like I just talk to anybody, and I don't care. I'm a human being,
How
and
it comes across it.
like I don't sugarcoat things. You know, you guys know me. You're all my friends. You know how I talk.
No, you're pretty honest.
I am.
They can be bluntly
love it.
honest sometimes. Sometimes I want to hate you, but I mean, you're
I know.
Charles.
Yeah.
You.
You know me for a long time. Yeah.
See there,
But
that
that's just
look
the way
right there.
So I'm talking to Tyler.
I said
just
one
because
word
Mariah
and you
said
got angry.
doesn't mean I'm not talking to Tyler the way I'm going to talk with Tyler, because Tyler and me are friends. Me and his mom are friends, actually.
knew that would
Tyler and
do
me
it.
are not actually friends, technically. You know, we barely ever hung out, but
I
you know,
like everybody.
Tyler and me just talk. Wait, all of a sudden Ryan comes out and Tyler, all of a sudden he's watching his P's and Q's. I don't do that. Like
You
I-
shouldn't have to hold what you're gonna say from.
What was the funniest was when we were
I'll-
trying to do a podcast.
let me
in the
say this.
basement.
I don't do it. I never.
She'll
I
grow
don't,
out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She'll grow.
yeah, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
She'll grow out of it.
Hopefully. We don't know
And it's
until
those
she's
pregnancy
old.
hormones too. You gotta
So-
think.
so
She
anyways,
was like that
Let me tell you something. When my
before.
ex-wife was pregnant,
was like
I remember
that
saying to
before.
myself, I am never getting this woman pregnant.
Yeah.
right.
It's the way she treated me. I'm not, it was like
Brittany was psycho.
how she normally treated me times 10. And I said, I'm never.
Daddy!
The Danager maybe.
The man who's been away, he's been on his odyssey. He's back to the podcast finally. He's back to the podcast. His odyssey is over.
My sister
Welcome,
was
welcome
so
back.
sick.
Hey, get over here. Get over, because this mic is not picking up
But
anything
I'll tell you
behind
exactly
it.
what
Yeah,
happened.
it's
So,
weird.
anyways, I'm outside taking a 5.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
What do you want?
yet, I
You want a
Oh,
shot?
nothing. Yeah.
Oh, you want a fish dog?
Oh yeah, he's taking a fish dog.
Yeah, we'll get you a fish dog.
Well, he's
Fish
got a
dog.
shot, but what
Fish
drink do you
dogs.
drink?
Like a drink.
Oh, like a blue moon or something.
Blue Moon?
There you go.
Oh yeah. Slinger's here too, actually.
Oh, tell him, dude.
Slinger's coming
What?
He's just grabbing a brew.
Okay, good. He's coming in. Amazing.
All right, you want
So
to
happy
just
birthday.
grab a chair?
This podcast isn't dying out yet.
Oh, we know it wasn't
Were
done.
you guys planning on?
We're
I'll
going,
do tap
dude. Me and him have been streaming video games all day,
I caught that at work.
and
I just
yeah,
saw it.
and
Did you
like,
watch it
briefly.
too?
I didn't watch it. I
we
just
didn't
saw it
get
at work,
any
but-
views coming to us. Like it
Like,
said zero
it
views.
said 0 views the whole time, so we thought we had 0 views. All of a sudden, she
Yeah,
said like,
there's
"Oh, no, I was
people
watching
watching.
this. I was watching
At
this.
least
and
you
I
did.
was watching this. I was watching this." And so apparently, a bunch of people were watching it while we were doing it. So that's
Whoa,
cool.
whoa, whoa,
Like,
Because
What
the
I
thing
mean-
with YouTube is like they're really weird about their views. You don't
Yeah.
get the actual views that you're getting.
Same with SoundCloud. When I put the podcast up,
But
I
yeah.
really don't know how
Yeah,
many people.
so we
are
thought we
reading it.
just had 0 views, and it's fine because it's getting posted
It's
as a video
actually
anyways.
okay. I just don't worry about it now.
And it
Like
doesn't
I'm
really
just
matter,
like,
I guess.
hey, come whatever may.
So
know,
all of a
like-
sudden
like,
we get here and Abby's
apparently
telling us
it's
like, I was watching.
influencing somebody.
Mark's
you
like,
know.
oh, I was watching a little bit of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
We had a
Shut-
blast.
all
today.
these people
we
are
were
actually
on
watching, we
camera
don't see it.
finally, drinking on camera, doing
Playing
video
video
games.
it was
It
fun.
was so much fun. We
was
called
cool.
it the Drunk Cast Gaming section. Or yeah, the Drunk Cast Gaming. Slinger! Finally, I got you on. It's not the podcast I wanted, but it's the podcast I needed.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Let
that's
it chill
cool.
over
You
there
get
for
the
you.
private,
Sit down.
bro.
Yeah, I know, right? Sit down, dude.
Hells
Scoot
yeah.
down a little bit.
I went to school with him.
Yeah, graduated together.
How was practice?
I didn't
How's
graduate.
practice, boys?
Well, that's good. Was it good?
Practice good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. Right on.
Well,
We've
you
been
should
just
have
growing,
graduated
man.
high school.
It's Charles's birthday, so we've been fucking
It was either
I
get
like
a job
the
or go back
new
to South
mic.
Carolina.
I know,
Two
right?
choices
It
when I was
works.
15.
It
I had
works
to quit
well.
school.
It works well. I like it a
Dude,
lot.
that thing's
Yeah.
golden.
I know, right?
It looks
Literally.
like it costs a lot. It might not.
No,
have, but it
it
looks
was
like
30
costs-
bucks.
I know Charles half his life already.
Oh, like 30 bucks.
I've been-
It was all
yeah.
good.
Since he was 15.
Cheers.
14.
Cheers,
14,
man.
yeah.
How you doing, Abby?
Cheers, Dan.
Good.
Cheers, Dan. Cheers, birthday
Yeah,
boy.
happy
This
birthday.
motherfucker had to buy me beer for 7 years.
Charles' birthday. Woo!
Yeah.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too.
Whenever we go out,
We
We'll always shout, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. La 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 la. Wow, we made it.
that's actually
we made,
that's
we
actually
made it
mistake.
peak a little
Every
bit
time we have
there.
a podcast, 2 things happen. That song
funny.
will happen,
Oh man,
and I always pitch a random commercial for product.
Baron
that doesn't
Yager,
exist.
Baron Yager,
The backbeat.
Baron Yager,
That was the best
guaranteed to
one.
make Scott shit his pants.
Yep. Thank you, Baron
That's a good
Yager,
one.
for not getting back to us yet for being a sponsor.
Oh yeah, that's the honey whiskey, huh? Baron
No,
Yager?
no, that's the dead whiskey. That's the Kill
dead?
Scott whiskey.
Oh.
Because
But
it did
it is
almost
a
kill me.
honey whiskey.
I was so sick.
Baron Yager.
Where's it from again?
I don't fucking remember.
It was German.
It's
German. It was German.
It's gotta be.
Baron
Yeah.
Yager.
Baron.
I don't know. I wanted
It's a
to
whiskey.
die.
It's called Baron
I wanted
Yager,
to
right?
die.
Anyways,
So
this-
what?
Baron Yager.
And this is over a year
for
ago.
free.
But they were giving shots away for free at the night out because just get rid of the bottle.
I wanted to die.
You know, and of
wanna
course we're gonna
die.
try it as we're doing a podcast, and we're
Second
all
time, second
just
time.
like just
The first
die
time it
after
worked.
that.
The first time it worked. Let's not forget that. The first time it worked because we were savages.
The second time
Second
we had
time
to
we're
end
pussies.
the podcast because we got
Second
sick as
time we were
fuck.
pussies,
Wasn't
and
it-
I drank it and
Wasn't the
I
first one when
died.
you guys were making fun of Mark that one day?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yep, that was Ellen. Yep.
That never happened.
Speaking of Germans and
There you go.
alcohol,
Happy birthday, bro.
Oh, thank
you know all the Germans, all this shit
Now
here
you
was
know too.
descended from Germans, right?
Yeah. What's up?
Basically. Augustus Bush. That's
I
Budweiser.
hate
Yeah. Miller was
2 weeks,
yeah, 5 fucking years. Adolf Coors or whatever. He was German.
How many beers do you have right now?
Fucking years.
You give me one of them. Is this one you haven't drank from yet? Okay,
Yep,
good.
and that was Minnesota.
You can thank Mark for
all-
you drinking my
they all-
birthday from
Okay.
Right? That is kind of crazy.
Jesus.
I want the only
They started collecting over here.
original
God
ones
damn it.
now are
Holy
probably
shit.
the new
Keep in
microbreweries that are popping up. You know?
Oh, from America?
Yeah.
Oh,
But the originals, that's a very good.
yeah. I
point.
toured.
All from
I
Germany.
toured the Coors plant last month when I was in Denver. That was
Oh,
really
okay.
cool. That was really cool. Yeah, I think it's Augustus Coors, or no,
Ad-
Augustus
Adolf?
Bush. I think it was Adolf Coors or something like that.
Then that's a common German name.
Hey Lawson,
It's
you
not
get
just-
something new coming up now, through FSA. Now you have to go to food shows,
Oh, I've been to those. Those are pretty cool. They're in Fargo.
but now you have to go because
All you do is just eat for free. It's fun.
No. See, you're looking at it the wrong way. Now that you own a business to where you can do whatever the hell you want, it's
Yeah,
nice to see
yeah,
product.
yeah,
There's
you're
a
right,
reason behind.
you're right.
But see, I've been to food shows and I like going.
Charles is trying to get you.
They have them in the Fargo. Though.
No. I'm
see
down.
it's out
I'm
there,
down
yeah.
to go to food shows. I'm
They're
down
fun.
to go.
I can see
But what I'm
this
saying
now.
is,
He's
I
trying
want
to
you to
push
Come
me.
hungry, man. That's
What I was gonna say is,
I want to eat for free.
you know,
one
this
day.
is opportunity to take other people like Tyler, or Dan, or Scott, you know, or anybody that
Yeah,
hasn't
give them a
ever been
shot.
to one, you know.
I'm good. I'm
I
good.
mean, No, you got to go to one. It's fun.
I'm gonna work at Jimmy's instead and make some money.
So
That's
so-
fine,
so-
but-
so Miller, Augustus Busch.
No, I'm just saying.
Budweiser,
Like,
I know.
you could take anybody.
yeah, all those guys. They used to have some kind of German
mind.
symbol
No.
in their logo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
World War One.
Aw, see, now I just wasted
There was
it.
Holy
anti-German
shit, Abby.
No, it's fine. She's having
the
two
country
shots.
since World War One. So
She's got a straw right there.
I got 'em.
You got a straw right here.
Where they at?
Abby, you got a straw right there.
That kind of
logos
sucks.
because World War
Right
One,
here.
it was so
That's all you need.
anti-German, and they
You
wanted
got
to sell
this.
beer, so they dropped
This is
like
really
the,
gross.
the
I
Iron
know.
Cross, things like that.
Go,
They
go,
dropped that
go,
shit.
go.
Which is too bad because
Yeah, I
it
don't know
wasn't
what's all
like,
over this
We're
table.
we're health
No,
conscious.
No,
here,
it was
okay?
it was a
No,
joke, Scott. Jesus.
you know,
Well,
not
she was
the
about to
reason
do it.
that-
No,
Let
she
her.
wasn't actually gonna do it.
Yo, of course, but they didn't want to they don't want to lose money, so they're smart.
Thank you.
Well, that shit- but yeah, all those guys,
bad.
all those Milwaukee.
Do you want me to go grab
beers,
some
they were
out there?
all those guys.
Yeah, I actually got to tour that
Didn't
time
even feel like
in
I'm drunk.
Weebo,
Just pouring all the
Montana.
alcohol everywhere.
I can't remember what the
Nobody
name
can
of
drink.
that one is,
Terrible
but
influence.
In
it's in
Weebo?
Weebo there, yeah.
Oh, the brewery. That's not the Beaver.
Beaver Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
that is. Yep. I actually toured that, and that's pretty good, nice. And
Yeah, the cruise was pretty cool. You
We're
got
gonna
to
get
see
serious. Ready?
What's going on?
Ready?
It is cool how everybody's doing breweries now. Like you said,
Stop
you know,
by.
they came over from Germany, but now microbrews are just a big thing here. So everybody's
trendy.
popping up. Yeah, it's definitely trending.
It's happening a lot.
Yeah, and there's a lot in Bismarck now. There wasn't.
How many are there in Fargo, you think?
Yeah,
Like in the
Laughing
big
Sun was the
ones?
first one 5 years ago, and now I think there's 10 or 12 in North Dakota. You know, so in that amount of time. And
yeah.
on
So
the
Dan,
West
we're running
Coast,
out of
it's
time.
even
We gotta go
way
Christmas
more.
caroling still.
Well, just watch the ones.
This
that are-
motherfucker
because
should come
like
with.
any business, there's a bubble,
He'd enjoy
and
that.
the bubble happens.
everybody run away from my voice.
And it's too big.
Bursts.
It bursts, and only the strong survive. So the ones that are good will stick around, and the other ones will just.
Well,
fall
Laughing
bankrupt,
Sun
they'll
is
fall to the
really-
wayside.
Yeah.
People get tired
I've
of it.
heard
What's
Laughing
new?
Sun's
Americans
gonna
love
be
instant
around for a long
gratification.
time.
They love the next best thing. So you know that'll just eventually.
Yeah, and
Okay,
it is-
we're
ever-
kind
have
of
you ever
we're
been
over
there?
the breweries now.
No.
We want
I was
something
supposed
else.
to
Yeah.
And then the
for
ones that
It'll
are good will
be
stick
weed.
around.
My dad was in the
Wait,
hospital.
It could be
Why
really
did
good.
you-
So
Yeah,
they're
they're
gonna
gonna
be
be
weed
together.
Damn it, we're
It could be
talking
like
she
it could be
turned
brown.
down
A
today.
lot of people
Yeah,
are
well,
saying
yeah.
brown.
Hey,
know.
you shush. We're talking
you
over
never
each
know.
other. We gotta stop.
Yep.
But do you think
What?
Laughing Sun is doing a really good job of keeping up with the times? How they updated their location
Oh yeah.
and added a different menu basically with what did they combine with?
Barbecue.
Yeah,
Mandan,
yeah, for man. What was
And
it
they're
called?
actually opening a
Tailor
location
made.
in
Tailor made.
Mandan,
Tailor made. Yeah.
I think January or February.
And do you think
Yeah.
that's like gonna help them in the long run?
You're doing it wrong.
Because the new location looks amazing. I drove
doing it
by
wrong.
it. And like compared to the old where you couldn't find a seat. Remember that? Like we couldn't find it. That one time during Halloween,
Yeah.
we went to go see you guys play. Me and Dan walk in, and Dan's dressed as fuck. What'd you dress as?
Lemmy from Motorhead.
Yeah, he's got these little fucking shorts, these little jean shorts, like right up to his balls, like right up here. And Dan's walking around, and it's cold. He's like, God
Big
damn,
old
he's got like
chops.
this beat up bass and his chops, and he's walking around with these fucking shorts up to his dick, and you're like, Jesus, Dan, like, aren't you go cold? And he's like, yeah. Anyway, we go in there, we couldn't find a spot to sit. We could not find one spot to sit. But he knew people, but I didn't, so
Sometimes you gotta give them something to talk about.
yeah, exactly.
No,
But-
they didn't need to
But
do a
now
and get bigger.
I heard and have
Definitely.
seen pictures and I've driven by the new location, and I'm like, damn, that looks awesome. You know what I mean? And they're
Yeah.
keeping up with the times.
Well,
That's what
yeah,
I
and
think is
adding
fantastic.
food to it, now they can have
Bomb food.
Now they can
Bomb
have
food.
kids till 9. You know,
Yeah.
they can be underage
We're having a
till
serious
9 o'clock,
conversation.
and that
Yeah.
helps too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had
no,
to
they're
spice that conversation up
absolutely
with
doing the
Dan's
right
dick.
thing.
I'm sorry that happened. I had to spice it up a
What
little.
would I
bit.
take my
Started
Dan's
with
dick for?
balls, and then you went dick.
Well,
It's right up
which
his
comes
balls.
first,
Oh,
Dan? Which comes first, the balls or the dick? Which comes first in that?
Depends on how cold it is.
Depends on placement. Oh, let me get the dick in front there.
Here, dude, and just.
Hey, by the way,
Well, hi,
thank you very much.
No, like,
Thank you very much, Jordan and Dan, for showing up for my birthday. That's cool. Thank you very much. We're gonna do a
I
pause
didn't
for
know
a
you
cigarette.
got. I didn't know you
Cigarette
got a
break?
lap
Okay.
dance earlier. I'm sad I missed that.
That was ridiculous. I had to describe
Sorry,
it. That was the fucked up part. I had to go. For everybody
Ryan's lap
listening,
dance, yeah.
Charles is now getting a lap dance from some old chick.
She's only 69.
That's an old chick.
69.
She's only 63. Come on.
It looks like it's like a brown looking cocaine.
Right on.
And you
What about cocaine?
And
Wait,
George
what?
Washington, Thomas
Wait, what?
Jefferson, they used to do that.
No, it's snuff.
Oh, I thought
No,
you
the
said
real
coke-
snuff, the stuff you
Oh, I
see.
thought you said cocaine. I was super excited.
It looks like
I've tried stuff.
Hey, come on. I've talked about it. I've done cocaine.
No snuff. It is crazy. And
I've been to
It's
Colorado. Come on now.
Did you guys ever watch the early 80s comedy called The Last American Virgin?
Yeah.
They lured these girls to their house by saying they had cocaine. So what they did was full shit. So, and this movie was made in like 1981. So they went to the buddy's house they were at. They got these girls, and one of them was an expert. The girls were expert on cocaine. So they went and they got Sweet and Low, and this back before they had the packets, you know. You'd buy, and they brought it out. It was Sweet and Low, and the one girl, the girl that's the expert on cocaine. They're all teenagers.
Right.
She goes, it's good, and it's sweet too. This idiot. Give me
Oh
Sweet
my
Yeah.
god. Well, it's funny. Any expert on cocaine, they do a line and your face goes numb. Well, that's good cocaine. I'm just saying. I know I've done it. Like,
You know
it's
who Artie
crazy.
Lang is? He used to be on the. He was a comedian. He used to be on the Howard Stern show.
Artie
for years.
Lang. That sounds
Lang.
familiar.
Yeah, Artie
That
Lang,
sounds
yeah.
really
I saw a
familiar.
thing on him in court. His nose is flat,
Mm-hmm.
like a pancake, because
think
that
it's because
cocaine.
A
just
lot of
got
those-
Acid
A lot
in
of
their
those
bone,
comedians
and it's
were
just
on
flat.
cocaine.
It's gravity.
Oh yeah.
Well, dude, look at Sam Kinison.
Yeah.
That guy
Yes.
partied harder than anybody else did.
Yeah, and he became so.
And he was just crazy, you know, like he just
Yeah.
fucking lost his mind
and
on
he became
stage.
sober.
Yeah, he
and guess
got
what
sober.
happened? Got killed, hit by a drunk driver.
How crazy is that? How fucking ironic is life? Life is so ironic, especially in LA.
Drinking,
Like if you're in
See,
you're in
that's like me working
California,
on quitting smoking right now.
you're in LA.
I'm gonna get hit by a cigarette truck anyways. Fuck it.
Yeah.
A cigarette
that
truck,
crazy?
though? How many cigarette trucks do you see these days? Like, they gotta be out
You watch the Trailer Park
I know,
Boys?
but I see more beer trucks than
do you-
cigarette
Do you
trucks.
play Grand Theft Auto?
Oh Jesus, here we go.
I mean, I
We spent 5 hours
Is there
doing
a
gaming
Marlboro
earlier. We
truck
don't need
that
to
just
talk about it.
drives around mowing over people or what? The Marlboro truck, like I haven't seen the Marlboro truck. I'm sure it's
I-
around.
I think it just comes on just regular trucks now.
Does it come with just regular like gas station trucks, like
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah,
gas?
yeah, it does.
What are gas station trucks?
They're different
What
colors.
I've never seen them.
It's just like our truck. It's just not food. It's
Just cigarettes.
I
and
seen
shitty-
like one chef a
shitty-
week
shitty
down at
food.
the.
Marlboro truck.
No, there's food there. That's the truck stop.
Just
Shitty
shitty
sandwiches.
food.
The truck
Guys,
stop
I remember
sandwiches.
being in the grocery store with my dad. My
You ever
dad
get a big ass burger?
I remember
Fucking
Yeah.
in the 80s.
loaf?
Oh yeah.
My dad
Dude, the
smoked
ribs,
cigarettes.
the rib sandwich.
The Racco ribs.
Back in the
Big-ass
day
Racco
was
ribs.
bomb.
Yep.
Back in the day was bomb. Now you want to die. But when I was 18, that was the
Guess what's sitting
snack.
next to
To
him?
get people
Fucking
now.
carton of cigarettes on
Yeah.
the
People would
Back
just
in
line
the
up
day,
and
that was the
There's people
bomb.
that actually didn't smoke and they had ashtrays in
Sorry, I bought
They
these,
used
so
to be
I'm
an old
fucking
joke.
taking
People would-
shots.
Because back in the 70s and 80s, there was shaggy.
No, actually, that one was on Tyler.
People would, there was
No,
no
I
joke.
bought this
People
one.
would, like a drop
We're-
of
we're at
acid
the third
on
one now.
carpet, And they go like this. And
I
they
bought
would
first one, he
jokingly
bought
say,
second one, I
"Smoke
bought
the
third one.
But yeah,
And I'm
it-
pouring
they
you one
dropping
now.
ashes.
I know you.
The smoke was, it was everywhere.
I love this
You
song
guys just
too.
don't know that world. I mean,
Yeah, it is strange.
So
Right.
when I was in high school at the mall, this is the
Holy
early
shit,
90s.
that was close.
We would
Happy
go to the
birthday,
mall
buddy.
and
Thanks
you
for the
couldn't
podcast.
smoke.
This has been a good night.
And this is in
has
South
been
Carolina,
fun.
but in the mall stores, you could not walk in the mall stores and smoke. But in the mall, you could smoke. So what me and my buddies did when we were like in 11th grade, we'd walk up to like
Where's
the
Marissa
Foot
at?
Locker, and we'd be smoking.
That's what I'm doing right
Yeah, she should be here.
now. I said, get your ass here. She said, I am. So she's coming.
Okay, did you tell her that we're in the side room?
In the mall, right? Like
She
in the
knows.
mall.
She's been here the last
She
time.
didn't know, and she's been here a lot. I mean, they might not know.
Walk inside because you couldn't
She's
smoke
gonna
in the
ask
store.
Shane anyways.
Okay.
It's fine.
In the mall.
So
She knows where
then
we
they
are.
moved
She's
the-
coming.
I remember like 1992
Shit, I got a hole in
93,
Yeah, I know.
1993, they
Put some work in on some
the
more
mall
tonight too.
said you could only
Oh.
smoke in the smoking section. It was on the one side of the mall, and they had ashtrays and everything. But I mean, you couldn't smoke in elevators. I remember that. So in front of elevators, there's always ashtrays, so you could put your cigarette out and get in the elevator. I remember that because they don't want fires in them.
I was gonna say, yeah, wouldn't
I
that
did
be
see
like
those.
back?
I
in
was
the-
I was gonna
oh,
say, you know, like I'm only 31. I'm not that old, but I remember I do
Yeah, you
remember
are.
when smoking indoors was, you know, a legit thing.
It was everything everywhere,
But,
especially South Carolina.
And you know this too. But we fucking smoked in elevators. It didn't matter if the ashtray was there and the rules or not.
Yeah.
You just
Most
like,
most
oh,
people,
no one else is getting in. You're smoking your fucking
I
cigarette.
remember one of my
elevator.
first jobs out of high school. It was like 1994, I believe. It was this place my mom got me a job at. She was an accountant.
You remember when
And
the smoking in the kettle?
there was a
even?
smoking section
Yeah.
in the break room at this place, and then there was a non-smoking section. And they wanted to. I remember like in '94, '95, they wanted the people that smoked to smoke outside, and it caused arguments.
Right.
Because you're taking away my right to smoke.
Well,
And
I-
people were passionate about it, and
Yeah.
they were pissed.
When
And they
I-
were saying, "Fuck you, this is America."
Hey,
I mean,
what up,
seriously.
Marissa?
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Yeah.
and
They
then
might
you take
not
away
hear
my
you
right to
as well, just because of the mic.
I mean, he was
I might
thank
put
God.
it.
It was just a different. You wouldn't have that.
There we go. That might be
Bro,
better.
and like
But-
you said,
Hey, when I was
you happen
in
to catch any of the
college,
live
I
stream?
was 21 when I
People
was
would
in
say,
college.
It's still gonna be posted on
you offended by
YouTube,
people?
but
People used to say stuff.
I don't want to
you
talk
can still
about
watch
I
it.
smoke. I mean, it was just a common thing. And it's like,
Yeah, I left the house
told
at
someone
fucking
not to
noon.
smoke. It
I
was,
know.
It was like
they
a
get
big
offensive,
thing.
and people go like this.
Yeah, I told
and
him
it's
so.
like, you know, hey,
Just
it's
stand
my
there
right
and
to
be
smoke.
Well, hey,
It was crazy. It was crazy.
well, hey,
Tell me
Ross,
it's
I
all
remember
fun.
when I was in college, I was 21, and I remember Bismarck had completely out, or what's it called when they outlaw, or they had outlawed
Abolished?
smoking in the bars. But Mandan was still legit. The rest of the state was still legit, and this is right when I was 21. Right
Yeah,
when I
'cause
turned
Bismarck did
21.
it first.
Bismarck was first, and then so I remember going out and partying with people because I was 21, and then we'd go. The smokers would literally go to Mandan to
Just so you
party.
could smoke at a bar.
Just so we could smoke in the bar. I remember that. And then some of my friends would stay back in Bismarck and
Yeah,
be like,
'cause they
fuck
don't
that. They don't smoke. And they'd have more fun. And then I look back at that and go, damn, you know, like, why didn't I stay in Bismarck?
We were actually talking about this
Because
last night.
It just,
Yep.
it seems so folly now. It seems so stupid.
I can tell you what, I'm a smoker, by the way. And
You
when
know?
they when
Same
they
here. I'm a smoker also.
and
but
when
it seems stupid
when the
now.
inside ban smoking,
You've
like
missed
you
a
can't
lot.
smoke. It's,
I'm
it's
just letting you
nice.
know.
I
Okay
love
with
it.
that.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm a smoker and I love.
Well,
I
you
love
missed
it. Absolutely love it.
the what's it called? What did he get earlier? Lap dance.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you missed a lap dance.
From Marianne, by the way.
Yeah. I got that on mic at least. I mean, you can go back and listen to it.
how much?
I described it.
That actually might be worse.
I was like, now she's grinding. And grinding.
She was just seriously like,
Now she's smiling and grinding.
Yeah, she didn't need an ass. She just did it.
she seriously like pushed him back. Like,
I can't say anything because that's payback because I did it to her like a few years ago when it was her
Really?
birthday.
That's where
I walked
it
into the
came
main bar
from,
and
huh?
just gave her a fucking lap dance. Fuck it.
Ah,
It was
that's
her
so
birthday.
funny.
And, you
Well,
know,
hey man, I'm happy you're having a great birthday.
she got me. She got me.
I really am
she
happy.
got me on that one.
I really am happy that we could all be here. and
Yeah,
have
as
a
long
good
as
time
you're
for
still
your birthday.
enjoying your birthday.
I didn't know these
It's
fuckers
late
are
at
showing up,
night,
and
so
I'm happy
therefore
about
the water's
that.
gonna be hot in the apartment.
By the
so
way,
I can
we
shower for an
still
hour.
need to get together for your band and do a
On that.
podcast.
Oh,
Like
wait,
I've
I
been
left the
wanting to
water
do that. You
running.
fuck.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Come
yeah.
down to the night out.
Tyler
We
was here
can
for-
I know. I
We
had
don't
to
need- I don't want to do it at a bar. This
I
is the
needed
only
to
bar
find-
I'd
wasn't
ever
allowed to
do
say
a
because you
podcast
were-
in because of the seclusion.
yeah.
But I mean, like,
Yes.
let's do it in your basement again. That was
That's
super
why he's
fun
not
when we
here.
did
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That was a great time. Dee was here earlier too.
Yeah, that was Valentine's.
Yeah, and I
Just
reminded
find
him
it.
of that. I was like,
I'm
dude,
not
you remember
just
you've been on the
accepting what
podcast
I
before?
can
He's
do.
like, no. I'm like, dude, D, you were on the Valentine's one. Me and Slinger, we were hammered.
edited.
Heavily, yeah.
we-
Let's
we-
not talk about
It's
that
gonna be on
heavily
the
edited.
podcast, so you
Well,
can
yeah.
hear it.
So when
I
did
coulda
you
got
start?
sued.
That was
Yes.
right. Right
Ex-girlfriend
along.
could have sued me for
That's
that one.
not getting
I don't think she gets sued.
Oh, I
for
did.
What?
So you get
See for what?
Yeah, it's freedom of speech.
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
No, she couldn't sue you unless you had something that you lied about and took money from.
I don't know,
somewhere.
dude, but he heavily edited it. That's
okay.
all I'm saying. Like, he took care of it for me. He took care of it for me.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that when I did my editing the last podcast for my birthday. How much editing I had to do at the end of it. I should have just cut the whole end out. I mean,
The biggest fuck up was you in the middle.
don't, dude, we can't talk about that.
I know.
We can't talk about that. That was fucking ridiculous. But that's what I'm saying. I was thinking about you because of how many times you've had to edit things for me.
Poor Dad.
Yeah, poor dad. Getting paid shit, just editing. God damn it, Scott. Gotta
Well,
take that out.
Remember when you guys remember when we did the video game podcast
Yeah.
at Mark's house? We did a video game podcast.
Yeah, that was the first one.
And Dan,
That was the first
Dan was still editing
Yep.
at the time, and Dan's
That was
like,
one of the first ones we did.
Dan's listening to it like, no,
Yeah.
just
We were
no,
getting fucked up.
no.
That's the thing, though. It's like, what's the fine line between being like super, like, because I want my fans to be comfortable. I want them to listen to it and like literally enjoy it.
Yep.
And not give
Oh,
a fuck
you
about
just
it.
slammed that.
Yeah, she
It's my
did.
first one of the night. I had to
Yeah.
What is that?
catch up somehow. Crown Apple Coke.
Lassa was looking for an
you got
excuse to
another one
dip
coming.
out. Looking for an excuse to dip
So
out.
has it been
he's warmed
it's
up.
been
It's been a year now.
almost a year.
I haven't
Not
kept
even.
track. I don't.
We're
Well,
going up on it
because-
January. Something
Is
was
that-
the first
yeah.
Late
That's-
January. Because I was gonna say
I should do an
February.
anniversary, a
So
first
more.
I'm
anniversrsary
down to
show.
do that with you.
Yeah, we should do a first
I have
anniversary
a
show.
job.
That's
Do
cool.
Dan
I
and
might be
Charles. We should do everybody I really like again, because that's kind of what I did with my birthday. I had
Mark's
Natalie,
out.
I had Lucas, I had Sky. I had
Fuck you,
everybody
Charles.
that I really enjoyed that I could get on at the time. You know, like
See,
on
right
it.
at you first again.
Yeah, I'd love to do a anniversary show for the podcast. What do you think, Charles?
What do you guys shoot?
I think that's a great
Anniversary,
idea.
an anniversary show.
Fish
for it.
dogs.
Fish
Oh,
dog.
Yeah.
nice. Good call.
Yeah, I've been just ordering. They're a good,
I'm dead serious.
solid shot.
What is it? Crown?
Crown apple.
I'm gonna see if you know what
Crown
it
and
is.
that? Wait. No, I do know what it is.
Peach.
No, pineapple. Peach and pineapple. Peach tree schnapps and pineapple juice, right?
Yeah, crown peach, pineapple. What else?
I think it's it.
Vodka's there too, ain't it?
Oh,
Cranberry. Cranberry.
and then that's it.
Hey, Mom.
Trying to think. There might be more.
Is there any vodka in it?
I could have sworn there was a fifth.
That's
There
it. That's it.
No, I actually told him the story how it was those two little fucks, Jameson and Jaden.
Oh yeah.
Where
What's that?
They're like
no, I
brothers.
told you
gotta
the story of
separate
how
them.
that bomb thing started. That was
Do
those
they
little
call you
motherfuckers.
mom now?
Every
Yeah.
every
The
time
kids.
she walks away from those kids,
I don't-
like they're fighting and shit.
Can I
When
say
she's
that?
away, not when she's there.
I
She
don't
walks
call
back
her
up there
mom
and they're
whatsoever.
telling on each other. See, that's what it was though. They were telling on each other, and she's sitting there like,
I had to separate them.
Go
keep
clean the
one in
bathrooms.
the
What are
lobby
you
and
talking
one
about?
like cleaning out there. And every time they get near each other, I just watch them. Like no.
because if she didn't, then they were telling each other, he threw this at me. Yeah, stupid.
Wait, which kids though?
Just kids working at Dairy Queen.
Oh, the kids.
And
Yeah.
that's why she's mom, because she comes out there and just starts yelling at her.
Dude,
Yeah,
so,
you gotta have some authority in the room.
Nope,
Yeah.
nope. Listen.
Dan,
Jordan,
Dan
what-
doesn't have the
what,
worthy figure, that authority.
Hey, Dan, why don't you talk about your new CD you just dropped,
In the
huh?
restaurant world,
Since you're here, since I got you
in the
here.
restaurant world, the employees are referred to as kids.
Right.
That's just
I
how
did-
kids.
I'll be at Dairy Queen meetings in Minneapolis, and they're saying, "Well, the kids are not going to understand this." Or are you telling me the kids have to explain this to the customer? every time?
Really? Is
I
that
mean,
it?
seriously, yeah. I'm in like
And when
Minneapolis.
does it stop? When does
It's
the
just-
kid
it's just
stop
referred to
being
as
a
kids.
kid?
It's referred to as kids because they used to be teenagers forever. Fast food employees. So
Yeah.
it's
Lawson still refers
I feel-
to us as kids.
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
still
that's
a
a
kid.
Lawson's
discrimination
leaving.
point.
Have a good day, kids. In the back, I'm sitting there like I'm 30 fucking years old.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man.
I'm 28. I'm 28 and I will
voted
forever
like
be a
4
kid.
years ago.
I'm
Yeah,
28
that's
and
a
I'm still a kid.
discrimination point. That's
Yeah, I know,
all
but it's just an old
legal discrimination.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, when I worked at Burger
It's
King
just your
Corporation,
thought.
like
It's just
15
your
years
thought.
ago, it was the same thing. Well,
Yeah,
the
it was
kids,
yeah.
you have to teach the kids to do, and then, like I said, in Minneapolis, the CEO of Dairy Queen was sitting there, and we are sitting there talking about. It's like, so you're telling me the kids are going to have to tell the customers every single time they order this certain thing, blah blah blah. It's just everywhere.
The kids.
The kids, it's just
The kids.
Well,
I
hey,
It's just
see,
restaurant-
I
this
see
is
a
what
kid
happens,
up till like a kid is a kid up till like 14.
Well, hey, Slinger,
No,
this
fuck
is
that.
how I
If they're
think.
younger
of it.
than me, they're.
Hey,
I don't
this is
care.
how I think
Yeah.
of it. Guys, just when he tells me, like, if he refers to me as a kid at all, he walks
I
away.
used to hate being
No.
called a kid.
I look at myself, I'm like, damn, he just referred to me as a kid.
I know, I just-
5 minutes later, I'm like, I'm a fucking kid.
I'm a kid.
I guess I'm a kid.
Compared to
I'm a
the-
kid, but that's because he's older than me and he's my boss, and I am a
Yeah,
kid.
you shouldn't take
I'm
offense.
No,
a kid
I
at
didn't.
heart.
That's the thing. That's the
See,
thing.
I never take
thought
offense
about
to
it.
I just gets me every
I
time.
gave myself
Have a
5
good night,
minutes.
kids. I'm sitting there like,
Well, no, hey, listen.
well, fuck,
Let-
Colin's damn near 21
Charles.
years old himself. He's not a kid anymore.
But Charles, listen
Fuck
to me
you,
for a
Lawson.
second. Hey, but hey, listen. I don't want to talk over you, but the reason why I say that is because I give myself 5 minutes and don't say anything because I know I'm still younger. I'm processing it. I am a kid, and that's a good thing. I'm always learning. Like, it isn't
Right.
a derogatory term.
No,
Like,
it's not.
in the
it's
way
not.
that he used it, like within the meetings, maybe they're referring to us as kids, but it's because we're all
No, we're-
learning.
no,
we're all
we're-
learning.
we're not- we're not-
all trying to get better.
Unless
at,
you say
at
fucking
everything.
kids, then
Yeah, then it's derogatory. But I mean, if they
when he
refer
goes
to
to
us
those
as
meetings
kids,
where
it's
employee
as a person
number
who's learning,
11010101,
I'm playing devil's advocate.
You
I'm
give
trying
them
to be
numbers?
on that side.
No,
I don't say it that.
That's
Hey,
corporate.
37,
That's-
376, chill out.
Yeah,
It's
that's
mostly
corporate.
when
That's corporate. You know,
owners
they
are
don't
talking
give a fuck.
shop. They refer
Yeah,
to
the
the
whole
employees as
thing,
kids.
yeah.
Right.
I don't call you guys kids. That much.
No, but I'm just saying
No,
that
when you're
like
leaving
it's
here,
not
"All
derogatory
right, have a good night, kids."
whatsoever.
And I'm
Oh,
sitting
do I?
there,
Oh, yes.
and I look over and it'd be like Scott B. Working like, we're the farthest thing from.
I'm almost 30.
We're like next to what? Mark and
28.
Laura.
I mean,
Mark
you guys
and
don't
Laura.
act like adults most
I
times,
know.
so it's
You
really
gotta act like adults
Well, look at
all
us.
the
I'm
time.
recording all this.
You kidding me?
I'm
I do my
acting
job
like a
well.
21-year-old.
Yeah, you do your job well.
I
But
really
very
am. And I'm ballsy as a
childishly well.
21-year-old.
Wait, I think I'm the second oldest
I'm as
employee
ballsy
there
as
right
last
now.
time I was just there for 2 hours doing nothing because there was
No,
nothing to
it's
do.
not getting at it whatsoever.
Hey, I remember one time didn't you paint your when you was in high school? Didn't you paint your car?
Yeah.
You painted
Yeah.
this car something.
No, Jesse Weil and me did it.
Yeah, they painted something. and he
Because
was
you
in
worked
high school,
there,
and I
too.
was-
I
and
bought
is-
this-
We're talking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I was younger. I was in my
I
early
was
30s.
15. This is
And I
my
was like
first
your
year.
age now. And you said, what's the name of that color or something? And
It
I
was-
said, I
it
know
was
what
a-
it is. I know what the name of that color is. Vagina repellent.
What Jesse did, but no, let me explain. I agree
I know what it
with you.
is. And I started
I
laughing.
agree with you.
great.
I
I was laughing
agree
at my
with you.
son. It's called
Because
vagina
it
repellent.
was a $300. No,
that
let
is
me,
a shade.
hey, let me paint the backstory.
And I was like 30 years old. I was a younger.
Let me-
I wouldn't say something
let me
like that
paint
now.
this backstory
Yeah, you
because
would.
he's completely correct.
I wouldn't
He's
have
completely
thought, but I
correct.
wouldn't say it sober.
No, he's
At work.
completely correct because this was a $300 like Corsica from my youth pastor that was like falling apart. And that was the funniest part. Like the lights inside didn't work, so I had to like flash like my shitty flip phone at the time. Cause I had a flip phone. That was the thing when I was in high school. You didn't have cell phones like you have now. The flashlight. You had your flip phone. You had to read their speedometer, make sure you had enough gas, and you were going 65 on the highway. No, the lights were broken in the inside, and so. This is a piece of shit car for $300 I got, and me and Jesse Weil decided to spray paint these shitty metallic blue flames. And he's like, what else you want? And I'm like,
Somebody
let's
wrote
put
Foreman
Foreman.
on it. Yeah, it said
It
Foreman
was
on it.
my idea. No, that's why I'm saying it was my idea. I'm like, put my last name. He's like, I got this. I'll make it look cool.
And you're sitting there like,
and
yeah.
he started spray painting Foreman, and it looks like dog shit. Like it looks like "Pull Me Over" is like written on the side of it.
Literally, your
like,
boss.
I'm smoking weed. My name is Mr. Foreman. I'm Scott. I'm an idiot. Like all those things could have been spray painted on the side instead.
Your
of
boss literally walked up to you and said,
I mentally challenged according to the state.
that. All these things could have been written on the side of his car. But that one was the worst. It was just my last name. That was the last.
And the car was great.
I never got pulled over once. I literally didn't. And I was
like, well,
smoking
we know
weed
who
all
that
the
is.
time.
I was scared.
Dude, I had
Pull you over.
one time. Me and Jordan Strummy were driving on the back road smoking, and we got to this fucking thing, Bones Road, and we got to this shit where there was a bunch of cows crossing. So Jordan, as high as balls as he was, and I don't know what else he was on, he jumps out of the car and he jumped on a cow. He jumped on a cow and he started going, wee! And he fucking, right? I caught that shit.
That was good.
He's like, wee! And he's like grabbing onto nothing. Like he's trying to grab something on the cow to grab, like to rein it in, and there's nothing. And you could see the face of happiness switch to scare, like so fast. And I'm in my car with the headlights on, just watching.
So how do you see his face if you're
I was in the car watching him jump the cow. No, I was literally in the front seat just watching, like, what is he doing?
And when his penis went right in the cow, his
No, he jumped on the top of the cow. He's trying to ride the cow like a
see
horse.
his face.
if you ever meet Jordan Strummy, this is
Yeah,
something
you know
he
Jordan
would fucking
everybody
do.
here knows Jordan
This is
Strummy.
something he
This
would
guy
fucking
with
do.
the red hair.
No,
No, that's not.
he doesn't. No,
I got
he
the wrong
doesn't.
Strummy.
You got short hair.
That's gay.
Yeah.
But
Blonde.
so then, did he rise?
Yeah, for a minute. Yeah, he rode it. He got knocked off.
How
He was
long?
hammered.
8 seconds?
Yeah, not long. But I was laughing the whole time, and then he jumped in the car. He's like, "Let's go." I was like, "How? We gotta wait for the fucking herd to go through it." So we just sat there and smoked weed until
Can't go anywhere.
until the cows finally. We were like, "Huh, huh, huh," like trying to get the cows to move, and they wouldn't. You know, you just kind of have to just chill and wait.
Apparently, riding one
Really?
was not the answer.
Yeah.
Do is lean
Yeah,
out
Although I'm
didn't
pretty
work.
sure that's how I
and be
got
like,
married.
But that was
"Yeah," they all run.
Jordan
been
really
married?
wanted to ride a cow, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know
Are you
why.
still?
No, God, no. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why he
No.
wanted to ride
Jesus
a cow. But that's one of my fondest
I wanted
memories
to ride
in that
a
car.
car, so I got married.
Because that happened in the piece of shit car that I couldn't
What
see
kind of
the
car was
spit on.
That's me.
A Corsica. Yeah, whatever.
The
I
color was great. The car was
Yep.
great. I
Yep,
remember
it was
that.
a great
Yeah,
piece
I
of
know,
shit.
that was me.
Yeah, that was
My
really
fucking
mean.
It wasn't youth pastor, it was my regular pastor. That's even worse. My regular pastor sold that to me for $300. It wasn't worth $25. Like, it really wasn't.
Like I said, whoever's playing music, got to stay somewhere.
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
Go see what's up.
Stuff your fucking
Go
face.
see what's up.
Bullshit, you will.
Yeah, that's
Max
what's
will
up.
lick you to
You're,
death
you're
before
gonna
that.
go have fun.
No, Matt's and me are going to
From
play
the
in the highway, so
Vatican.
that's fine.
They go clean the shower wash.
He deserved it. Fuck that motherfucker.
What? What do you do?
They come every year.
Wait,
Doesn't let me
there's
sleep.
2 different
Okay,
terms
Joe.
for the Vatican?
The
all I
Vatican,
got.
like where the Pope
Oh
lives.
my
Yeah,
god. Fucking dog doesn't let me sleep.
Doesn't.
These guys come in town every year and clean like the plants and
They
everything.
power wash like the
Yeah.
clothes and stuff.
They have to have it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They call the Vatican.
That's the
And I just
name
need
of
some white tape right here.
Wait, can you
Yeah,
spell
they're
that?
uncomfortable, but
And right here.
Well, Charles,
I
you
mean,
think we should just literally finish the night out on a
It's a
podcast?
green
Like,
logo,
just
and
keep
it's
it
got
going
like a-
till 1?
Yeah.
The Sunbright or something.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Because
You see 'em
I'm
every
down
day.
to do
if
that.
we're rolling,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's almost
Maybe
midnight.
let's
That's what
call
I'm
it
saying. Like, we might as well just keep it going till we're done.
Yeah.
Vatican.
Yeah, because I don't really want to be out there. There's nobody I know out there.
I'm probably gonna go out there shortly.
Oh yeah, you gotta go find yourself a man.
No.
I have some homies from Hayes in there.
She wants a man.
Anyway, we still party with them.
Burly man. Like
Burly.
muscles.
Yes.
Lots of
Lots
muscles.
of them.
Yeah.
Like unhealthily.
Yeah, like complete opposite of you.
Like,
Yeah.
like the dudes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
When's the podcast gonna be out?
This one? As soon as possible. I'm gonna try and get it done tomorrow.
My lawyers will block it, so don't worry. It'll never come out.
Well, hey, we kind of have the same lawyer, so we'll be all right.
No, trust me, I'll outbid you. Don't worry.
He's gonna want
Did we $1 million single? We didn't do anything that was wrong.
No,
Yeah.
No, we're fine. We're good.
Yeah, I tried. I do have to subconsciously think that though all the time. Like,
Yeah, and
like okay, I fucked up in 2 hours and 45 minutes. Remember to edit that.
And there was no really weird stories.
There
Like,
are
nobody said
certain
it-
things you have.
Nobody
to
said
remember to
anything
edit,
about Marissa's third nipple, so.
Oh what? Thank you. That is not getting edited out
even
whatsoever.
I
more
know.
attractive than the other two.
Free nipple.
You know what? I'd like to see it. You know what I mean?
I got
But
three
no,
nipples.
she doesn't really.
I got a big one right
like it's one of those like
The third one's huge.
attractions that.
One of mine tell me the weather's cold. I don't.
I got my head glued back together, so I mean
All right, who's down for a smoke break?
Really? What
You guys down? We've been recording for a while.
It was like
Pause. Pause.
Well, these guys.
when
I'm
I
gonna
was
head
younger,
home.
Awesome.
I
I'm
moved it
pretty-
when I was 7.
pretty excited
I
that
was
you
pushing my friend's
actually
little
are
sister on
sitting
bed
here doing
around.
this.
No, I gotta head home. I gotta work in the morning.
Hey, is this your phone?
Like a little
Yeah.
If I don't
Mariah's
like
at
show up
10:30,
on time,
I'm
but
at 11.
I don't have to be at Jimmy until 3:30. Then I have to work forever.
I know that's what I was thinking.
Oh man, that's been a fun
I
day.
got a loaner car because my car is still at the dealership, so I had to come back. And I said, well, I'll come back tomorrow because all the work they got to do, they can't finish it. So I said, well, just give me a loaner. I'll come back tomorrow. So they gave me like a little loaner car.
I got
What
this
is
nice
it?
pair of Lambo Feeties.
Yeah.
What was it?
I mean, I suppose you work like
Lambo
pretty
Feeties?
good,
Oh Jesus.
Is that a brand or something?
No, just Lambo
his
Feeties,
feet
like a
and
Lamborghini,
walks.
but
Oh.
your feet are your transportation.
Oh, you walked here?
Yeah. I only live right behind Cenex. It's not bad. And then that way, if I'm drinking, I'm not driving.
AK, I'm giving you and Charles a ride home tonight.
That is, I mean,
No, I'm just
Drink
joking.
some
No,
You've been drinking all day.
I'm just like, right over here.
yeah, we're literally just
what
not
kind of
even
car
a
they
block
get you?
away.
This bar.
What kind of
It's
car
like a
This
little
is an easy
Buick,
walk.
It's kind of like a shortened Escalade with a Buick.
Nice. Those
I parked
Buicks
right
now
out
are
there.
nice.
I said
From what
that's
I've seen. They're like really, they're trying to compete
It's a nice
with
walk,
caddies,
honestly. It's
too.
not bad. It's like me walking to work and back.
I love that commercial with
Yeah.
Shaq.
Just a little
Did you
like
see that one
halfway.
with the Buick?
Right. I
It's
mean,
like, I
if
can
you
buy
look at
the
it, it's
fit.
not even a full block. So,
I'm like,
and then I cut right through that apartment parking lot and
I
go
can
right
fit in this
through.
car.
Yeah.
The Buick lets me fit in this car.
And I've thought about
And
grabbing that
Shaq's
longboard. I was
this
gonna longboard
big
because Aaron was longboarding at home.
You're like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's like, "Do you have a
Christ.
ride?" Because then I can just like run into the apartment real quick and.
Where's everybody else at? They
My
still
phone's
outside?
dead. He probably did text me, but I found
He
him.
had his longboard,
Oh.
so he was gonna longboard. He's
Who
like, I mean,
longboarded
we could
it?
try to longboard with the two people on there. I was like, no.
You could do
I'm gonna
it.
go find
You
the
just
rest,
have to be
guys.
really close to each other.
Didn't you
I'm not
snowboard in
gonna-
high school?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
still
I
do
just
it?
yes, occasionally, but I won't do it during the winter, like right now,
Of course not.
because
There's ice.
yeah, like at the stop sign going down the street from my apartment, there's ice right there,
Yeah, there's a
and
bunch
I
of,
don't
like,
know if
ice
I'd be able to
broken up.
Was
slow
it
down enough.
like Jeremy longboarding when he got killed?
Yep.
It was like January.
Yeah.
It was the day of the Super Bowl. I remember that.
Yep.
Well, like, there's so many.
And I have
What do you guys
bone
think?
spurs
One more
on the bottom of
thing,
my
fish
foot,
stocks?
so sure, I'll take some
Yeah.
fish stocks. I like
All
it.
right. Oh shit! You want the?
Here, grab
Sure.
yourself a cup.
She'll do the shot with the pitcher.
Let me just do a tiny. I just want to try.
Okay.
Just a
It's
little
good.
sample. Wow, how? What does it take to fill a fish doggy?
Fish dogs. Oh, this is
Yeah.
$25. It's alright. It's alright.
Just $25. I'm sorry, I don't
Look
like
at
sitting
here,
at
you
a
smell
bar.
it.
Like, I really, like, bars, yeah, they're fun to come hang out with. Like, when my dad and, when my
It went
first
flying
my
off of
dad,
me. I forgot they were on the top of my head.
My dad gets really interesting when he's
I
something.
really-
It's fun, it's fun.
Like,
She
take
went.
a
I just
shot,
flew.
and it fell right off.
She does a shot. She does a shot. You can tell she's 21. She's like this, like in the movies, you know. And the glasses just went flying.
That's how you shoot it, though.
Right?
All dramatic.
Where's Charles? Still outside?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
God only
smoking.
knows.
That's alright.
He's smoking a bday.
He's what? Schwalker?
Hey,
I
Schwalk.
don't know.
Schwalker that.
No, he was telling us about you guys were gaming out.
I wonder
Putting
if
in
they
on
left.
Facebook Live, right?
Yeah,
What's that?
Yeah, the YouTube live.
I have a couple friends from Hazen that
Yeah,
were
dude.
in here.
Different
In
games,
here, huh?
we just streamed them.
They were up at the bar.
So it could
Oh, and then no.
fit us both on camera. And we just had a good time. We saw the drunk cast gaming.
I'm kidding. That was good.
Yeah, it was
I'm
great.
sorry.
Yeah, we did it.
So,
And I guess
I'm
they
joking.
were.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
we
on
just
to-
drank.
I'd rather go to
We had a
Bismarck
game,
bars.
dude, for-
He told
Meet
me
people
when
like
you
Morgan.
turn into chicken.
I don't
you
think-
have
I love
to-
it.
You know what? I just
dude,
don't-
Realm Royale is
No,
so funny.
I don't either. My family thinks I'm lesbian because I don't date people.
You have to like run around trying
Like,
to dodge bullets.
Just because I'm
to
not dating
survive. It's
someone, you're
hilarious.
gonna think I'm
It's so much
lesbian.
fun.
Like, seriously, my
Just because I
family's
get to
convinced.
see I'm lesbian.
I guess. I'm just lesbian.
God,
I
I
know.
eat one pussy and all
Yeah.
of a sudden I'm lesbian. Everyone
I'm not
thinks
even
I'm
kidding,
lesbian.
dude. My grandma was like, "It's all right if you like women now."
I call that baby. She must be
It was
what?
like weird though. Like, it's just
No, Grandma, we were bored. I lost the bet. I was trying to make her feel better. Her boyfriend pissed her off.
That's funny as fuck.
No, you know what? I never date girls like that. I just never have. I just think I was like, it's bad for business, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You're so nice, Mason.
It drives me nuts.
Look at the good Samaritan over here.
Makes their job easier.
I know my dad was like, sometimes we stay till
Yes.
bar closed just to help clean.
Shot,
Like, Dad, we're like, you're getting sober.
Dude, I actually do that. I do that, especially down at the main with Shay and Kelly.
This is the
and then
usual on the Birds Fucking
And then
Gold
Hazen with-
podcast. This is
Aaron's
where we
dad
get
works in
fucked up.
Hazen.
We don't care. Don't throw all of them away, because we need some of them.
Well, I mean, these have been used. These are clean.
I can't imagine Dan, because Dan's edited most of these, and he's listened to some funny fucking shit, I bet, right? And you've called me being like, dude, do you want me to edit this out, because it's pretty fucked up, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, cut
Do you want me like, you want me to cut this part out, because it's pretty fucking
Charles
graphic, and I'm like,
Star.
yeah, dude, please, take that out of there, get rid of it. Yeah, I've had, he's called me, and I didn't even remember. I'll be like, what? I did what? Like, yeah, dude, you did this fucked up thing. And I'll be like, no. I'll be like, yeah, dude, you fucking talked about, like, giraffes getting murdered or some shit like that. Like just some
What?
The till getting locked up like it did tonight. Does that happen a lot?
The what?
You have-
The
when you
till? Well, it happened that one day when Lori and I were working,
We got all
and that was
busy,
us. Yeah, it happened that day, and then
What do you think is triggering? Is there something that's
I don't
Jordan.
know. Aaron was bringing up two
This
kids
sounds
meals,
like Dairy Queen.
Where's
and
Jordan?
then all of a sudden the till
Where's
just
Jordan?
completely stopped working.
They're talking about.
I left it
high
for a
school
little bit.
bullshit.
Tell
I
him to
thought
get
maybe
back
it would
in.
unfreeze by itself. It was there for like 40 minutes. We were about to close that,
What's
so I
that?
had to call Tyler because I
Can
was
you
like,
go get him?
I don't know. I don't know how to
Ease
go
in the
downstairs
conversation.
and do all
Yeah,
of
just
that.
tell him we're doing shots.
he
If
just
you want
thinks
a shot
I
of
just
this.
don't know why.
Thanks, Charles.
Yeah, I don't either. And he wasn't trying to pay or anything. It was literally just in the middle of taking
It
an
just
order.
stopped.
Cool.
Shut up.
It's all right.
As you're walking through the door.
Yeah.
I can't blame
Yeah,
you guys.
man.
You're
Well,
been
Marissa
drinking
did a
all
little
day.
bit ago, and she
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm keeping up
Well, I
with
didn't know
Charles.
which way it opened.
That's a massacre.
I've never been back here.
There's
I've
no
ne-
signs, so.
I don't know
Yeah.
how I'm doing it, to be honest. Like, 'cause
And honestly, without
I
the
haven't
Jordan
drank
not being
really
there, you'd
since-
think
Yeah,
that you would.
no, you don't.
before sober
You don't.
October. Like, I have been really chill since sober October. So
And
how I'm
still-
keeping up with Charles right now is beyond me.
I'm the same.
He
age
really
as
doesn't
Sean.
want a shot?
No, he's coming.
Okay.
They're just talking about high school bullshit. They're talking
Oh,
about
yeah, they were in the same class.
a couple kids that I went to school with too, and you know, Jessica Ruby.
All right, I'm awesome. Okay,
Yeah,
so
see?
let's see here.
Nobody's gonna know that.
Okay, we
It's
got
gonna be
enough.
one more for Jordan.
Yep, there's one right there. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we're good. I'll pour him when it gets here.
Well, we gotta wait for him.
Alright.
I refuse.
No, we'll do another
I'll
one.
take two then.
We'll do
Yeah.
another when he gets here. What do you guys say?
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy
Cheerios.
birthday, Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Old
Hey.
man.
What do you mean?
Old
It's your
man.
Thank you,
birthday.
Charles. Thank you, Scott.
Scott. Thank
Scott
you, Scott, for
bottles.
the alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah,
To
thank
older
you.
men, at least we're good in bed.
Thank God.
Here we
all I have to
go.
hold
Here
on
we
to.
go.
As far
thing we
as
got
all
going-
you know.
Here we
Charles,
go.
that's the only
You
thing
don't
we
know
got.
what. You don't
Charles,
know
that's the
what
only
we're
thing we
having.
got going
we
for us.
understand. we get it. Alright.
We like to give them the props.
Yeah. Just like to let them know.
It's okay.
What?
It is true.
What are you guys talking about? You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, we know.
No.
Oh, you're a young guy. What happened?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, Scott.
It's all right.
But
I'll
that's
do
so
one,
good.
and it's like we all do.
Yeah, I was.
No, we're all gonna do one again.
No, no,
That's
hey,
all right.
yeah, no, no,
Jesus.
that's what I was saying. I was like, fine, a glass.
Oh, okay, that's all right. You
Yeah,
guys
you're
wanna do
good. You
another
got
one?
one?
You definitely
No, no.
don't have
This
to.
is only 40
No, I
fucking
was
million
waiting
glasses.
for you, buddy.
I know. I cleaned it up.
No, we'll just
Here,
I'll just
here,
wait
let
for
me.
the next
No,
one.
no,
I
no.
really
Pour
didn't
me,
have
pour
to
me
be-
one. I'll do it with you.
Okay. Well,
we're
this
waiting
is
for
to
you.
Charles too.
We're waiting
So
for you.
Charles, you gotta be in this.
Oh boy.
And me.
That'll get good.
Catch me up.
Might as well just fill up around.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
Are we all
Seems
taking
thirsty
another
tonight.
shot?
I
That's
am.
fine.
Socially denied, is that what you said?
Okay.
She said I am.
Socially denied. I
She
like
did
it.
not say socially.
I am socially
denied.
denied.
No, Mark went home.
To be totally honest. No, I was
I'm
like,
the only-
Mark,
no,
you don't
hey,
even say
that's-
goodbye
It
to
does
me.
not have to
You
go.
just look at me as soon as I get there, and you don't even say hi. You don't even say goodbye.
Hey, what about Dan? What about Dan?
Dan?
Danny, Danny.
Let me know how things are going.
Oh, Danny boy.
Well, hey, lots.
The pipes are calling.
Just wait till we're done with this shot here, quick.
Hey, to Charles and being
Charles.
31.
Sir
We
Charles.
went
I
to
thought he
school
was
together,
41. What the
Charles.
fuck?
No, hey, I'm 44 now.
He's
Don't
got
start,
the line of
start
it.
your shit.
Hey, man, thanks for being on the podcast. Thanks for being
of
involved,
course.
man. I
Good to
love
see
it.
you guys.
It's been fun.
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Dad.
Thanks for being a great guest.
miss it for the world, man. Happy birthday.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Hey, hey,
You guys have a good night.
we gotta do this ourselves sometime.
I'll be there. I promise.
Yeah?
Better.
She's been out here longer than me. Why aren't you worried about
We're
that?
gonna do this.
You got jobs to do.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because I have no money. So I had like two
I still
drinks.
had to be.
I came in. I was like, I need shots. 2 yank bottles.
I just
I gotta
really think
finish.
I'm gonna.
a podcast
Sit down.
with.
You know what?
But Charles, I really think a podcast with me and Tyler and Scott and Lawson would be insanity because it'd be me versus my uncle and Tyler versus Lawson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a way, we'd be not versus, but we'd be asking each other, our future selves, in a way, questions. You know what I mean? You are too fucked up. You are not thinking like I am right now.
I'm
I'm
not
on
thinking
a different
how you are
level.
either, man.
You're on a level, all right.
Yeah, but do you know what I'm talking about?
I was like,
Oh,
What?
That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
What?
Like me and Scott going at it.
Mom, I've
like,
been waiting for this day
talking.
my whole life.
And then and then Lawson and Tyler, and then trade. And then we
But
trade.
all of you,
And I'm asking
all
Lawson.
of you are gonna be doing it to
Tyler's
each other
asking
too.
Scott. Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna be really cool.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That'd be one of the
Michael,
most
when I got back, I
hardcore
was like, I'm gonna
podcasts
get
He's
as
ever.
warmed
fucked
up
as
now. It's
possible.
gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, it'd be
He's
warmed up now.
hardcore
Yeah,
as
I
fuck.
came in, I was like, 2
He
yank
was
bottles, I kinda
super
have to-
comfortable
That's why I was
tonight.
trying to chug it with the
Yeah,
straw. I was like,
he's
fuck
Super
this straw.
comfortable with
Yeah.
this. That's a
I
good
wasn't
sign.
expecting Lawson
Well,
to give me one.
that's
I was
good
gonna go and get one
That's the
myself.
whole
He's like,
point of
chugged
me
it so
not
fast.
telling him ahead of time is like,
I
Scared.
should. I honestly should have believed you.
I
I
gave
honestly
Mark
should have.
and
I give that up.
everybody brought one for
Mark, I
everybody.
can't
It was really weird when he came in. He was like, "Here, Abby." I'm like,
I love getting drunk with you, Derek.
Me and Abby had to witness him get a lap
That was
dance,
pretty
so
funny,
that's
cool.
never ever gonna leave
yeah,
my
I'm sorry.
subconscious
That was
ever.
pretty disturbing.
Right?
Yep.
That was.
Sorry, Charles.
And outside.
It's just the way
was
she
only
like
63.
the way she was necking you. Here, this is what I remember
She
the
was
most.
only 32
Guys,
years old.
no, this
30
is what really disturbed me.
Yeah,
The way she
whatever.
necked him. No, guys, the way she.
Absolutely. That was-
It
Marissa's
is
not
32, but I
listening.
was trying to say it correctly.
Marissa,
No, I'm just impressed by the quick
the one
math.
thing that drove me like that is currently driving me crazy is the way he, and this will never be.
What did you do? Did he put his
No,
hands on her hips?
no.
Oh, thank God.
She was like, he was stuck.
No,
he was
no.
stuck like
Yeah,
this.
he was stuck like that, but
But-
she necked him on either side of his neck, like this.
But like I said, to be fair,
Like, I didn't see
it was
licking,
like
Why
4 or
we need
5.
video.
but why was her head like
Dan,
Video.
on
4 or
each
5
side
years
of
ago,
his neck?
That makes sense because
I
when
wanted,
Trevor
that's
came
necking.
out,
I wanted
That's
May
necking,
Bar
I
on
was
her
like,
birthday.
who's
I
over
wanted to
there?
give her one
He
hell
was
of
like,
a
sorry,
fucking
I was
lap
at
dance, you know?
Alibis. I just ran over.
Ah.
I was
No,
like,
you guys
yeah,
gotta
no,
remember
it's
that.
fine. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for
She
interrupting
had
you.
to
I
do
just
that
didn't
to
know how
me
fix
because
it.
I know
she
it
owed
was
me
so
that
funny
Like,
though. It was so
Yeah, no,
funny
it's
though.
alright. It's alright. It's alright.
You got to
It's okay,
remember
so I was
we
like,
had
"Oh,
to
there."
endure
He told
that.
me
okay?
There was
Like,
there was
Yeah,
nothing
too
sexual,
intimate.
Marianne's
obviously.
very drunk. Yeah.
Obviously.
I
And I
had to
just started
endure that, so
laughing. I
fuck
was like,
off.
oh.
She owed me that. It
Is
just
she?
happened to come
Now
up
it
on
makes
this
sense.
podcast.
It was
She was,
just
like,
so fucking
very
funny.
Drunk.
Because
And I just started
this
laughing. I was like,
interrupted
yeah,
a
well,
serious
I'm gonna
conversation.
get off work and I'm
That
gonna
was the
go
best
up there.
part. This was literally like interrupting a serious
No, that would have
conversation.
interrupted
10:51.
any situation.
It took me a while.
No,
Like
at
I
the
said,
time
we
when
were
it happened,
steady,
it
and then
interrupted a
we got
serious
sold from 8:45
conversation.
to 9:30.
Interrupted any
And then we got steady.
situation. Oh, Charles is getting a lap dance. Yes, that would have interrupted any
My only
situation.
closer was Aaron, which that was okay, but still. It takes a while when there's only one of you.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
man.
alright. I probably could have
What
done
is
things to
that?
make it quicker, but
Oh, is that Danny's new CD?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Danny, why
You
don't
got
you
one
promote
too.
that shit?
I got a new CD.
Oh, nice, I do.
Yeah.
I know what this is.
You're
I know
like,
what this is.
What are you
No,
pointing
no, I know
at?
what this
What are you
is.
saying?
It's a poster.
Or the.
Oh.
It worked good for throwing.
No,
too.
why don't
Sorry.
you promote it, dude? Promote
You're
it.
right, you're right.
Promote the shit out of that.
DannySavage666.bandcamp.com.
And you,
Check it out.
this is your new
Check it
solo CD, correct?
24
So-
tracks, 80 minutes of pure bliss,
Dang.
audio music.
So
It took like a
basically,
year to
this
record it
is
all.
your solo project, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I have to remind you
I
of
don't
this
Is this
again, but
recorded
Oh,
right
you
now,
got
Scott?
that.
but explain it.
Yes,
But
we're
like if this is all you, this isn't Northern Light.
It's
recording.
all me, man.
Okay.
Everything's recorded by me. And
Okay.
like
Yep,
I said,
we're
it's
And
just kind
what's
of
the what's the web page? What's the web
Damn
page?
Bandcamp slash.
It's an
let's see,
edit.
let's see.
I'm glad that,
DannySavage666.bandcamp.com.
Dope.
I wasn't
Dope.
here for the
And
video
also
one.
Facebook, of course.
I asked
They can
Shane
find you
Roberts,
at
I
Danny
was like, are they
Savage.
doing the
Yep.
video one right
And
now,
your
or
new
is it
CD's
talking-
out
he's like,
now.
he's like,
And it looks
I didn't know for
amazing.
sure.
I have it in my
I had no
hands.
idea.
We did
Feeling
both.
it. You said what,
There's a
20,
lot of-
Yeah, I had no idea.
24
if you were doing
tracks,
one right
huh?
now,
We
or
did
which
80
one.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
filled
what
up
I'm
as
saying.
much
Like,
as I could.
No,
I
Ah!
know,
Isn't
I
it
know, I
crazy?
know, I
I
know,
can
I
see
know,
that
I know,
nowadays.
but like, I was like, I don't
Right,
want him to
yeah.
in front of
Definitely
the
crazy.
camera,
It's an
but-
adventure.
Well, right on, dude.
Get
Everybody,
it up. I wanted to
how
shower,
how
but I
can
didn't
they
have
get your
time.
CD?
Honestly, when you get your Digital Switch, you should,
Check out the website,
Okay.
order one, or hit me up on
Wait.
I will.
Facebook.
I'll be-
Guys, just for a second. He's explaining how can you get your CD?
Talk amongst yourselves.
No. I don't want them to talk over you.
we don't want to talk above you.
Yeah.
We want to hear it.
No. I honestly is explaining
I'm
something.
joking with
On
you.
my birthday.
No, that's literally it.
No.
We don't want to talk above you. We want to
I
hear
put a
this.
CD
Yeah.
out on December 10th.
Okay.
It's not my birthday.
No. How can they
It's
get
that
your
much.
CD now? Because I heard the rest of it. So.
Come find me. I'm fucking in this world just
No,
like
you're
you
selling them.
are. I'm selling them.
So in person, you can't buy them through the
You can,
mail.
you can buy
You
them
can buy
online.
them digitally, though,
You can buy
right?
them online, yeah.
Okay, digitally.
Order them on the
basically.
website.
You're not
So
gonna be able to get them on my phone
DannySavage666.bandcamp.com.
That's where they can get it.
Hell yeah. And
Okay.
listen to it for free.
What about
it's on
physical?
Spotify, it's on iTunes.
Right. What about
Physicals
physical
you can order
copies?
through Bandcamp.
Okay.
And
Okay,
I've been
that's how
mailing
you-
out like a bunch of mailers.
Nice. You're going with the mailing. That's awesome.
It's fun.
Nice, dude.
It's fun.
Nice, dude. Nice, dude. I'm happy.
I almost
about that.
didn't finish the album.
It's 11 o'clock.
Just so you
Dude,
guys know.
you've been working on this since we started You know,
Since-
like
Yeah,
like you've
like
been
it's
you've
been
been going
literally
through
like
it
a
hard,
year,
so I'm really proud of that, man. Fucking, that's awesome.
This will
dude.
be great. I'm actually
Love,
pretty excited
love
to
it,
listen.
love
by the way.
it. So everybody check that out. We're gonna keep this podcast going though.
I thought there was another one here.
Just figured I'd throw in a yeehaw. So come to the Night Out Friday, everyone.
Night out on Friday.
Night Out Friday.
I work.
Play music Friday.
Get off at 4.
9 to 1. 9 to 1.
I'm
9 to 1. 9 to 1. 9 to 1.
I can actually go listen.
It's gonna be crazy.
You're a big girl now.
Yeet. Yeet. I can't believe I was so uncool doing that. That was yeet. Yeet.
I was
So
just gonna
lame.
start drinking the pitcher. and then
Yeah, I'm gonna do another.
I was gonna do that.
Lawson left, huh?
Yeah.
I bet he's out there right now drinking still.
No, he
I'll
bought
let
it.
you
He
on
had to
that.
go.
There,
I'll let you on that.
there's no one important sitting at the bar. He's not.
So he might be downtown.
Wow.
Dude,
I just don't think he would have left that easily.
Somebody want to look at the phone and or a phone?
12:10. Jesus Christ. What time is it?
I just poured it all over.
12:10.
earlier.
Thank you.
Literally just turned.
But you would never. You
12:10.
didn't even tell me that. You just guessed.
Why are you worried about the time?
I was just wondering how much I can drink and how fast I have to drink it.
Oh.
Like, come
we
on.
all we all remember being 21, Marissa. God damn it.
I've only started drinking like not even an hour ago. Leave me alone.
You better suck it
Hey,
down.
so how long
you,
is
you
this
have very
How about you
podcast
shut
been
your
going?
mouth?
We're alibis. They're
You
gonna
know?
start making you drinks in 30 minutes.
2 hours.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I got 30 minutes. I can take 2 more shots after this.
Yes. 3 hours.
And have
We
another
just
full
broke it,
drink.
guys.
I'll be
Plus,
good.
we've been
That's
doing
awesome.
the
That's
gaming
why
podcast
that's
for
important.
I
5
wish I would
hours.
have brought a fucking guitar, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
know,
that's,
Jamming the fuck out
why
of
else
it.
am I going to be
Fuck
worried
yeah.
about the time?
During my
Where else
birthday,
do I
I had
have to
Sky,
go?
Oh, fuck. I have to
Natalie,
I work that.
That's what I'm
Lucas.
saying.
I had all
Listen
those
to the
guys
first
playing
15
music.
minutes.
I should
Yeah.
just tell Shane to
It's
stop
excellent.
giving me straws.
It was really fun.
Wait, is Jordan not going to take shots?
And then Charles just was like in
Or is this
disbelief
Charles's?
that whole
I
night.
don't know. I just poured it. 'cause it was
Where's
bad.
mine?
I don't know. There's one extra one right here.
That one's yours.
Charles, it's your birthday. Take it.
I think I've taken it enough.
No, take it. It's your birthday.
Fish dog.
Fish dogs.
Wait,
Hey,
wait,
rock,
wait,
paper,
shit.
scissors. Let's just do it that way.
That's
I don't.
Oh, Marissa.
Well, she's not taking the shot, but
Shot.
no, I
Wow.
don't want the shot. We're rock paper
It
scissors for nothing. I don't want the shot.
I've only spilled the
It's
drink
too
twice
sweet.
in my
I've drank
entire
too
life.
much of
Yeah.
them.
And apart.
It's
No,
too
I
sweet.
spilled
It's too
plenty
sweet.
of drinks.
Mm.
I've even,
And I'm
like,
drinking a
spilled
mixed
the
drink
drink.
now. I switched from beer.
And I got it all over my
That
fucking
sucks.
couch.
Scott, I'm drinking a mixed drink too.
Hey, I got it on mine too. It's okay.
Too much sugar.
Yeah,
That's what I would say. Now.
Let's go clean your penis.
Shut up.
Well, there is a dryer in the men's bathroom.
Dan's like, I'm in.
See,
I'm
I
down.
did it
Just to
earlier,
give
too.
everybody context, Marissa, when she took her shot.
you killed me, Charles.
Hey, let me explain this.
That was
I'm
funny,
really
Charles.
drunk,
Took a
guys.
shot of the thing
Just to
out.
give you
It was
context,
such a long-
Marissa spilled
Fucking
a
miss you,
shot all over
I'm
her
gonna be back in April.
vagina.
or August
So
or
she's
whatever.
trying
Wow, that's
to,
the word you have to use for it.
And
Are you
I'll
fucking?
come work at the kettle and fucking
leg,
fix
leg,
that.
vagina,
What's happening?
vagina leg.
It's gonna be crazy.
Anyway, it's all over that area region.
spilled half
So
my
that's what's going on
Really?
right now.
I'm not the only one. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Yeah.
It was good chilling. Thanks for everything.
Are you guys dipping?
I am.
Okay, goodbye.
I gotta work at 11.
Where's
I
Jordan
can't. I
at?
was just like smelling it and trying to make a joke about it. And
Damn.
It's fucking-
Where's Jordan at?
I think
Danny.
he's reminiscing about high school
Oh,
stories
damn.
or something.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
we're
it
gonna
is.
keep drinking till we get kicked out. I mean, that's
Have a
Oh,
good
yeah.
night, Charles.
basically
Abby, I
what
will
we're
see
gonna
you
do.
at
Thank
work
you.
in the morning.
Thank you. I
Welcome.
appreciate it. It's
Yeah.
been
Anything
fun.
else on
Thank
the
you
wall
for
that's
showing up.
sticky?
Mm-mm.
No?
Thank you guys.
I really do appreciate it.
Oh,
Love it.
yeah. You
Love it.
betcha. Yes.
Dude, when you invited
Let's
me,
go,
I was
uh,
like, I'm gonna find a way to be.
Oh no, I suckered Lawson.
Let's go. Let's go have a smoke.
I haven't
guys.
drank with Lawson in years.
No, I suckered Lawson.
Fine, alright, fine. See you in the morning, whatever.
No, this is true story, and I can say this while we're recording. This is fine. Dan, I suckered Lawson into getting here
Cool,
because I
I'm
didn't tell
down.
him about a podcast.
You
Like
just
Lawson
brought him out.
waltz in here like, hey, you know, he thought.
Yeah, he does not tell you.
I'm like, oh, by the way,
I'm freaking
Lawson,
out.
by the way,
Yeah.
I'm
Some of the
recording.
shit he was saying
I go,
was awesome.
by the way, Lawson,
I know.
we're recording.
Yeah. Some good shit.
Yeah, that's how I got him
The
here.
anti-pussy fucking paint coat.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Vagina repellent.
No, he warmed up to it. Like he was very quiet at first. Like Lawson said, please never do that again. When I explained Abby getting fired from the kettle. Oh, okay. We need to prove something. Are you ever fucking a girl, and then you need to fuck her longer, but you're not a great man?
Oh yeah.
Take Viagra. Viagra is a great supplement. It will make you last longer. It will make you a little bigger. It will turn your 3-inch dick into a fucking, 3.5-inch dick. And you're going to be great. And, Dan's sitting here with me, and he's been using it since he was fucking 14 years old. Dan, tell me.
You gonna fuck that bitch like a gorilla?
And it's not just for men. It's for women, too. Because, Marissa, come here. Marissa carries Viagra because when a guy's ready to fuck her, she's like, that's not big enough. She has Viagra on hand for this.
It doesn't matter how small the penis is. It's gonna act like it's a 12-inch dick no matter what.
Viagra. Thank you guys for jumping in on that. I needed help with it. I needed help.
He's like a gorilla.
He's gonna be like, God damn.
Well, he's used to it. I do that every fucking podcast. Now let's get that show. That was good. Why am I carrying the CD?
wrap this shit up so Shane can shut down.
It's been a minute, man.
Right? It's been a minute since we've been here. Oh shit.
So glad to be back.
So glad to be back. Everybody's out still smoking still. We're gonna finish this podcast up, everybody. I'm glad you made it this far with us. This is all for Charles's birthday. It's awesome, but we had a good time. I got to sit down with amazing people, so it was a good fucking podcast. And remember to check out the the Drunk Cast Gaming segment we just started. It's on the YouTube channel. Shit, I'm pretty fucked up. I really want
Danny7666.bandcamp.com.
Bandcamp.com.
Check it out.
Check it out. We're just gonna wait for everybody else.
I don't know how to plug my stuff. So
Oh, you just did. You're fine.
There you go.
You are golden. But I'm gonna wait for everybody else to get back. Give them a proper fucking.
We're working on my metal vocals
Oh yeah.
a little bit.
No, that's not true.
Been drinking though.
Right?
I'm good.
Drinking's always good.
Oh yeah.
Drinking's always great. God, these guys need to hurry up and get back here so we can finish this podcast up.
Is this a nice mic?
I know, right? Like I said, though, I paid like $30 for the whole thing, and then the sound card adapter busted. So I had to get that new one, and it's coming in a little quieter, but I just edited it up. You know, like I figured out, yeah.
Do you know what normalizing is?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't use it a lot. I don't use it a lot with that, especially with this program. I just do an amplify, yeah.
Okay.
Normalizing just decreases it so much to the point where you can't hear anything.
Normalizing should bring it up to where it doesn't peak.
Not on Audacity for some odd reason. It's kind of weird. Yeah, the peak. Well, one thing I've realized, man, is I've gone beyond clipping. Like I just say screw it and I let it clip. Yeah. And that seems to actually make it sound a lot better with just vocals. Because vocals, I think, are meant to clip. Like, there's some moments where it's meant to get a little distorted when you're fucking laughing like a hyena. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And that's one thing I realized is you got to get it to a point where it's so loud that it literally encompasses like half volume. And if you go any further than that, then it gets distorted. That's actually where you want it. You want it to be decently loud at half volume. And so that's what I realized with the podcast, and I started doing it that way, and it came out a lot clearer for some odd reason. I don't know. It's really weird, man. It's really weird. But then I do that, and then the video program is really cool because you just put it to a fucking picture and put it out there on YouTube. It's really easy. And I can't believe I got it for free. Like, it's a free thing. So, are those glasses, Charles? Yeah, they are. Let me get these guys. I'm gonna tell them to come the fuck back in. Oh, here we go. We got one. We're about to finish this shit out.
This is still going, bro?
Yeah, we're still going. You know how we do.
We're still casting here with you. Thanks for joining in tonight. This is the Charles Birthday Podcast, number 31, podcast 27, or something like that. Glad to have you here with us.
Doing on my seat there,
Nothing.
get
in. Get in here. All right.
But Jordan, what do you got going on? You want to plug some shit? What do you got going on? What do you got going on?
We're obviously talking about Danny's new album.
Yeah, but what do you got going on? We already plugged that. What do you got going on?
How good did you plug it?
We did it really well.
I'm following you.
What are you doing?
How many songs are on it, Danny?
24.
Yeah, but
Huh?
I'm talking about you. What do you got going on? What do you have coming out? What do you
well,
got doing on? You got some
We got
shows?
the Mooncats, dude. We just got the Mooncats EP. It's out.
Okay.
It's here. It's on.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. It's 5 tracks.
Yeah.
Hot off the
Where
press.
can-
And you
where
can
can
come
people get
down
that?
and see us on the 21st down at the local Night Owl Bar. I hope to be hate to be repping that up here at Alibis, but yeah,
Alright.
you can come down to Beulah's local Night Owl Bar, 21st, 9 to 1 o'clock. Moon Kitties.
Where else can they get the CD?
That's it.
The EP?
I don't know.
Oh,
They
you
were
have
playing
to
Saturday
know.
night.
It's gonna
Like digitally?
Saturday night up at
Yeah.
Nola's Lounge. I mean,
Yeah.
eventually
So
it's
they
gonna
gotta
be on
get to-
Spotify.
They gotta
It's gonna
see
be
it
a
live
week or
to
two.
get that CD.
For now, yeah.
Well,
For now?
no.
For now?
For the last
Yeah,
couple shows.
exactly. It's exclusive.
We got
Exclusive.
100 fucking copies. That's it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I'm
they're gonna
happy-
go fast.
100 copies.
I'm happy I got the
That's it.
exclusive with you guys, so
Yeah.
the fans can fucking hear that. And they can get on it.
Yeah.
Right on, dude. Right on. Well,
But-
other than that, the Mooncast, what shows you got coming up?
So then, like Danny said, we're going to Nola's Lounge in Minot on the 22nd, 7:30 to 9. Marigold will be there. Wild Hands, and I think a hip hop artist.
Where else?
Money
you going?
Stacks.
Where else?
Money
you going?
Stacks.
Sunday.
And then
Where else
we're
you going?
Sunday. We're
Sunday
in
Fun Day.
Bismarck.
The Kirkwood Mall.
Yep.
What time we play?
What dates are these? What dates are
Kirkwood Mall,
these again?
3:30 to
25th.
5. It's the 24th.
Next month or this month?
This month,
Okay.
December 23rd. Yeah.
Kirkwood Mall.
Yes.
Playing some tunes
Yes,
for
sir.
you at the old Herberger store.
We got-
Oh yeah, our old
Old
Herberger
Herberger
store,
is there.
Kirkwood.
Okay.
Kirkwood.
We got to get you guys in the habit of saying the dates too, to make sure they know where to go.
Oh yeah.
December
Yeah.
23rd
There you
at the
go,
Kirkwood
there you go.
Mall.
There you go. That's what we
3:30
need.
to 4.
That's what we
or
need.
something.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
And then you can see us on Christmas. Oh, the Krebs Auto Body Christmas party will be on the night of the 23rd down at the Night Owl.
We should do a podcast for that.
Yeah, bring your
We should do a
mics,
podcast for
bring
that.
your beers.
We get
Krebs
Krebs
Auto
in
Body.
it, you in it, Danny in
I
it.
work
We
for
only
Krebs
have-
Go to
Auto
the
Body.
shop, go to the
I
shop and
serve
do
them
this
food.
while the
Yeah.
party's going on.
Yeah,
We
well,
just take an hour at a time,
And
and
then-
then we go back. Yeah, we should
and
do
then
that.
Travis will be giving out Krebs Auto Body shots from
Nice.
his body. Krebs Auto Body shots. I know. And he will be dishing those out.
And when's that happening again?
The Sunday night.
Krebs Auto Body Shop.
Yeah.
I won't make it.
It's
Best thing
I
I've
won't
heard
make
this whole
it. I gotta work the next 2 weeks straight.
Well, then you don't get one.
I know. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
We'll order a pizza for you.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, have me come down. Have me chill.
There you go.
Chill for a second.
That's what pizza
Yeah.
delivery guys are good for.
Exactly,
You can be
exactly.
a little. You can be
That's the
fragments
thing,
of a
if you
party.
order in
You can
the
be at
next
so many
week and a
fragments
half.
of a party.
Yeah,
it's
if
like
you-
better than being at
If
actually
you
one
order
party.
all this week and all next week, it'll be me exclusively.
Really?
So yeah, so hook it up.
Isn't that what's awesome about being a pizza delivery guy? You get to
Well-
be fragments of parties, not
Yep.
in a party the whole time. You just get to like
No
dash
commitment.
little
I,
parties.
I have so
No
many
commit.
stories. I did in Bismarck.
150.
You're the coolest
I
fucking
did,
part of the party.
I did
to
it
be
in
honest.
Bismarck, and I would get
No
like joints.
commit.
I would get joints for tips. I would get fucking beers for tips. I would get all sorts of shit in Bismarck. When I delivered pizza there, for Bruno's Pizza, I would
Oh,
get
yeah.
all sorts of fucking
Oh yeah,
funny shit.
Papa John's too.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I
people
would get-
like the
I would get
pizza.
Hey, you
pizza
want a
guy.
joint? I'd be like, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
And then I'd smoke up everybody in the fucking
you
stop.
would?
Yeah. So I got a joint
Well,
for a tip.
I went
got
the
smoke
other-
up myself.
I
I
went
might
the
as well.
other way.
Hey, life
I went
is
the
worth
other
giving,
way
right?
on that. I
Like,
knew
life
they
is
would
worth
smoke
giving.
me up, so I wouldn't bring.
Well, no, I want to give it. I want to share
would.
it with the world. So I shared it with my staff.
Shit around the back, yeah.
I shared it with my manager who was fucking me at the time. I shared it with a bunch of other fucking people working. They were all over 18. That's what we did.
That's true.
It was a good time.
No, see,
It's
like I
good
said, that's not how I did it, but that's what you do. Sometimes.
It's how comfortable you are with
Yeah.
people.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, most of the time they would have the drugs
Right.
and the beer.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have to supply it.
Oh yeah.
For
Well, I'm
who you're
not saying
delivering
I
to.
always did. I'm just
Well, you
saying
did.
sometimes I would
Yeah.
share. I was
Right.
sharing the prosper. You know, I was sharing the gift I would
Yeah.
have received. You know?
But and it is good to share. But like
No,
I
it's
said,
not.
most of the time they can. Sometimes they'll use that as a tip. Maybe illegal. It's probably not. I don't know. It's just illegal to do it. It's not illegal to tip with it, right?
Right. I don't know, but it's all past tense, so that's why it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, it's
It's
not
all
like we
past.
did it, but
Yeah.
figuratively.
It was all, and
speaking.
I've talked at length
Mhm.
about it, my transgressions in the past. That's all well documented legally now.
Yeah.
You know, I've been
Because
in
we're
trouble.
legal. That's
I've been
why
in trouble.
We're
That's
legal.
why. Yeah, I've been in trouble. So it's like I don't mind talking about it anymore. So,
Exactly.
and,
We're
and
done
talking
being
about it
legal.
makes it better. These are my younger years, you know.
Yeah.
This is when I did a lot of sketchy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
we
Dodgy
wouldn't.
days.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah. It doesn't have to be double documented. You can.
No,
You can.
you could, but why? Why? What's the point? You know, it's all stupid. It's all stupid at that point. But anyway, I don't think Charles and Marissa are coming back in. I want to end this podcast so I can head home.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
You guys were enjoying.
To Charles.
Yeah, those guys are outside smoking, so you know I'll say it for them too.
31
Thank-
today.
yeah,
31 years
31.
of age.
Thank you guys all for listening.
Good.
You're-
Great.
You're amazing
Great
guests.
year
Uh,
for Charles.
great-
Charles had a
great year.
great year.
I love having him. I love having him. I love having him.
Yeah.
He makes this podcast better.
Fuck
He
yeah.
really does. He adds
It's
to
a
it.
great attribution.
It's not even
I can tell
he fills
that.
a space. He doesn't fill a space. He adds to this podcast.
Oh yeah.
And I love that.
I
So,
know.
you know, that's why I have him on, people listening. He's amazing. And so thank you for listening to us always. Like I said, check out I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. Too many cigarettes. But anyway,
No, you've been hoarse all night. I was gonna
Have I?
actually mention that. What's up, Scott?
too many
Sick,
cigarettes.
or
But
what's up?
anyway, thank
Maybe
you
it's
for
a sign.
listening.
Dan quit cigarettes. Put that on.
Right.
New milestone over here. Dan quit cigarettes.
But anyway,
That's sweet.
thank you guys for listening. This is the Birds Fucking Cold podcast with Charles Long, Dan Slinger.
We got Joey Diaz as Scott Foreman.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, I'm
I
sorry.
wish I was Joey Diaz. It's a wish.
Just as good.
But anyway, there was so many guests tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.
Holy shit, you made it. If you're listening to this. Wow. I'm not shitting on my own podcast or anything. But that was a shit show podcast. You know, we have a lot of fun on this. But hopefully we can get some more serious guests going on here soon and some more individuality. Instead of just a group of people getting drunk. It's just the holidays, you know. It's the holidays. It's coming up. Maybe we're going to do a special Christmas podcast. That'd be sick. I'm really happy about that. But anyway, like I said before, we're sponsored by Many Visions Apparel. Check them out. Also, check out Danny Savage's new CD, Having a Go at It. And also check out his YouTube page that has hit 70,000 followers. Also, the Mooncats, which he is also a part of with Jordan Esslinger. And Jordan Esslinger's new music is also out, I believe. Man, there's just a bunch of awesome shit going on right now. Also, I'm playing January. What did I say before? Good God, Scott, your memory's gone to shit. January 4th. Okay, so January 4th, I'll be playing at the Drink in Mandan. So that'll be fun, and that's a Friday. So I hope to see you all there. Anyway, thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys a shit ton. It was a blast. This podcast was fun. You know, happy birthday, Charles. You deserve it. Every minute of happiness you get. So anyway, hope you guys like it. Stay tuned for more. And also check out Drunkcast Gaming on the same YouTube channel, the Birds Fun Cold Podcast. The name on YouTube's a little funky. I'm gonna try and change that eventually, but anyway, there'll be links in the Facebook and everything. So figure it out, fuckers. All right, love y'all.